Milk Crate Marauder.
That seems eerie.
He was on Arsenio last night.
He's been doing that a lot.
Yeah, he's into Arsenio. I have arguments.
Every appearance.
I tell him not to do it, but he's into him, so.
I have to see one of these. Maybe he comes up well on the show.
I got one taped. I'll bring it in.
All right.
I haven't seen it yet, though. What is it?
It's just a coincidence that he called in. He's out in Los Angeles, and he's shooting this series, and he said he just wanted to, call in. He got there early just to talk to you.
Hey, Diceman.
Yeah.
You're on the air.
Hey, what's going on?
It's Dice, everybody. Let me just, I'm in the middle of a commercial. Let me just wrap this.
All right. Do your commercial.
Real Estate Buyers Network. As soon as I start talking to them, though, I start talking like them. I start talking like him, though, on the phone.
Yeah, go ahead.
He said it was just a coincidence that he called. He didn't know we were just talking about him for 15 minutes.
How do I know? I'm on the set.
He had Hot Tub Johnny. That other caller was Hot Tub Johnny.
Somebody told you we were talking about you.
No, I mean it. I actually said to Trainee, I want to get to the set early so I could call Howie, see how you guys are doing.
I'm good. I'm glad, because I'm starting to think that, when you line yourself with an Arsenio and you don't call me, I would rather call me than be on Arsenio. But he likes Arsenio, I should say that.
This is at least the third or fourth time I've heard that you've been on Arsenio in recent weeks.
He's on there all the time, I'm telling you.
What was that charming sound I was just hearing?
Anyway, so...
Yeah.
By the way, we got a gay comedy troupe coming in, too, so you can hear them.
Oh, yeah, I'm excited about it.
You could discover them.
But isn't Dice always getting grief from the gays?
Yeah, he's on their list.
You know I don't even pick on them anymore.
You don't?
No.
Dice is like, we always have this discussion on the phone in private.
Yeah.
We're always talking about, what we should do and what we shouldn't do, who we should pick on.
No, you know what it is? My mind keeps expanding.
You find
so now
new.
I'm talking about, midgets, cripples, tracheometries, those kind of things.
I gotcha.
Yeah, let the other people
have.
Yes.
All right, here, I'm going to do the real estate commercial like Dice would do it, all right?
All right, go ahead.
Hi-O Silva, giddy yap. Real estate buyers is no piece of crap. See, I come out with a nursery rhyme.
Yeah, a little rhyme.
And then I work into, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, that doesn't sound
Now
like
you sound like Elvis. Ladies and gentlemen, rock and roll music if you like it.
Anyway, the Real Estate Buyers Network, what is it? If you're selling your home for $195, they will list your home.
Who's selling a home for $195?
No, that's true. I'm rushing through this.
Oh, okay.
And I shouldn't. The guy paid a lot of money for this. If you're selling your home and you've got $195, they'll take it from you. And what they will do is they will list your home for as long as it takes you to sell your home. Now, when you consider the fact, Dice, what does it cost to sell a home when you get a real estate person? It's how much in commission do you pay? 10%? 6%? What is it?
It's actually like 3%.
No, it's not.
Yes.
Not if you're buying $3 million home. I mean, you're buying $3 million homes. The people in our audience, you're losing touch out there, Dice.
No, I know. I'm out of my mind. That's why I needed to call.
6% is usually what they take.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
There you go.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Anyway, Real Estate Buyers
Look,
Network.
if I was good in math and reading and writing, I wouldn't do what I do, okay?
Exactly. You're a creative person.
That's right.
And also, if you want their free listings, you can get them by dialing 1-800-US-NETWORK. And this really works. Friends of mine just called, and they just listed their house about 3 days ago. And I'll keep track of how long it takes them to sell their house.
All right.
Because they don't want to pay commission.
I don't blame them.
And it's a slow real estate market, and this is a great way to sell your home.
Okay.
Or even to look for a home. 1-800-US-NETWORK. Anyway, Dice is on the phone. And before our gay comedians Rip Colin and Skip Chicks comes in. Interesting names for gay comedians.
You're still on this whole gay thing. It's unbelievable.
No. They're actual gay comedians. They do gay comedy.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Hey,
I'd like to see that.
Hey, bring them in. Let Dice hear some of this.
They can audition for Dice. He's doing a movie.
By the way, here's who our friends are. Dice Clay, Richard Belzer. Here's who our enemies are. Sam Kinison, Gilbert Gottfried, and Emo Phillips.
Oh, you're not talking to Gilbert anymore?
No, Gilbert's a putz.
What happened?
Don't want to talk about it.
It's too painful.
Even though you... by the way, he was a much better choice than me as the DJ in your movie. Good move.
Oh, is that what happened?
Well,
No.
Here's the gay
Guys will
comedy
believe
troupe.
that.
No, what happened with Gilbert? Come on.
Wait a second. Here they come. Here's the gay comedy troupe.
The Marx Sisters.
The Marx Sisters.
I'm Patty. This is Maxine at Laverne.
By the way, Dice Clay, the gay comedy troupe.
Yeah, how you doing? So anyway, Howard, how are you?
I'm okay. Well, one second. Because I do want to talk to the gay comedy troupe in a second, but let me just finish with Dice.
All right.
So Dice and I speak to each other. Well, we're speaking to each other like what, once a weekend sometimes?
Yes, we have intimate phone calls.
We spend about an hour on the phone with each other, and it gets a little competitive. Dice, you got to admit, I mean, now we're starting to make a breakthrough, and we're starting to talk like friends.
I know, that's bad.
No, that's good.
Oh, really?
No, I'm saying I think we're making a breakthrough. It's
No,
fine.
we are, because, I level with you with stuff, you know what I mean?
We do. We talk about
You're not
personal
calling
stuff.
every other radio market in town, are you, on Sundays?
That's what we found what Sam does. It turned out Sam was going to visit every other DJ.
I don't talk to any radio stations other than you.
All right.
Really?
It's the truth.
So then wait a second. So
A bunch of yo-yos.
then we,
Yo-yos.
it's just that,
I mean, I take my valuable time to come to the set early to talk to you. I mean, I could have slept till 6:30, Howard. I mean, use your head.
Hey, but you, how's the new movie going? Is it almost done?
We got about 3 weeks left. The movie is phenomenal. It's the hit of 1991.
I hear,
1990. I don't even know where we are anymore. I don't know what day it is. I don't know what time it is. I don't know who I am.
Is Wayne Newton in it?
Yeah.
Is he good?
Yeah, he's excellent.
Really?
Yeah, he really is. No bull.
Who else?
Priscilla Presley.
Oh, you got her? Hey, the gay comedy troupe is laughing at
laughing at you. Don't laugh at Diceman.
I like Priscilla, and yeah, I told her, I came along when comedy had no trend. I feel very lucky.
Did you do her?
Can I do her?
Yeah.
Well, not on the set.
Off the set.
No, I like Priscilla. She's actually, her manager called the producer the other day.
Someone told me you got Pinky Lee in the movie also.
No, listen to this. Her manager called the producer because the manager wanted to know if I'm doing my act in the movie or if I'm playing a character. So what happened is the producer says, "What are you talking about?" He's playing this, rock and roll detective guy. He goes, "'Cause, she wants to have like a little dignity, 'cause of the Elvis fans,
Oh, man.
And the producer
dignity.
said, "She's not Elvis."
She's not Elvis.
Yeah, for Elvis, we got
What are you
dignity.
talking about?
Yeah, what does she think she is, Elvis?
Yeah, no, I have Priscilla's
She's a girl who at 14 was doing Elvis.
Yeah.
Priscilla's cool. She's doing a great job. Wayne's doing a great job, and
He's proud of that.
Phenomenal.
Wayne's proud of that little mustache.
Oh, Dice, you know what you ought to do? You ought to tell Wayne that he has to shave off his mustache as part of the plot twist.
He won't be in it.
No, he won't do it.
He's real proud of the fact that
Yeah,
he
he
can grow
ripped
that.
Hot Tub Johnny apart 2 minutes on being on the set.
Mm-hmm.
Hot Tub walks over to him. I actually got it on film. It's hilarious. Hot Tub walks over to him and goes, Wayne, I'm a big fan. I loved, all your stuff. And Wayne just looks at him and he goes, "You get away from me. Cut your hair, put on a shirt, a suit, a tie. You come back and talk to me like a man."
Oh,
So
my
the
goodness.
studio's real hot on the movie, and they think it's going to be big.
The studio's very hot on the movie.
Are you guys ever going to do like a gay comedy movie?
Oh,
Yeah.
Three sisters.
Yeah, with sequels.
What?
Who are these guys you got in there?
It's just, seriously, they're gay comedians.
Yeah.
Are they really?
Hi, Andrew.
Do one of your routines for me.
Do a routine?
Yeah.
Can you guys do a routine?
Dear Ann Landers. All right. Here we go.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. Dear Ann Landers, I recently went to the duplex to see a show called Funny Gay Males. I must admit I liked it very much. I went back to see it a second time. Does this make me homosexual? Sign confused.
Hilarious.
Oh, hell, not good dead. You gotta do that.
Who is this
Well, it's
guy?
got to be in the context.
Who is this?
Well, that
What
was
did I
just...
think of?
What?
All right, well, wait a second. Dice, we'll get to the gay comedians in a second.
I take him. I'm only goofing on you guys.
Dice enjoys it. Dice is the new
6
Dice.
o'clock my time. My brain's first starting to go.
See, what happens is when Dice calls me at home, we start talking, and then inevitably, because you start talking about careers with another guy, he goes, things are going great. I got the hit in 1990. I got the TV show coming up for ABC.
Following Roseanne.
I got the...
It couldn't be any better.
Yeah, he goes, I just sold out the Forum.
The amphitheater.
The amphitheater. I just played drums with Guns N' Roses the other night. And then, it's my turn. He says, "Hey, so what are you doing, beside radio?"
You talk. That's what you do.
I said, "Well,
Now, come on. You tell me what you're doing.
I'm writing a movie."
He's writing a movie.
Yeah, but I'm right. That sounds kind of lame. It's not like I have a movie deal. I'm just writing a movie. You know what I
Doesn't
mean?
matter. You
I
got
know
the
it's
power.
going to...
Hey, look, you got the greatest city in the world behind you.
Nah.
You know what I mean?
I said,
What's that, Washington? No.
Then I go like, well...
So what if I'm making millions? I'm out in L.A.
Yeah. Are you making millions?
Yeah.
Wow. How much they pay you for that?
Oh, a lot, man.
To star in a movie?
I mean, I got to start buying buildings.
Really? You got to hide that money.
Oh, man. If only our gay comedians could get in a movie.
Yeah, next week.
Next week.
That's when you stop shooting, right?
Right. How's that director? He's doing a good job?
Who, Holland?
No.
That's
Rennie?
Finland.
Rennie.
Yeah, Rennie Holland.
Oh.
Harlan.
Yeah.
That idiot
That
from
big judge
England.
that big judge of talent.
That moron. Stupid.
Did he
But I
say?
take him. He's the good.
Did he say I sucked when I did the audition?
No, he didn't.
He did, didn't he?
No.
Come on, he knew you were a friend and he didn't
just
tell
has
you.
no idea what this country is even about. I'm directing him, directing me.
I understand.
I come over, I say, Rennie, no, this is how you approach a guy like me.
What's with the TV show? People want to know.
When are we doing it?
Yeah.
Well, we'll start shooting like either October or November.
You're going to be mid-season?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to do the Dice Rules tour come September, ending in New York,
Go ahead.
Nassau Coliseum. And
Is
it's
that
going to be a
sold out
beautiful
yet?
thing.
Is it sold out already?
Didn't even go on sale yet.
I'm sure it's going to be sold out already.
It will be. It's sold out. I mean, believe me.
So when are you coming to New York?
Little room. It's
All right.
18,000 feet.
So you'll be in New York when?
I'll be in New York early September.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you. So he'll be on the show early September.
All right.
Yeah,
All right.
when I get in, I'm there.
The great Andrew Dice Clay.
Yes.
Oh, what are you brushing me off so you can talk to them?
We got gay comedians.
Well, the gay comedian's been waiting since like an hour already to get on, and you know what I mean.
Wayne, you hear what this guy's telling me? Get out of here. Wayne, get up, jerk off. That's what I think of you, Wayne. You're a jerk off. Get the hell out of here. Not now, Wayne. Stop feeding off of me.
Is Wayne Newton in the room with you now, and you're calling him a jerk off?
No, I just threw him out of here. You know, I got the big trailer, and he gets one of these little stalls.
Did you hang with Wayne Newton?
Yeah, I hung out with him. He wants me to move to Vegas.
Did he copy you to
You know
the
what he told
house?
me? He's I'd have to say, as far as like big-time celebrities, the nicest one I've ever met.
Really?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
He was
bad to hear.
no bull. I mean, really pleasant. And but he was telling me he hasn't seen. You know, he lives in Vegas.
Yeah.
He hasn't seen the front of a hotel in 20 years. He has to take all back roads. It's amazing.
Yeah, the people will swarm
Oh, they
all over
mob
him.
him,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. That's the one you want to get close to, a Wayne Newton.
Come on, he hits you with a little
man with a Stevie mustache.
And that dyed black hair. You know he's doing all Elvis songs now in his act?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Not anymore. That was a special tribute.
Hey, Dice, I love you, man, but you loving Wayne Newton, I think you got that Hollywood disease. You know what I mean?
I'll never go Hollywood, man.
Hey, come on, man.
Never.
Come on.
Never.
Wayne Newton's your pal?
The nicest
Hey, Wayne, you're a
big
jerk
star.
off.
There you go. He's telling Wayne off for us now. Tell him off.
Jerk off. I mean, what do you say to a guy like, no, come on, Wayne, I didn't mean it.
Make him lick your boots.
No, I dig him. I dig. We got everybody. We got Morris Day here today. Sheila E.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. You like her?
Mm-hmm.
It's a hot little number.
Hey, tell everyone who you're having lunch with today. He's having lunch with Barbara Mandrell.
Really? Ooh, my.
And the Andrews sisters tomorrow.
Lady Kazan is
She's a
next.
guy.
Yeah.
Maybe she's a guy.
Who, Lady Kazan?
What's those guys do?
Isn't Lady Kazan a great guy?
I was getting mixed up with Lana Control. I don't know.
He's one of
Stop,
those.
Mandrell. I heard she's got a penis that would knock your ink on
Hung like a picture. Yes, indeed.
Well, anyway, listen, Dice.
Yeah.
What?
Come on, that's it. Good.
Who's an angry China man on 260?
What
is
is
he on?
China Man
What does
angry
he
about?
want?
He's angry for saying that that you said Siobhan went to his barbecue.
No, I didn't say Siobhan went.
He's just generally angry.
Hang up on him. He's an idiot. Guy couldn't find a handle on a coffee cup.
When the hell are you going to get in here and do the show already? And what are you doing on Arsenio? What's that all about?
I was on it last night.
With who?
With me. Well, Zsa Zsa Gabor was on talking about a friggin' parking ticket. Jeez. I just don't get her.
She's a jerk.
She ain't getting a sitcom, you know what I'm saying? That's
Right,
the
exactly.
bottom line.
She's not going to be on after
Trying to
Roseanne.
build a career over a friggin' parking ticket.
And what else? And then she also is mad about her dog being in the...
Right, he's
I
suing
just
some
don't
airline.
understand the police officer. She's going beating her up. So, you know, chicks pay for that kind of stuff today.
Arsenio, though, is an Uncle Tom. What are you doing with him?
Nah, I like Arsenio. You ain't going to get me to talk bad
Are you hanging with him?
Arsenio.
Are you hanging with him?
I do the show. We rap. You know, he likes you.
Oh, he says that.
He says that.
He does.
He doesn't like Howard.
He
Why,
doesn't
you
like
wanna
me
do that
because
show,
I'm a
Howie?
threat, like a real black man would be a threat to him.
You want to do that show because
Yeah.
No.
I got the strings to pull.
I don't want to do his show. It's like being on the set of Blackula.
No, they're like oil and water. They don't mix.
Look how he's just trying to get me to do things.
Come on, Dice.
Cliff, did you hear him?
Talk the truth, man.
But you can tell us the truth.
We don't want you going
I
home.
like him. I got to tell you, I like him. I know
What do you like?
I know him for 10 years, man.
He's got big gums.
Yeah,
How can you not be attracted to a man with those kind of gums?
You know, I mean, the guy fought for it, believe me.
He did?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, he had to beat up Eddie Murphy to get all that attention?
I can remember
For Eddie
standing in
to
a
put him in
hall
the
with
show,
this
yeah.
guy.
He actually had to kick Eddie Murphy's ass to get that much attention?
Yeah.
No, I know. He worked hard, and you knew him in the club.
We used to work when I was doing Crime Story in Vegas, right?
Yeah.
And he'd be in Vegas, like, performing with Barbara Mandrell.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Play basketball one-on-one. I'd bury him.
Yeah.
You know, because, I mean, you know, I'm great. I mean, if you're good and you know it, why hide it? You know
Hey, the
what I'm
gay
saying?
comics like Arsenio's gums. They were telling me that.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's them. I don't study his gums.
I know. All right, anyway, so everybody, Dice Clay, and this is a little teaser. We've got the information first. Nassau Coliseum coming up in September. Tickets are not on sale yet. But when they are on sale, it's going to be like the Dead. You know, you got to get there quick.
Well, the announcement
It'll
will
be
be
gone in a
made
half
here.
hour.
Mm-hmm. Did you hear Mr. Ed and Cher yet?
Did I hear who?
Mr. Ed meets Cher?
No, go ahead, do it.
I can't do it now. I'll play it for you later. Call me this weekend. I'll play it for you.
Yeah?
All right.
I
Everybody,
got up early to call you. You keep brushing me off.
come on. I got the gay comics here.
Big deal.
Oh, Dice.
Hey, come on, Dice.
Go on.
You like Bob Hope when he walks onto the Carson show.
Yeah, you
Then you
brought-
got to stop the show.
These guys been waiting a long time to get
Have
on.
they really? Well, why aren't they
early,
talking? They can't be in the
Because
conversation.
it's hard to interrupt a phone call. You know what I mean? Everyone starts stepping all over
If
each
they ain't
other.
talking about fruit salads, they ain't happy. You know what I'm saying?
What kind of material you guys doing anyway?
Yeah.
Well, we want to try to get Wayne Newton and Priscilla Presley doing Hamlet next summer for Kill Pep.
In the park.
Who does Wayne Newton
Nice. But anyway, so you guys are gay comics.
Yeah, that's right.
Now, which one is pictures and which one is
one's
cast?
the guy?
Which one is the guy? Come on, some of you guys are more feminine and some of you guys are more masculine. Am I correct?
No, we're all butch.
We're all straight men in our acts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, seriously. And where do you guys perform? I mean, you perform in front of gays mostly, right?
Yeah, now.
Mostly gays and a lot of straight people come down who like it. You know, we get mixed crowds down there lately.
Where?
At the Duplex.
Yeah.
On Grove Street, the Duplex.
255-5438.
I can't wait to come in. I gotta see this.
Guys will be there this
I'm
weekend.
going right from the airport to the show.
We'll comp you, too.
Do you guys mind the kind of stuff? Oh,
Easy.
see what
easy.
happens?
This is
You let
radio,
these
not the
guys out of a
duplex.
cage,
You know, I try to get the
and they go
gays.
berserk.
I try to get the gays on legitimate radio.
Yeah.
And they do. All right.
This is
All right,
exposure.
apologize for saying the
Yeah,
F word.
I'm sorry.
Guy finally opens his mouth and right away the F word.
yeah.
Dice has a
I'm out of
family
here.
audience.
I'm
My
the most
goodness.
filthy comic in the world, and I know not to say the F word
Yeah,
on
boy.
Thank you, Dice.
on radio.
You know, at least you're a professional.
You're a professional, Dice.
Now this guy's just hoping I'll punish him.
I'm trying to do my friggin' act.
You caught on, good.
Yeah.
But anyway, so you guys, now we got into a rap about the gay comedians. We want to know everything about them.
All right.
So in other words, do you guys go with each other sexually at all?
No.
You've never seen each other. You've never played with each other.
No.
No.
Played off each other, yeah.
No,
but
No,
not
come on,
with
be
each other.
serious. You guys have never touched each other.
I'm a
Oh, no.
prude. I'm half Jewish. I'm prude. And, I'm descended from a very long line of effeminate Jewish men. My great-great-grandfather was called Shlomo the Homo, and
So this is the kind of stuff you do, but
this is the kind of stuff we do. Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
I don't know. I don't believe they're gay. I mean,
No, they're gay.
They are gay.
Maybe they are. No, they are.
We're not gay. It's a gimmick. It's just a gimmick.
No, they really
the
are.
truth, though, guys, when you see a chick,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah?
With like a G-string creeping up her ass, you know, the big boobs, that does nothing to you.
No.
Well, Howard, you said before you didn't get much sleep last night because you watched the,
Miss Teen USA. You watch that, Dice?
No,
Miss Teen USA pageant?
I got a VHS machine and I buy different tapes.
I see.
I see.
So what were you saying
I
about
felt
that?
like a log.
Right through that.
Oh, boy, what a wreck.
You guys, what age did you realize you guys were gay? You know, I mean, how did that all come? Serious, I'm being serious.
Really serious about it.
Obviously, ever since I was a kid, I knew. I mean, really.
You always knew.
I always kind of. I didn't know when I was a kid, but, you know.
Like when you were 5 years old, I know I used to dream about Honey West, and I think about
Honey
her.
West.
Think about women.
I had a
love
big
Honey
crush on
Yeah, didn't you love
Majors. Lee Majors in the Big
I had
Valley.
a crush on Billy Mummy in Lost in Space. Remember that little guy?
Seriously?
Seriously, I did.
Like you would think about seeing him naked and what his penis looked like and stuff?
Yeah, if Dr. Smith wasn't there, it would have been great. The robot. They always got in the way. Yeah, I did. I really used to... It's a little
So
weird, isn't
if
it?
you would have attacked Billy Mummy, then the robot would have gone and jumped on you. Warning, gays, warning, gays.
A homosexual.
Homo.
Young Will Robinson, danger!
There was a lot of gay overtones in that show. Don? Remember Don, the leader?
That was gay
He always got his ass
overtones.
kicked. Remember? He was
I like
Mr.
that.
Butch. He would go out and they would kick his ass every time. I'll get him, Maureen. And then they wiped the floors up with that guy. I was like, look at him. Look at that queen. But anyway, no.
But you guys actually get paid to do your comedy, right?
Yeah.
I mean, people pay to go see you.
Yeah.
But gays like to because you're a gay comedian.
Right.
They can relate.
I work at Catch a Rising Star, though, in the comic strip.
Oh, you do?
And
Yeah.
it's, I do the same
He works the
material.
downstairs room.
Nope. You mean he plays Catch Rising Star's bathroom is what you're saying, Dice?
No, I wouldn't say that.
That's not
Come on,
funny.
I don't do that kind of material no more.
All right, I tell you what. We got the gay comedy troupe here. I got a break for commercial. Dice,
Yeah,
you want to
'cause
stay
I
on
want to
hold?
find out
Yeah, I'll
about...
hang for a minute.
Okay.
I want to find out about what it was like when they went home and told their parents.
Yeah, we want to know everything
I wanna
about
hear
it.
that.
Time.
You want to hear it, Dice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to hear?
Right.
Okay, good.
It's better than listening to Zaza talk about her parking ticket.
Dotting.
Don't get me started with her.
Okay.
Zsa.
I met Jaja at Hollywood Squares when I did that.
I saw that. You were great on all that.
Thank you. Well, I was a lot better, but they edited everything
I liked it
good
better
out.
when you were on Letterman. You talked about it on Letterman.
Thank you.
That was very good.
They let me talk about all the stuff they edited out of Hollywood
I
Squares.
rolled on the floor. I enjoyed it very much.
You see, I'm a
What kind of
Letterman.
name is Jaja anyway? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know.
Not like Susie or Marilyn. Jaja. The chick sounds like she's a human poodle. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what kind of name is that for a person?
I don't know, man.
Grow up, honey.
ZSA.
She has grown up. She just won't grow. Her name doesn't.
Yeah, she needs an African name, maybe. All right, hey, listen, Dice, hold on. I got to do some
All right,
commercials.
go ahead. Do
All
the
right.
commercial. I'll hang.
All right. I'm fascinated by you guys. I want to know everything. Let's not talk
Okay.
during the commercial so I'm fresh when we come back. All right. Maxim Pontiac Honda Hyundai GMC truck. You hanging out with Axl Rose?
I haven't seen him lately.
Also was here in New York. That's fine.
Hanging out with Duff and... you hanging out
I
with...
hang with the boys. They're very cool. They came over recently. They gave me, Trini, and Hot Tub Johnny out Guns N' Roses.
See? This is what he starts in on the phone, and then, you can't compete with that.
You know, how do you beat that?
Anyway,
Yeah.
Do you pinch yourself, Diceman?
Maxim Pontiac Honda, he's a humble guy. He appreciates his success.
No, I do appreciate it, and,
All right, enough
I'm
said.
still the bad boy from Brooklyn. That's all.
Anyway, the lowest prices are guaranteed at Maxim Pontiac Hyundai.
Oh, the commercial.
Yeah.
Oh,
What else? What
I'm
else?
trying to get through this.
Pontiac. I own the Pontiac.
You have a
Friggin'
Pontiac.
timing chain went.
But that's all wrong.
It was a 20-year-old car.
All right.
When the timing chain went, it was time you got a new car.
But it hurt me.
Maxim Pontiac. What do you mean it hurt you?
I was on my way to this disco to meet this chick. I was, it takes me about 5 minutes to bang out a chick, but the whole thing was that I never got to meet her because the timing chain went. So the way I see it, Pontiac blew my chances of banging out this chick.
Anyway, so...
And you resent them for that.
Yeah, so I don't buy a pot. But
your timing wasn't good then, and your timing isn't so good now. Ixnay on the Oniac pay. This is the answer pay who A pays a lot of money, A, or whatever.
All right,
anyway,
do the commercial.
Maxim Pontiac. Maxim Pontiac with over 250 Maxim people pleasers. There to guarantee your complete satisfaction. In fact, they have 250 trained technicians on hand at Maxim.
Well, maybe they got that timing chain thing down by now.
Call them at 201-964-1600.
Oh, boy.
Easy on the Oniac pay.
No, they're all right. Actually, I was actually recently looking for an old Pontiac Le Mans, a 69.
See?
You know?
Well, how about a new one?
Milk Crate Marauder.
That seems eerie.
He was on Arsenio last night.
He's been doing that a lot.
Yeah, he's into Arsenio. I have
I've missed
arguments.
every appearance.
I tell him not to do it, but he's into him, so.
I have to see one of these. Maybe he comes up well on the show.
I got one taped. I'll bring it in.
All right.
I haven't seen it yet, though. What is it?
It's just a coincidence that he called in. He's out in Los Angeles and he's shooting this series, and he said he just wanted to, call in. He got there early just to talk to you.
Hey, Diceman.
Yeah.
You're on the air.
Hey, what's going on?
It's Dice, everybody. Let me just, I'm in the middle of a commercial. Let me just wrap this.
All right. Do your commercial.
Real Estate Buyers Network. As soon as I start talking to them, though, I start talking like them. I start talking like him, though, on the phone.
Yeah, go ahead.
He said it was just a coincidence that he called. He didn't know we were just talking about him for 15 minutes.
How do I know? I'm on the set.
He had Hot Tub Johnny. That other caller was Hot Tub Johnny.
Somebody told you we were talking about you.
No, I mean it. I actually said to Trainee, I want to get to the set early so I could call Howie, see how you guys are doing.
I'm good. I'm glad, because I'm starting to think that, when you line yourself with an Arsenio and you don't call me, I would rather call me than be on Arsenio. But he likes Arsenio, I should say that.
This is at least the third or fourth time I've heard that you've been on Arsenio in recent weeks.
He's on there all the time, I'm telling you.
What was that charming sound I was just hearing?
Anyway, so...
Yeah.
By the way, we got a gay comedy troupe coming in, too, so you can hear them.
Oh, yeah, I'm excited about it.
You could discover them.
But isn't Dice always getting grief from the gays?
Yeah, he's on their list.
You know I don't even pick on them anymore.
You don't?
No.
Dice is like, we always have this discussion on the phone in private.
Yeah.
We're always talking about, what we should do and what we shouldn't do, who we should pick on.
No, well, you know what it is? My mind keeps expanding.
You find
so now
new.
I'm talking about, midgets, cripples, tracheometries, those kind of things.
I gotcha.
Yeah, let the other people have. Yes.
All right, here, I'm going to do the real estate commercial like Dice would do it, all right?
All right, go ahead.
Hi-O Silva, giddy yap. Real estate buyers is no piece of crap. See, I come out with a nursery rhyme.
Yeah, a little rhyme.
And then I work into, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, that doesn't sound
Now
like
you sound like Elvis. Ladies and gentlemen, rock and roll music if you like it.
Anyway, the Real Estate Buyers Network, what is it? If you're selling your home for $195, they will list your home.
Who's selling a home for $195?
No, that's true. I'm rushing through this.
Oh, okay.
And I shouldn't. The guy paid a lot of money for this. If you're selling your home and you've got $195, they'll take it from you. And what they will do is they will list your home for as long as it takes you to sell your home. Now, when you consider the fact, Dice, what does it cost to sell a home when you get a real estate person? It's how much in commission do you pay? 10%? 6%? What is it?
It's actually like 3%.
No, it's not.
Yes.
Not if you're buying $3 million home. I mean, you're buying $3 million homes. The people in our audience, you're losing touch out there, Dice.
Yeah, I know. I'm out of my mind. That's why I needed to call.
6% is usually what they take.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
There you go.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Anyway, Real Estate Buyers
Look,
Network.
if I was good in math and reading and writing, I wouldn't do what I do, okay?
Exactly. You're a creative person.
That's right.
And also, if you want their free listings, you can get them by dialing 1-800-US-NETWORK. And this really works. Friends of mine just called, and they just listed their house about 3 days ago. And I'll keep track of how long it takes them to sell their house.
All right.
Because they don't want to pay commission.
I don't blame them.
And it's a slow real estate market, and this is a great way to sell your home.
Okay.
Or even to look for a home. 1-800-US-NETWORK. Anyway, Dice is on the phone. And before our gay comedians Rip Colin and Skip Chicks comes in. Interesting names for gay comedians.
You're still on this whole gay thing. It's unbelievable.
No. They're actual gay comedians. They do gay comedy.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Hey,
I'd like to see that.
Hey, bring them in. Let Dice hear some of this.
They can audition for Dice. He's doing a movie.
By the way, here's who our friends are. Dice Clay, Richard Belzer. Here's who our enemies are. Sam Kinison, Gilbert Gottfried, and Emo Phillips.
Oh, you're not talking to Gilbert anymore?
No, Gilbert's a putz.
What happened?
Don't want to talk about it.
It's too painful.
Even though you... by the way, he was a much better choice than me as the DJ in your movie. Good move.
Oh, is that what happened?
Well,
No.
Here's the gay
Dice will
comedy
believe
troupe.
that.
No, what happened with Gilbert? Come on.
Wait a second. Here they come. Here's the gay comedy troupe. The Marx Sisters.
I'm Patty. This is Maxine F. Laverne.
By the way, Dice Clay, the gay comedy troupe.
Yeah, how you doing? So anyway, Howard, how are you?
I'm okay. Well, one second. Because I do want to talk to the gay comedy troupe in a second, but let me just finish with Dice.
All right.
So Dice and I speak to each other. We're speaking to each other like what, once a weekend sometimes?
Yes, we have intimate phone calls.
We spend about an hour on the phone with each other, and it gets a little competitive. Dice, you got to admit. I mean, now we're starting to make a breakthrough, and we're starting to talk like friends.
I know, that's bad.
No, that's good.
Oh, really?
No, I'm saying I think we're making a breakthrough. It's
No, we are, because, I level with you with stuff, you know what I mean?
We do. We talk about
You're not calling every other radio market in town, are you, on Sundays?
That's what we found what Sam does. It turned out Sam was going to visit every other DJ.
I don't talk to any radio stations other than you.
All right.
Really?
It's the truth.
So then wait a second. So...
A bunch of yo-yos.
So then we...
Yo-yos.
It's just that,
I take my valuable time to come to the set early to talk to you. I I could have slept till 6:30, Howard. I mean, use your head.
Hey, but you, how's the new movie going? Is it almost done?
We got about 3 weeks left. The movie is phenomenal. It's the hit of 1991.
I hear,
1990. I don't even know where we are anymore. I don't know what day it is. I don't know what time it is. I don't know who I am.
Is Wayne Newton in it?
Yeah.
Is he good?
Yeah, he's excellent.
Really?
Yeah, he really is. No bull.
Who else?
Priscilla Presley.
Well, you got her? Hey, the gay comedy troupe is laughing at
laughing at you. Don't laugh at Diceman.
I like Priscilla, and yeah, I told her, I came along when comedy had no trend. I feel very lucky.
Did you do her?
Can I do her?
Yeah.
Well, not on the set.
Off the set.
No, I like Priscilla. She's actually, her manager called the producer the other day.
Someone told me you got Pinky Lee in the movie also.
No, listen to this. Her manager called the producer because the manager wanted to know if I'm doing my act in the movie or if I'm playing a character. So what happened is the producer says, "What are you talking about?" He's playing this, rock and roll detective guy. He goes, "'Cause she wants to have like a little dignity, 'cause of the Elvis fans,
Oh man.
And the producer
dignity.
said, "She's not Elvis."
She's not Elvis.
Yeah, for Elvis we got dignity.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, what does she think she is, Elvis?
Yeah, no, I have Priscilla.
She's a girl who at 14 was doing Elvis.
Yeah.
Priscilla's cool. She's doing a great job. Wayne's doing a great job, and
he's proud of that.
Phenomenal.
Wayne's proud of that little mustache.
Oh, Dice, you know what you ought to do? You ought to tell Wayne that he has to shave off his mustache as part of the plot twist.
He won't be in it.
No, he won't do it.
He's real proud of the fact that he can
hear
grow
him
that.
rip Hot Tub Johnny apart 2 minutes on being on the set.
Mm-hmm.
Hot Tub walks over to him. I actually got it on film. It's hilarious. Hot Tub walks over to him and goes, Wayne, I'm a big fan. I loved, all your stuff. And Wayne just looks at him and he goes, "You get away from me. Cut your hair, put on a shirt, a suit, a tie. You come back and talk to me like a man."
Oh,
so
my
the
goodness.
studio's real hot on the movie, and they think it's going to be big.
The studio's very hot on the movie.
Are you guys ever going to do like a gay comedy movie?
Oh, yeah.
Three sisters.
Yeah, with sequels.
What?
Who are these guys you got in there?
It's just, seriously, they're gay comedians.
Yeah.
Are they really?
Hi, Andrew.
Do one of your routines for me.
Do a routine?
Yeah.
Can you guys do a routine?
Do Landers.
Dear. All right. Here we go.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. Dear Ann Landers, I recently went to the duplex to see a show called Funny Gay Males. I must admit I liked it very much. I went back to see it a second time. Does this make me homosexual? Sign confused.
Hilarious.
Oh, hell, not good.
You got to do that.
Who is this
Well, it's
guy?
got to be in the context.
Who is this?
Well, that
Who
was
would I
just...
take him?
What?
All right, well, wait a second. Dice, we'll get to the gay comedians in a second.
I take him. I'm only goofing on you guys.
Dice enjoys it. Dice is the new
6
Dice.
o'clock my time. My brain's first starting to go.
See, what happens is when Dice calls me at home, we start talking, and then inevitably, because you start talking about careers with another guy, he goes, things are going great. I got the hit in 1990. I got the TV show coming up for ABC. Following Roseanne. I got the...
It couldn't be any better.
Yeah, he goes, I just sold out the Forum.
The amphitheater.
The amphitheater. I just played drums with Guns N' Roses the other night. And then, it's my turn. He says, "Hey, so what are you doing, beside radio?"
You talk. That's what you do.
I said, "Well,
Now, come on, you tell me what you're doing.
Oh, I'm writing a movie."
He's writing a movie.
Yeah, but I'm right. That sounds kind of lame. It's not like I have a movie deal. I'm just writing a movie. You know what I mean?
Doesn't matter.
I know it's
power.
going.
Hey, look, you got the greatest city in the world behind you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I said,
What's that, Washington? No.
Then I go like, well.
So what if I'm making millions? I'm out in L.A.
Yeah. Are you making millions?
Yeah.
Wow. How much do they pay you for that?
Oh, a lot.
To star in a movie?
I mean, I got to start buying buildings.
Really? You got to hide that money.
Oh, man. If only our gay comedians could get in a movie.
Yeah, next week.
Next week.
That's when you stop shooting, right?
Right. How's that director? He's doing a good job?
Who, Holland?
No.
That's
Rennie?
Finland.
Rennie.
Yeah, Rennie Holland.
Oh.
Holland.
Yeah.
That idiot
That
from
big judge
Finland.
that big judge of talent.
That moron. Stupid.
Did he
But I
say?
take him. He's the good.
Did he say I sucked when I did the audition?
No, he didn't.
He did, didn't he?
No.
Come on, he knew you were a friend and he didn't
just
tell
has
you.
no idea what this country is even about. I'm directing him, directing me.
I understand.
I come over, I say, Rennie, no, this is how you approach a guy like me.
What's with the TV show? People want to know.
When are we doing it?
Yeah.
Well, we'll start shooting like either October or November.
You're going to be mid-season?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to do this the Dice Rules Tour come September, ending in New York,
Go ahead.
Nassau Coliseum. And
You-
it's
Is
going to
that
be a
sold out
beautiful
yet?
thing.
Is it sold out already?
Didn't even go on sale yet.
I'm sure it's going to be sold out already.
It will be. It's sold out. I mean, believe me.
So when are you coming to New York?
Little room. It's
All right.
18,000 feet.
So you'll be in New York when?
I'll be in New York early September.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you. So he'll be on the show early September.
All right.
Yeah,
All right.
when I get in, I'm there.
The great Andrew Dice Clay.
Yes.
Oh, what are you brushing me off so you can talk to them?
We got gay comedians.
Well, the gay comedian's been waiting since like an hour already to get on, and you know what I mean.
Wayne, you hear what this guy's telling me? Get out of here. Wayne, get up, jerk off. That's what I think of you, Wayne. You're a jerk off. Get the hell out of here. Not now, Wayne. Stop feeding off of me.
Is Wayne Newton in the room with you now, and you're calling him a jerk off?
No, I just threw him out of here. You know, I got the big trailer, and he gets one of these little stalls.
Did you hang with Wayne Newton?
Yeah, I hung out with him. He wants me to move to Vegas.
Did he copy you to
You know
the
what he told
house?
me? He's I'd have to say, as far as like big-time celebrities, the nicest one I've ever met.
Really?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
That's
He was
bad to hear.
no bull. I mean, really pleasant, and but he was telling me he hasn't seen. You know, he lives in Vegas.
Yeah.
He hasn't seen the front of a hotel in 20 years. He has to take all back roads. It's amazing.
Yeah, the people will swarm
Oh, they
all over
mob
him.
him,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. That's the one you want to get close to, a Wayne Newton.
Come on, he hits you with a little
man with a Stevie mustache.
And that dyed black hair. You know he's doing all Elvis songs now in his act?
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Not anymore. That was a special tribute.
Hey, Dice, I love you, man, but you loving Wayne Newton, I think you got that Hollywood disease. You know what I mean?
I'll never go Hollywood, man.
Hey, come on, man.
Never.
Come on.
Never.
Wayne Newton's your pal?
The nicest
Hey, Wayne, you're a
big
jerk
star.
off.
There he goes. He's telling Wayne off for us now. Tell him off.
Jerk off. I mean, what do you say to a guy like, no, come on, Wayne, I didn't mean it.
Make him lick your boots.
No, I dig him. I dig. We got everybody. We got Morris Day here today. Sheila E.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. You like her?
Mm-hmm.
It's a hot little number.
Hey, tell everyone who you're having lunch with today. He's having lunch with Barbara Mandrell.
Really? Ooh, my.
And the Andrews sisters tomorrow.
Lady Kazan is
She's a
next.
guy.
Yeah.
Hey, she's a guy.
Who, Lady Kazan?
Where's those guys?
Isn't Lady Kazan a great guy?
I was getting mixed up with Lana Control. I don't know.
He's one of
Stop,
those.
Mandrell. I heard she's got a penis that would knock your rank on.
Hung like a picture, yes indeed.
Well, anyway, listen, Dice.
Yeah.
What?
Come on, that's it. Good.
Who's an angry China man on 260?
What
is
is
he on?
China Man
What does
angry
he
about?
want?
He's angry for saying that that you said Siobhan went to his barbecue.
No, I didn't say Siobhan went.
He's just generally angry.
Hang up on him. He's an idiot. Guy couldn't find a handle on a coffee cup.
When the hell are you going to get in here and do the show already? And what are you doing on Arsenio? What's that all about?
I was on it last night.
With who?
With me. Well, Zsa Zsa Gabor was on talking about a friggin' parking ticket. Jeez. I just don't get her.
She's a jerk.
She ain't getting a sitcom, you know what I'm saying? That's
Right,
the
exactly.
bottom line.
She's not going to be on after
Trying to
Roseanne.
build a career over a friggin' parking ticket.
And what else? And then she also is mad about her dog being in the...
Right, he's
I
suing
just
some
don't
airline.
understand the police officer's going speeding her up. So, you know, chicks pay for that kind of stuff today.
Arsenio, though, is an Uncle Tom. What are you doing with him?
Nah, I like Arsenio. You ain't going to get me to talk bad
Are you hanging with him?
Arsenio.
Are you hanging with him?
I do the show. We rap. You know, he likes you.
Oh, he says that.
He says that.
He does.
He doesn't like Howard.
He
What,
doesn't
you
like
wanna
me
do that
because
show,
I'm a
Howie?
threat, like a real black man would be a threat to him.
You want to do that show because
Yeah.
No,
I got the strings to pull.
I don't want to do his show. It's like being on the set of Blackula.
No, they're like oil and water. They don't mix.
Look how he's just trying to get me to do things.
Come on, Dice.
Cliff, did you hear him?
Talk the
I hear
truth,
him.
man.
But you can tell us the truth.
We don't want
I
you going
happen to like
Hollywood.
him. I got to tell you, I like him. I know
I
him
don't.
for
What
10
do
years.
you like?
I know him for 10 years, man.
He's got big gums. How can you not be attracted to a man with those kind of gums?
You know, I mean, the guy fought for it, believe me.
He did?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You mean he had to
can
beat up
remember
Eddie Murphy to get all that
I
attention?
can remember
For Eddie
standing in
to
a
put him in
hall
the
with
show,
this
yeah.
guy.
He actually had to kick Eddie Murphy's ass to get that much attention.
Yeah.
No, I know. He worked hard, and you knew him in the club.
He used to work when I was doing Crime Story in Vegas, right?
Yeah.
And he'd be in Vegas, like, performing with Barbara Mandrell.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
play basketball one-on-one. I'd bury him,
Yeah.
you know, because I mean, you know, I'm great. I mean, if you're good and you know it, why hide it? You
Hey,
know
the
what I'm
gay
saying?
comics like Arsenio's gums. They were telling me that.
Really?
Yeah, well, that's them. I don't study his gums.
I know. All right, anyway, so everybody, Dice Clay, and this is a little teaser. We've got the information first. Nassau Coliseum coming up in September. Tickets are not on sale yet. But when they are on sale, it's going to be like the Dead. You know, you got to get there quick.
Well, the announcement
It'll
will
be
be
gone in a
made
half
here.
hour.
Mm-hmm. Did you hear Mr. Ed and Cher yet?
Did I hear who?
Mr. Ed meets Cher?
No, go ahead, do it.
I can't do it now. I'll play it for you later. Call me this weekend. I'll play it for you.
Yeah?
All right.
I
Everybody,
got up early to call you. You keep brushing me off.
come on. I got the gay comics here.
Big deal.
Oh, Dice.
Hey, come on, Dice.
Go on.
You like Bob Hope when he walks onto the Carson show.
Yeah, you
Then you
brought-
got to stop the show.
These guys been waiting a long time to get
Have
on.
they really? Well, why aren't they
early,
talking? They can't be in the
Because
conversation.
it's hard to interrupt a phone call. You know what I mean? Everyone starts stepping all over
If
each
they ain't
other.
talking about fruit salads, they ain't happy. You know what I'm saying?
What kind of material you guys doing anyway?
Yeah.
Well, we want to try to get Wayne Newton and Priscilla Presley doing Hamlet next summer for Kilpap.
In the park.
Who does Wayne Newton
Nice. But anyway, so you guys are gay comics.
Yeah, that's right.
Now, which one is pictures and which one is
one's
cat?
the guy?
Which one is the guy? Come on, some of you guys are more feminine and some of you guys are more masculine. Am I correct?
No, we're all butch.
We're all straight men in our acts.
Yeah.
Bum. Yeah.
No, seriously. And where do you guys perform? I mean, you perform in front of gays mostly, right?
Yeah, now.
Mostly gays and a lot of straight people come down who like it. You know, we get mixed crowds down there lately.
Where?
At the Duplex.
Yeah.
On Grove Street, the Duplex.
255-5438.
I can't wait to come in. I gotta see this.
Dice will be there this
I'm
weekend.
going right from the airport to the show. Take your ticket.
We'll comp you, too.
Do you guys mind the kind of stuff? Oh,
Easy.
see what happens?
This is
You let these
radio, not the
guys out of a
duplex.
cage,
You know, I try to get the
and they
gays.
go berserk.
I try to get the gays on legitimate radio.
Yeah.
And they do. All right.
This is
All right,
exposure.
apologize for saying the
Yeah,
F word.
I'm sorry.
Guy finally opens his mouth and right away the F word.
yeah.
Dice has a
I'm out of
family
here.
audience.
I'm
My
the most
goodness.
filthy comic in the world, and I know not to say the F word
Yeah,
on
boy.
Thank you, Dice.
on radio.
You know, at least you're a professional.
You're a professional, Dice.
Yeah, this guy's just hoping I'll punish him.
I'm trying to do my friggin' act.
You caught on. Good.
Yeah.
But anyway, so you guys, now we got into a rap about the gay comedians. We want to know everything about them.
All right.
So in other words, do you guys go with each other sexually at all?
No.
You've never seen each other. You've never played with each other.
No.
No.
Played off each other, yeah.
No,
but
No,
not
come on,
with
be
each other.
serious. You guys have never touched each other.
I'm a
Oh, no.
prude. I'm half Jewish. I'm prude. And, I'm descended from a very long line of effeminate Jewish men. My great grandfather was called Shlomo the Homo, and
So this is the kind of stuff you do, but
this is the kind of stuff we do. Yeah.
Yeah, we just talked about it.
I don't know. I don't believe they're gay. I mean,
No, they're gay.
They are gay.
Maybe they are. No, they are.
We're not gay. It's a gimmick. It's just a gimmick.
No, they really
the
are.
truth, though, guys, when you see a chick,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah?
With like a G-string creeping up her ass, you know, the big boobs, that does nothing to you.
No.
Well, Howard, you said before you didn't get much sleep last night because you watched the,
Miss Teen USA. You watch that, Dice?
No,
Miss Teen USA pageant?
no, I got a VHS machine and I buy different tapes.
I see.
I
Yeah.
see.
So what were you saying
I
about
felt
that?
like a log.
Right through that.
Oh, boy, what a wreck.
You guys, what age did you realize you guys were gay? You know, I mean, how did that all come? Serious, I'm being serious.
Really serious about it.
Obviously, ever since I was a kid, I knew. I mean, really.
You always knew.
I always kind of. I didn't know when I was a kid, but, you know.
Like when you were 5 years old, I know I used to dream about Honey West, and I think about
Honey
her.
West.
Think about women.
I had
love
a
Johnny
big
West.
crush on
Yeah, didn't you love-
Lee Majors in the Big
I had
Valley.
a crush on Billy Mummy in Lost in Space. Remember that little guy?
Seriously?
Seriously, I did.
Like you would think about seeing him naked and what his penis looked like and stuff?
Yeah, if
falling in
Dr.
love.
Smith wasn't there, it would have been great. Or the robot. You know, they always got in the way. Yeah, I did. I really used to... it's a little
So
weird, isn't
if
it?
you would have attacked Billy Mummy, then the robot would have gone and jumped on you.
He would have jumped away.
Warning, gays, warning, gays.
A homosexual.
Homo.
Young Will
warning.
Robinson, danger!
There was a lot of gay overtones in that show. You know Don? Remember Don, the leader?
was gay
He always got his ass
overtones.
kicked. Remember? He
I
was
like
Mr.
that.
Butch. He would go out and they would kick his ass every time. I'll get him, Maureen. And then they wiped the floors out with that guy. I was like, look at him. Look at that queen. But anyway, no.
But you guys actually get paid to do your comedy, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
people pay to go see you.
Yeah.
But gays like to because you're a gay comedian.
Right.
They can relate.
They can relate,
I work
right.
at Catch a Rising Star, though, in the comic strip.
Oh, you do?
And
Yeah.
it's, I do the same
He works the
material.
downstairs room.
Nope. You mean he plays Catch Rising Star's bathroom is what you're saying, Dice?
No, I wouldn't say that. Come on, I don't do that kind of material no more.
All right, I tell you what. We got the gay comedy troupe here. I got a break for commercial. Dice, you want to stay on hold?
I'll hang for a minute.
Okay.
I want to find out about what it was like when they went home and told their parents.
Yeah, we want to know everything about it. You want to hear it, Dice?
Yeah.
You want to hear? Okay, good.
It's better than listening to Zaza talk about her parking ticket.
Don't get me started with her.
Okay.
Zaza.
I met Zaza at Hollywood Squares when I did that.
I saw that. You were great on Hollywood.
Thank you. Well, I was a lot better, but they edited everything.
I liked it better when you were on Letterman. You talked about it on Letterman.
Thank you.
That was very good.
They let me talk about all the stuff they edited out of Hollywood Squares.
I rolled on the floor. I enjoyed it very much.
You see, I'm a
Well, their
Letterman.
name is Jaja anyway, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know.
Not like Susie or Marilyn. Jaja. The chick sounds like she's a human poodle, you know what I'm saying? I mean, what kind of name is that for a person?
I don't know, man.
Grow up, honey.
ZSA.
She has grown up. She just won't grow. Her name doesn't.
Yeah, she needs an African name, maybe. All right, hey, listen, Dice, hold on. I got to do some
All right,
commercials.
go ahead. Do the commercial. I'll hang.
All right. I'm fascinated by you guys. I want to know everything. Let's not talk during the commercial so I'm fresh when we come back. All right. Maxim Pontiac Honda Hyundai GMC truck. You hanging out with Axl Rose?
I haven't seen him lately.
Axl was here in New York. That's fine.
Hanging out with Duff and...
I hang with the boys. They're very cool. They came over recently. They gave me, Trini, and Hot Tub Johnny our Guns N' Roses best.
See? This is what he starts in on the phone, and then, you can't compete with that.
Into leather.
You know, how do you beat that?
Anyway,
Yeah.
Do you pinch yourself, Diceman?
Maxim Pontiac Honda, he's a humble guy. He appreciates his success.
Yeah.
No, I do appreciate it, and
All right, enough
I'm
said.
still the bad boy from Brooklyn. That's all.
Anyway, the lowest prices are guaranteed at Maxim Pontiac Hyundai.
Oh, the commercial.
Yeah.
What
I'm
else?
trying to get through this.
Pontiac. I owned the Pontiac.
You have a
Friggin'
Pontiac.
timing chain went.
But that's all wrong.
It was a 20-year-old car.
All right.
When the timing chain went, it was time you got a new car.
But it hurt me.
Maxim Pontiac. What do you mean it hurt you?
I was on my way to this disco to meet this chick.
Yeah.
I was, it takes me about 5 minutes to bang out a chick, but the whole thing was that I never got to meet her because the timing chain went. So the way I see it, Pontiac blew my chances of banging out this chick.
Anyway, so...
and you resent them for that.
Yeah, so I don't buy a pot. But
your timing wasn't good then, and your timing isn't so good now. Ixnay on the Oniac pay. This is the answer pay who A pays a lot of money, A, or whatever.
All right,
anyway,
commercial.
Maxim Pontiac. Maxim Pontiac with over 250 Maxim people pleasers. There to guarantee your complete satisfaction. In fact, they have 250 trained technicians on hand at Maxim.
Well, maybe they got that timing chain thing down by now.
Call them at 201-964-1600.
Oh, boy.
Easy on the Oniac pay.
No, all right. Actually, I was actually recently looking for an old Pontiac Le Mans, a 69.
See?
You know?
Well, how about a new one at Maxim?
No.
On Route 22 West Union, New
I
Jersey.
like the classics.
201-964-1600.
Well, Pontiac built a classic.
They sure did, and they still are. Buy one now, save it for 20 years. See if you're not going to be driving around in it.
Well, 20 years, that timing chain's going to go, let me tell you.
Anyway, let's get back to our gay comedians. Where are you guys appearing?
We're appearing at the Duplex every Friday and Saturday at 8 o'clock. 55 Grove Street.
All right, now so we were in the middle of this. Mm-hmm. So when did you guys tell your parents you were gay, and when did you realize you were gay? Like, all of you realized it when you were 5 years old?
Well, I knew in 5th grade. I used to sit behind this guy named
I know in 5th grade, like it was a great discovery.
Yeah, right.
I think you were in my class.
That wasn't too confusing.
That was the guy that got stuck behind you. Oh!
But it must have been weird because here you were sitting there and all your friends were discovering girls.
Yeah.
And you guys had to pretend like you were discovering girls, right?
Yeah. Terrible.
Yeah.
It was all,
Did it first start in the clothing, like the way you were dressed?
What's that?
You know, like when it starts happening, like flowered shirts.
Pastels, that's... Well, I went to a Catholic school, so all the boys had to wear a uniform with a matching shirt. And all. Well, if that doesn't make it gay, I don't know what does. They were pretty hideous, these things.
So what happened when you used to go to gym class and stuff? You'd be staring at guys' butts and thinking about it?
Oh, no, actually, I was overweight in school, so I would just, I would never look at anyone. I was too afraid they'd find out.
Really?
I went to an old-jock school.
You want to make
gotta be careful,
You gotta be careful, definitely.
Yeah. Because if they catch you...
What kind of guy do you like? Do you like the football player type, or...
Yeah.
I wouldn't throw him out of bed, you know.
I think if you mention any kind of guy, Dice, they would like
Yeah, I'm drooling right now. Get me the saliva thing.
Yeah.
I mean, do you go with anybody, or...
No.
No, I don't. Not right now. We're all bachelor people.
So you're not a whore, that's what you're saying?
No.
We're not a tramp now.
No, you don't go to those bars.
Yeah, I stopped doing that.
So what would happen in school? Like if a guy went to the blackboard with a boner, would you guys get like out of your mind like crazy?
God. I want to use it as the piece of chalk.
All right, so anyway,
I haven't heard that expression. A boner? That's an old one.
when you're on radio, you got to sort of skirt around a lot of things.
Right.
It's so embarrassing. I hate talking about sex.
You do?
I really think it's so embarrassed.
You hate talking about
I don't
sex?
talk about sex in my act that
Well,
much.
you do in the other room. We'll do it for you.
I told my parents I was gay at
I'm
Thanksgiving.
Really?
Yeah, I made my carefully worded announcement. I said, Mom, would you please pass a gravy to a homosexual?
And then you.
A terrible scene followed.
I see.
My mother's first words were meant to scar. She said,
And where are they living now?
She
What
said, well, no
country?
dessert for you, faggot.
Oh, good. I love it.
Now wait a second.
Actually, I was attracted to a woman once. Watching the Summer Olympics, I used to get attracted to the Bulgarian swimming team. And then I got real confused. I thought, behind the Iron Curtain, I would have been a heterosexual. So.
I mean, the women you attract. That's the punchline.
The women in the
I
Bulgarian
see.
swimming team.
Oh, you blew that joke.
all right, now listen.
Get it? What did I forget to say? The cat.
I can't stop laughing over here.
Now wait a second. Tell me something. So,
Okay.
in other words, were you being honest about Billy Mumi? That was one of the people that.
Oh, yeah, I was. I definitely.
And what about the rest of you guys?
Tony Orlando and Dawn.
What else did I have? Remember
Tony
Paul-
Orlando, you liked?
I like Tony Orlando. Yeah, one night I'm sitting home, I'm watching Tony Orlando, I got all excited.
And you knew then that you were
Got a
homosexual.
boner?
Yeah, well, I knew a long time before that. I don't know, it was a sick thing. He wore those tight pants. And,
No, you're being serious though, right?
I'm serious, absolutely serious. I was shocked myself to find out I was attracted
So your
to
type is Tony Orlando.
Orlando.
But you're not attracted to every kind of guy. I mean, it's got to be a certain look, right?
Yeah, it's a certain look.
You have bad entertainers.
Yeah.
Bad entertainers.
That luck.
Yeah. I also, who else? Remember Paul Peterson on the Donna Reed show?
Yes,
I had a
Paul
crush on
Peterson,
him.
yeah.
Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
He's still in my heart, yeah.
I had a crush on Lee Majors in the Big Valley, too.
He did. What about Barbara Stanwyck? I had a crush on her.
Linda Evans, Dale Evans.
No, really, no, seriously, Lee Majors?
Lee Majors, yeah.
Really?
I had a big crush on Lee Majors in the Big Valley, yeah. I never told anyone this, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I just met Lee
tell
Majors.
We were not telling
We'll
everybody.
keep it a secret. We won't tell anyone.
Such a big secret. Yeah. Now, what about Fred over there? Anybody attracted? Oh, easy.
Oh, excuse
I
me.
like Fred Flintstone. I always said he was cute.
Guys, what's the
That's a wild, Howard. Boy, I wish I was in that studio.
Ah, well, what the heck. Next time.
Now, what about AIDS humor? Can you touch on that, or you don't? You never
There's no AIDS humor.
No joke.
You get hissed. You do that, you get hissed.
Yeah.
That's nice. No, you
What
know,
do you say about it?
even like in the regular mainstream clubs, we worked a lot in this mainstream. You get like a comic up there who would do maybe one little AIDS joke or whatever. He would get hissed. He would boo him.
Yeah,
which
people
is,
are
which is nice. I mean, you know.
Dice, you
No,
don't-
I've done them.
What?
I've done them. Nobody seems to mind when I do them.
No hissing when you do them.
No hissing. Actually,
you
there's
got this.
applause when I do it.
What kind of AIDS humor are you doing?
Well, there's no way I could do it. Actually, it's a joke I don't use anymore.
Right. But at the
You know,
time,
'cause I don't do the gay material anymore. You know, like I said, I'm into the midget thing. You know. What are they doing? A midget is missing. Put them on the back of a container, half and half. You know, jokes like that.
yeah, but wait a second. By the way, I should mention that Dice is in the same GQ issue, the one where they named me one of the funniest guys in America.
Did you know that he's one of the most important men in comedy in
Congratulations
1989?
by the way.
thank
We
you
read
very
about
much.
that. That's good. I'm happy for you.
That's something you
Congratulations.
could say to Dice. Hey, Dice.
Oh, by the way, Dice, I was named one of the 10 most influential people in comedy.
Yeah, I saw that.
No, but they gave Dice a hard time in GQ. So
Really?
Yeah, they tore me apart.
Oh.
You know,
What'd
but
they
then
say?
again, I should have known when she walked in my house. She weighed about 400.
Uh-oh.
She was 4'1",
Right.
and I gave her bulldog.
Squat Bulldog Yenta.
Yeah, so she got a little. No, actually, I just hate those kind of attacks.
I see. All right.
But
All
I
right.
guess with the kind of humor I do,
That's right.
you know, you're up for that kind
Goes
of
with the territory. So then at what
Exactly.
point, when did you guys have your first gay experience?
All right, let me see.
17.
About an hour ago.
They were on a crowded subway.
No, really, how old were you?
The
17?
guy got rear-ended. Boom. Next thing you know,
on a talk show.
Really?
That was a bad experience.
Hey, Dice, I'm going to get into it with the gay guys now, okay?
All right, I'm going to split.
All right, man. And,
Take care, Andrew.
Aaron, I'll be talking to you.
Yeah,
Take
definitely.
care, man.
Okay,
Andrew
take
Dice
care.
Clay, everybody.
Yay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
There's Dice.
The Dice Man goeth.
All right, we'll get into your whole gay thing, your whole gay lifestyle right after this.
Thank you, Greg.
Now, personally, I don't know if he ever said a fucking word about me.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're very excited to bring you the star of the movie Dice Rules and the album Dice Rules.
Now, who might that be?
Dice. Opens in theaters this Friday. Soundtrack available. Dice Rules. It's a concert film, and I think the first 20 minutes is some kind of, weird little thing Dice put together.
Oh, really?
Yeah. A lot of the comics are doing that now. You
Put
see
a little thing in there.
Yeah, a little thing up there. Up front. And here he is, ladies and gentlemen. Andrew Dice Clay. Very relaxed Andrew Dice Clay.
Oh, there he is.
Hot Tub Johnny West. That's your father, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Hi,
Hey, nice to see you. That's Fred, right? Can I call you Fred? Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I had your coffee.
Dice is close to his father. Hey, there he is. That's Noodles.
No, downtown.
Downtown Ronnie. Downtown Ronnie.
No ashtray again. We go. I got it. We're gonna start with this.
Wow, look at Dice all tan. Mr. Hollywood.
How are you? Well, we gotta wake up.
You hear?
You gotta understand.
You hear me now? Hey, Hot Tub just responds to that when you say it.
Is that right?
We're very nauseous.
Hey, Hot Tub, you hear me?
Oh, thank you.
The one thing, Hot Tub's hair is never relaxed.
No. Hot Tub's hair is always in a pompadour fashion. Hey, look good, Hot Tub. I heard you had some laryngitis.
It's a lot better.
What's the matter? You're burning the candle? Yeah, you're burning the candle at both ends?
No, he wasn't.
What happened? You did Joan Rivers yesterday?
Yeah,
How'd that go?
good.
I would have been there, but I had to go.
Aren't I an exciting guest? Jackie.
What'd you do on Joan Rivers?
Hung out. Over there.
Do anything weird? Did you grab her ass?
No.
I grabbed her ass. It's pretty tight.
Really?
Yeah. It's pretty tight for a woman in her what?
50s.
But Dice, your parents still married or your father single at this point?
No, they're together.
Oh, you're together, right?
Of course.
How many years you been married?
Well, on and off about, No, long time. You don't have to answer him.
Hey, Dice, what did I hit something?
How
here?
many years?
No, they're in the middle of a big fight.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Oh, it could be the end, huh?
No.
Never the end.
Probably being Dice's father, you probably get a lot of young women, that's why.
Oh, they flock around me like...
Well, we had these penthouse chicks you would have liked last
They
night.
were beautiful.
Where'd you get them?
They came on the River Show. They presented me with, the key over there. Yeah.
See,
The penthouse key?
the penthouse key? What do you
Penthouse
mean?
key.
Joan had like a little thing planned?
You don't have a penthouse key, do you?
No.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Joan had like a little thing planned where...
No, well, Bobby, my friend Bobby, Gucci,
Right.
personal friend. He sends these, over there, these two chicks
Right.
with the key. Because I was the first guy, other than himself,
To be on the cover
to, be on the cover there.
of Penthouse.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey.
It wasn't Omni, it was Penthouse.
So, and then they were going to give Joan one, but she won't accept it.
Why? Because it's
Because she
sexist?
she thinks it's like a horrible thing.
Oh, yeah, it's real horrible.
And,
All she, Joan is the only one who actually pays attention to people's physical appearance. If you're not good looking, she like freaks out.
well, they wanted her to do a layout.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be attractive.
You know,
What's with you and Joan? Did Joan help you early on in your career or something? Because you
she was
evidently...
actually the first talk show
To ever have you on?
that ever put me on.
So like you feel like, hey, I owe her or something, so you go on the show.
No. I don't know nothing.
But you feel good about it.
But it was nice of her when she did it.
So then you always
know what I
make
mean?
a point to go on her show.
I could have brought up that when I did the show over there,
Yeah.
she didn't give me panel.
Right. She didn't let you
But,
sit down.
I let things go.
Right.
I did my act. I sat down, and she said, well, that's the end of the show. And I'm like, what do you mean that's the end of the show?
Don't I get panel?
I mean, I'm over here,
Yeah.
and you're
I hear
over
you.
there, you fully. And now, my mother's sitting out there with my father over there, and they want me to talk, and it's like, good
Who's
night.
this girl you're in the newspaper with? This one.
What girl?
This one. They got you?
Where's that from?
This is from,
Probably some hoa that leached onto me somewhere.
No. Us Magazine. What is that?
Yeah,
Who is that?
let me
Have you
see.
seen this?
No, I didn't see it. Give me
Where
the picture.
was
You're at a Steven Seagal opening, Andrew Dice Clay with Love, Kathleen Monica? Who's that? Is that?
That's my girlfriend.
That's Trini?
That's Trini,
Yeah,
right?
let me see.
That's a picture of her.
Where's
Gary goes, that's not Trini.
There's Baba
cool.
Booey.
Baba
Is
Booey
this a
again.
new one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the movie premiere stuff. You know, we
Now,
do
what is
that.
with this guy from Los Angeles?
You know, Hollywood.
What's the problem? He won't. I don't understand what's going on.
No,
in
I'll
this
tell you what
society.
it is.
Let me say something here.
No,
first.
can I just say something?
Go ahead, say something.
They never had the movie.
They never had it?
No, they were never putting out the movie.
Lowe's was never putting out
No,
the movie.
UA's putting the movie up.
Right.
You hear?
Yeah, I hear you.
You know, backed up with, you know, the 7 Arts thing over there, but, and then Lois starts making statements, you know, we're not airing the movie over here, yeah.
I hear you.
And, but they never had it there. Now you can say what you were going to say.
No, what
Trini
I'm
looks
saying
good
is-
in this picture, huh?
Yeah, she's cute.
Of course she's cute.
I never saw your girlfriend before.
Well, when she's in town, you know, I'll bring her in.
Yeah, I like to meet her. Every once in a while, I say to Dice, we'll get together at my house. and
But
we'll
that
have a-
never happened.
No, it never
but
happened.
we will.
Who cares? I mean, listen, I don't want to put
I
any
don't know,
pressure on.
is
I always feel like I'm
something
putting
going on?
pressure.
You don't think he wants to get together?
I don't know. I don't know what he
do.
wants.
Come on,
I don't know what
you
he wants
told me
to do.
rap nice. Come
We
on,
rap.
Don't
Don't start.
asking, I'm only
Don't start.
asking.
Did I tell you I just got up? Did I tell you I was sweating all night?
No.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I was like, I had Ajda.
What's with your father, man? He's got the best job of all. He gets to be... You're the manager, right?
No, I'm not the
Because
manager.
we always
Well,
go
why do
through...
you say that when you are?
Huh?
Why do you say you're not the manager?
Well, I'm his personal manager.
He's the only one I listen to, believe me. All the parasites out in L.A. I don't listen to.
And your father watches your money and stuff for you because the other guys would just steal it, right?
Well, he says he watches it. I make sure I never see any.
So you got to pay your father? Do you get paid for your services?
Oh, I certainly do. I get paid very well.
He knows that.
He's a very rich guy, daddy boy.
He is? So is that what's going on between him and your mother?
No. She's got plenty of bread.
What are you fighting about then?
We never fight.
No, they're not fighting.
Are they together? I don't know.
Yes,
They're together.
we are.
You together?
Yes, we are.
You ever get tempted on the road when you with Dice and you see all these young girls?
Never.
Really?
Never.
You know, I always hated that stuff.
What?
You know,
What?
the whole, you know, backstage girl thing.
Oh,
The
yeah.
groupie thing?
Yeah.
You bang,
Horrible.
You bang all those girls.
Well, if they get in my way, you know what I mean?
Some girl on a TV show says she had sex with you.
No, but that was a
You didn't?
complete falsehood.
It was?
That was a complete falsehood.
I thought it would be. Did
She
him
didn't
enough?
look like your type.
Yeah, see, I never saw that show, but
She came on and
Becky the
just said it.
retard showed me.
Ricky the retard.
No, Becky the retard.
Oh, Becky the
Becky the
retard.
retard.
Oh, yeah, Becky the retard, yeah.
She said she's worked with you.
You mean Becky the mental patient? Becky the retard.
Yeah.
Well, that's for sure. Now.
You know, the
It's
mental
easy to say
patient, whatever she
retard.
wants to be.
Right, Becky the
retarded,
mental patient.
Mentally.
Becky the retard.
She showed me a picture
Yeah.
of the girl.
I hear
You
you.
know, and I never seen this idiot, you know.
Right. You know, a lot of women are going to come out of the woodwork. You realize
Yes.
that, man. You're famous.
So what?
You know
Who
that's going to happen
cares?
to you.
You know?
I mean, it's part of the territory.
Yeah, but, you know, but this particular
guys,
one,
all your
the one
dreams-
that does come out of the woodwork, I never seen in my life.
Let me tell you, I went to her.
Just a hoe looking for some
Well,
PR.
you don't know that she's a whore.
Well, what
can't
is she?
say a
She
whore.
wants to come on your show and say that, you know,
You
that we were
never
banging.
met her in the room with the pool tables and all
I
that?
never seen her before in my life.
Really?
Yeah.
See, this is what happens.
Yeah.
This is what happens to a guy
Well,
like
we
that.
said this was just her story. We don't know whether it's true.
I made a point of saying that. You'll have, you hear me now? Yeah. Hey, tell me if Jackie and Fred are doing this right. Whenever I say you hear me now, they sound kind of weak on. Do it.
Jackie and Fred, that's my parents' names.
You hear me now? We hear you.
But he says now. Is that supposed to be...
No, well, there is the you
I
hear me now,
revised it.
but you don't put it right.
Hot tub.
You know,
mind?
it's
You
like
mind?
if I say,
You mind not doing that noise with the microphone?
if I say you're here,
Yeah.
the answer should just be, hey.
See, when Dice called me on the phone,
In the
he said,
middle of a statement, I might go like, oh, you know, like, you'll hear me do it when it happens.
you know, he called me up on the phone. He goes, I got this new thing I'm doing. I go, yeah, what is that? He goes, you hear me now? So I go, what the hell is that? You know, and I'm saying to myself, you know, I don't want to insult
What
the
I've
guy,
been
but
working on for months.
I know, and even Jackie and Fred and Rob and I, we were all sitting in the office going, you know, when I first told them about it, they were like, what is he, nuts? Saying, you hear me now? I mean, maybe he's lost his mind. Maybe he lost it.
That's it.
We got nervous that you
That's
lost
the
it.
act now.
We thought, okay, listen, the guy made plenty of dough. Now he can retire. He lost it.
Why work hard?
But we're doing it every minute, huh?
We love it.
You hear me now?
I like you hear me now.
That was good.
What?
Well, you hear me now. It's part of it, but it's not there. That's not the answer.
Oh.
It's like if I say...
You're doing it wrong, Howard.
You hear me now?
I hear you.
So you think it's easy?
It's not that
He
easy.
worked on this.
You hear me now?
I hear you.
Hey, Hot Tub, how you doing? Getting
Like
laid?
crazy. It's like,
Getting any girls, Hot Tub?
Not really, no.
show this to Daddy Boy. He'll like that.
It's nice to see some nice press on you. I mean, people are really bad. Hey, I'm used to it, too. Look at the newspaper today. Pete Hamill.
Well, neither one of you are mentioned.
Why? What are good reasons to live in New York? Radio Watto and Imus. You know.
And Bob Grant.
And Bob Grant and Elaine Kaufman.
How is Imus? You're friendly with him, right?
Oh, yeah, real friendly. Stupid ass Imus.
You don't like him?
I hate that guy.
Really?
Yeah, I hate him.
Isn't he on the air for like 20 years already?
Yeah, 20 years, and you know what? He keeps losing more and more audience every day. Just when we thought it was impossible to lose more
why
audience.
you wouldn't like him.
You know why I don't like him? Because I worked with him, and I realized what a louse he is.
Yeah, but he's like legendary, isn't he?
Yeah, legendary.
No?
You like every old comic you meet?
I hate him.
Yeah, exactly. So don't get me started on it. You want to know why I hate the guy?
Nah.
Yeah, he ripped off everything I do. He was doing nothing, and now he goes around saying I ripped him off. That stupid old creep, I gave him an act. He was playing 12 records an hour, Robin, when we got there.
That's right.
Sitting there.
Hi, this is Imus. What's your favorite radio station? WNBC. Thank you, baby.
Into the commercial, into music. Ooh, we kidding here.
What, do you use the megaphone?
That old lazy bastard. Don't you tell me about
I
that.
thought you weren't going to curse.
Hey, Becky the retard's on 260. You want to talk to her?
Where is she? Where's she?
Hey, is this Becky the retard?
Hello?
Hi, Becky the retard? Turn off your radio.
Becky.
Oh, God, I don't believe it. I'm waking up. The first thing
Hey, Dice, did you have sex with this mental patient? Is that what you're telling me?
No.
Hey, Hot Tub Johnny, it's your girlfriend on the phone.
You're very fresh. I'm going to smack the hell out of you next time I see you. I hope you know
Let's
that.
view her ass now. But that's it.
Becky the retard was
Who taught you how to walk?
What?
Who taught you how to
No,
walk?
guys, he taught me how to get a standing ovation.
Did I teach you how to
The
walk?
proper way. He did.
She's
He
stupid.
did. He's gotten very fresh.
Hey,
He's
stupid.
gotten very fresh.
Hey, stupid. Dice is
He
talking
posed
to
those
you.
little whores in penthouse.
Who taught you how to walk?
The whores. What?
Who taught you how to walk?
He taught me how to get a standing ovation. He did. Outside the club, he did.
Nah, you're a retard. He's
Outside
right.
the club.
Wait,
she
but you got to
standing
ask about
ovation.
dropping the keys. That's her best bet.
Becky the stupid retard. On the phone, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, it's
Becky,
8:40,
the
guys.
mental patient. A little respect for
Do me a favor. Let me take a break here.
Hey.
And we got you for the morning, right? You're
Yeah,
here.
we're here.
You're here. So let's come back. We'll do some news because you're good at that. You like to analyze the news.
Yeah,
Even
sure.
Hot Tub can jump in on this. Hey, Hot
got
Tub, why don't
laryngitis.
you stop rubbing Dice's leg?
What are you going to say
What
that
are you
for?
doing?
You know, don't get him crazy.
You know, you look a little like John Travolta.
He doesn't like those swishy.
You've been reading about John Travolta?
No.
Check this out, man. Hold on a second. This is going to shock you because you were kind of into him.
I think Travolta.
Well, he does that song, Grease Lightning.
Yeah, you better stop doing that song. I'm telling you right now. Wait till you
I
see
think
this.
it has a secret message in it.
Seducing married men is John's big turn on. Hear me now?
I hear you.
You hear that?
Yeah, but look what you're reading it in.
Oh, come on, look at this. Outrageous, swishy gays didn't turn him on. He preferred to seduce married men, weightlifters, physical trainers, and others who had not been introduced to the gay scene. Grease Lightning could be about his buttocks.
I end the concert with that.
Look at Dice, because he really likes John
I know,
Travolta.
that's
I
like
do
one
like
of his heroes.
Wait, what do you want from me, man?
Hey, look.
Is it a bad
You
thing?
know, I don't want to bang the guy. I want to work with him.
Is it a bad thing? What he's doing? I don't know.
You folly?
Hey, Fred, you proud of Dice, man, your son?
Very proud.
You can't believe it, right? It's like a dream. Did you
What
think,
did you think he was going to be when he grew
when
up?
he was growing up, did you think he was an idiot?
Never.
My old man thought I was an idiot.
Never.
That's right.
In fact,
Thanks, Dice. So maybe he was right.
Did Fred look into little Dice's crib and see a genius?
Did you save all the movements from Dice's diaper? Like, were you one of those dads who thought everything he did was great?
we have it painted all over the wall.
What, the Dice?
Whatever he had, dices all over.
Yeah, see, I used to be an artist with my,
No, but I'm saying you always felt that he was a
with my
great kid.
diaper
I
stuff.
always knew he was a genius.
You did know.
That's right.
You believed in him all along.
All of
Boy, my father didn't. That's why my father's not my manager.
You're never going to make your father your manager. You're never going to
Hey,
get
you
him
want
a job.
Hey, Fred, you want to hear my father?
Did you ever sound like this when talking to a young Dice?
Every time I start thinking good of my father, I play these tapes, Fred. I'm going to play them for you right now.
Let's see.
Here's my father counseling me, young Howard Stern. I'm 7 at the time.
I told you not to be stupid, you moron.
There he is. Here.
Shut up! Sit down!
Here's my father.
Well, I said like this. That people say, he done it,
All right?
Yeah.
Well, he had all good reason. Look at you now.
Yeah, well, now my father walks around. I knew, he always had a sense of humor. Yeah, Rick, sure. Sure, Dad. Right. You hear me now?
Hey.
Hey, at least you believed in Dice. You know what I'm saying? You hear me?
I hear you now.
All right. Okay. All right, let me tell you about this, Robin. Best Health All Natural Gourmet Soda.
It ain't no Patagot.
Hey, let me tell you something, my friend. Hey, now you're working out again. Last time I saw you, you were chunky. You look good now.
But I look real good now.
Now you look good. You were letting yourself go. You were getting carried away with that Hollywood lifestyle.
Oh, well.
You don't come back to your roots anymore.
Yeah, but now I'm there.
Johnny, am I boring you? What's your problem,
what
dude?
What are you going to start with him? Don't rip off your arms and beat you to death with him. You don't know Johnny. Don't get him crazy over there.
Kinnison told me you made up that story about taking his do-rag.
No.
Is that true? You wouldn't lie to me and Dice, would you? Because we weren't there.
It just happened again to him.
What happened?
No.
Here we go.
Yeah, we get into trouble every time you tell
No, it
the
happened
story.
again. Duff from Guns N' Roses beat him up.
Beat up who?
Sam?
Sam up, yeah.
Well, we just had Duff on the air the other day.
Yeah, he was just on with
Did
us.
he tell you?
He didn't mention anything about that.
Yeah.
Wait, what are you saying?
This isn't more than 10 days ago.
Now, Sam thinks if Dice brings this stuff up, Sam thinks that I'm a bad guy.
Stan?
No, what happened was
Sam will stop talking to us.
Duff calls me up.
Right.
10 in the morning. I'm getting ready to do a meeting. I was awake.
You have a busy career. You have to take
and he starts telling me this whole story that they were over at that Chateau joint.
The Mama?
Where Belushi...
Yeah, they weren't together.
Right.
You know.
Sam was somewhere else.
And Sam heard that Slash and Duff were in the hotel.
Right.
So, this is Duff's story.
Right, I understand.
So now Sam knocks on Slash's door, and Slash invites him in, and Sam starts screaming at Slash that he promised he'd do him a record, and he wants to be successful, and he owes him this and that. And now we cut to Sam choking Slash to death.
What?
You're kidding me.
Yeah, this is what Duff told me.
All right, this is third.
So he's choking him to death, and the girl that Duff is with wakes Duff up.
Right.
And she goes, I'm not sure, but I think somebody's killing Slash.
Yeah.
You know?
Maybe you want to...
And Sam was
now,
there with...
Slash is a pretty powerful guy, though. You would think that he could fend for himself.
Yeah, but Sam once again was with his bodyguard, so, you know, he had backup to choke him.
Right.
So now, Duff gets up, he says, out of a dead sleep, and he goes in the hallway, and he says he sees like this 350-pound monster charging at him.
Right.
He goes, he just woke up. He's just getting out of bed. Right? And
look at Hot Tub. He loves this. Look at him.
And then what happens is, so he tackles Duff, and the bodyguard holds Duff, and he starts hitting Duff, and Duff got away, and he split his lip.
Right.
He split Sam's lip.
So Duff punched Sam in the face?
Yeah. Yeah. He said his whole, head was swollen. And then Sam was going to have him arrested because after he punched him, he dragged him into his room.
Duff dragged Sam into his room?
Where there's a mirror.
Is this true?
No, I'm telling you.
You just heard it. Let's just say this could be a total lie.
No.
I mean, because you don't know. You don't know if this is true.
He dragged him into his room, and he had a new dirty rag on his head.
Oh, jeez.
And he ripped it off his head once again because he heard Johnny did it.
Yeah.
And he goes, tell me what you see, Sam. Tell me what you see. And Sam is going, I'm Bozo! Bozo! No, that part didn't happen.
That didn't happen.
But no, he was going to have him arrested. He was going to have him arrested. The cops were there, and he dropped the charges on them.
Well, let me just say something.
Can we call the police?
This
it's
might not
terrible.
be true. Let me say something, that you are a good friend of mine, and Sam is a good friend of mine. I know you guys don't see eye to eye. But I'm going to tell you something. I care
have
about
nothing against the man. I think he's a very talented individual. I told you that.
You just were repeating a story that happened.
It's just a pity what's happened to him.
Okay. Well, let me just say that,
you know, I feel bad about it. What can I do?
Listen, Dice is very honest and is afraid.
See, now I'll be in trouble because I laughed at this.
Yeah, but it was a funny story. We don't know if it's true.
What can I say?
And you're saying that he ripped off the thing and then said...
No, he didn't do that, but he did.
Okay.
He split his lip open.
Well, okay, listen. And look at Hot Tub Johnny over there. I still got Hot Tub. I'm going to hook you up to a lie detector.
The hot tub thing is 100%.
Sam told me it wasn't true. He wants to go on record as saying that. It's in all fairness.
It's humiliating. I mean, he's 138 pounds.
Right.
Sam at that time was 355 and a half.
How come you know his exact weight?
Because comedians know these.
Oh,
I see. No, of course he's exaggerating. Now, all right, listen. I don't want to get into this.
Yeah, we just want to be...
I'm just trying to be friends to all comedians.
And I figure if I talk about him a little, you know, maybe it'll help.
I see what you're saying, though.
I'm trying to help the guy.
You're helping to create the mystique.
You know, he calls me and he begs me for help, so what am I going to do? I'm trying to help.
He actually called you?
Yeah, months ago. That's how the whole thing started.
What happened?
He begged me to go on the road to open. You know.
You remember that whole...
Yeah, you remember that thing.
All right, well, let's get off that.
You know. But anyway, I'm in bed with this chick. And she's like, hey, and I'm like, oh!
She went wild. All right, listen. Let me tell you about Best Health All Natural Gourmet Soda. Let me give you the natural.
Do your commercial.
No, but listen to this. This is important.
Hey, this is what they pay you to do.
That's right. You understand. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
All right,
Let me see that.
No. I don't want to show this to you. First of all, Eric Miller guys. Ease up, huh? This is how I make a living.
No, but
Best Health All Natural Gourmet Soda. Let me tell you a story, okay? You don't have to be on every minute. Let me say something.
Oh, but I thought that's what you...
No, let me say something here. No, let me just say something. Do you hear me now?
You don't like it.
Do you hear me now?
Personally, I like it.
Do you hear me now?
Stuff, you know?
Please don't do this. Something's on the boat. I'm begging you. I'm on my knees.
All right.
All right?
I'll talk shampoos.
All right, my do-rag is off my head and you're holding me to the mirror. All right? I'm bozo, all right? Now calm down.
Let me do the commercial right.
No, let me tell you something. Do you know that soda, when it first started out, the first invention of soda was
Let me tell you a little story.
Yeah, was filled with chemicals and preservatives.
Still is.
Let me finish. You're wrong again. Hot tub.
All right. Go ahead. You know.
All right.
How far you want to take this?
Then, guess what happened? Someone had the idea to make natural soda. To remove all the artificial ingredients and preservatives. You hear me?
I'm not going to say nothing.
Are you settled down there? You ready to go to sleep?
Okay, now,
bedtime
listen
story.
to this. Eric Miller's idea, and this is an original idea, is not only to make a natural soda, but to make it Best Health All Natural Gourmet, the best ingredients. So it's a good tasting natural soda.
Oh, okay, so what's in it if it's so good?
Nothing. That's the point. Best Health's all-natural gourmet iced tea is made with the finest all-natural ingredients, all right? Like spring water, pure spring water. So Best Health is more than just natural.
Jackie's drinking it.
That's right. All-natural gourmet iced tea, the ultimate step in the natural progression. It is Best Health
comedian.
all-natural gourmet iced teas and sodas.
10,000 years.
All right. Let me tell you about the video specialist. Now, Dice, of course, he's got a good situation. I mean, he's got, a kid and sort of a wife, but he doesn't have to be, technically married. Right? You never had a wedding, is what I'm saying.
No, I never did.
But he does have a video.
He has a video of what? Yeah, he has a video of his work. I'm saying you need a wedding video.
Oh, I
see. When someone gets married, it's an important day. Do you hear me?
Well, not for Amy Lynn, according to you.
Well, we'll see about that.
Well, it's like you never know who you're going to meet. That's the whole thing. That's why you don't tie the knot. It's like, I'm over there.
Right.
In one of those joints.
Yeah.
And over there. And I say, I don't want to mention names. Famous singer. Did,
You nailed the famous
The way
singer.
we were. That kind of...
Barbra Streisand.
Well, I don't mention names.
All right. Nice.
So I go over there. Yeah.
Did you actually meet Barbra Streisand?
And I'm freaking out, because, this is like a legend now. She's doing the hair thing over there. And I'm like, Barbara friggin' Streisand.
All right.
I don't believe this, you hear? It's Barbara friggin' Streisand over here. What's going on over that thing, that? You want to go with me? Maybe have some of that there Tibet food?
Right.
And she's looking at me like, who's this idiot? And it's not like I wanted to, nail her. Can we say that?
Yeah, you can say
I know
that.
with the FCC. Because number one, she's got a lazy eye.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, could you imagine you're doing the whole thing over there, straight ahead, and the eye goes.
Right.
And you're like, hey, honey, I'm over here. And then the other eye goes.
You didn't meet Barbara Streisand.
Hey, honey, I'm over there.
You really met
Before
Barbara?
you know it, the eyes are going around. It's like a friggin' slot machine. You folly?
Yeah. Tata, you have a lazy eye, don't you?
No, I never met Barbara Streisand.
Oh, okay. Anyway, the video specialist. Let me tell you something,
But
guys.
it's such a great story to tell.
Listen, Dice, let me tell you something. When a guy gets married, he wants to have a good video. Now, you want a free home demonstration first. You want to view samples of the work.
Yeah, I got a guy I use. What's his name, Journey?
No, you use the video specialist right now. Because they come in and they use top quality professional cameras. There's no home movie cameras. You've been to weddings where the guy's real obnoxious. He has the bright lights. He has wires.
Weddings are obnoxious.
They're obnoxious, but
I don't believe in them. Never did.
You don't
know what I mean?
want to go to a wedding where a guy...
I mean, I'm over there at this wedding. You folly? And
Listen, you want to
the guy's taking the garter belt off the tie.
Yeah.
And the family's looking like, ooh, like the guy's never seen the tie over there.
Right, like the first time.
And I'm like, oh, what? Well, what about the time he had her in the back seat, spread like an eagle over there? To me, that's who.
Yeah, right.
I'll make it rain in this car.
Seeing a thigh is no big deal.
I gave a $100 gift. I want to see some, what can we say for vagina on the show?
Vagina.
I want to see some vagina, Mary Lou.
1-800-942-0056 is the video specialist. 1-800-942-0056, Robin. 1-800-942-0056. Here's the great thing. For all that professional service, they start as low as $300. That's pretty reasonable. All right. Now, why did Hot Tub Johnny move away?
Well, we're here with Downtown Ronnie Entertainment.
Why did Downtown Ronnie move over?
Well, he's got a client in my movie.
Yeah.
He's a manager.
All right, okay. All right, I just want to know what's going on.
Wheels Parisi.
Do me a favor, Dice. Your movie is opening.
You know Wheels?
Yes.
You do know Wheels?
Yes, I do know him.
Has he been on the show?
Yeah. He got in a fight with Duff the other night.
No, you should have Wheels on the show.
Dice Rules opens in theaters this Friday. Now, the soundtrack is also available. See, that's the thing. You get the soundtrack, so you get familiar with the material a little bit. Then you go see the movie to see the actual concert experience.
Hey, I thought you were going to play my song. You never played the song.
Well, we got time. We're going to do some news now.
Not that I want to be a rock and roll star.
Don't you want to do news?
Yeah, well,
you love to
don't matter. I don't read, I don't write. I don't know.
You read plenty. Robin, come on. Let's get into it with Dice. This is always a fun segment of the show.
There was a witness, Howard.
Yeah.
There was a witness, according to the attorneys for William Kennedy Smith.
Yeah.
They say there was a witness to the rape.
Ah.
Now, how do you get to be a witness to a rape?
I don't know, but I have tape of the witness.
Oh, really?
Yeah, here he is.
Like, here's the drugs. Well, I don't bet if you lie on it.
That sounds like my cousin.
Yes, it is your cousin. He is a witness in the rape.
Well, can you believe this?
You think there was a rape
committed? I told you I'm black now, right, Robin?
No, you didn't tell me that.
I told you when we spoke in L.A.
You said you like black women. You didn't tell me you were black.
I've gone black all the way.
You're just about black with that tan.
No, I'm telling you.
You've changed a little bit.
I gave it up. I gave up the whole white thing.
Really? You only go out with black
You know what
women.
it was? You know what it was? I went to one of these whitey discos.
Right.
And I'm looking over there. You hear? I hear you. At the dance floor. And it looks like a cerebral palsy contest going on.
Right. In other words, the white people weren't dancing.
And I'm looking at these white honkies.
They look like CP victims.
I'm looking at these whiteys like, and now you wonder why the chicks don't want to sleep with you.
Right.
And then you want to make fun of the black people. That's a jealousy thing.
Wow, you're very much
so
into
I
black
switched.
people.
He's become socially conscious.
Yeah, legs in a hymn.
Yeah, I gave the whole thing up.
Next thing you'll be telling me you're gay.
No, you'll never hear that. As a matter of fact,
conscious,
as a matter of fact, I did grow my genitals.
Really?
When you became black?
Yeah. Well, do you know how?
No, how?
All right. You know what it is.
I hear you.
You know how you always making fun of black people?
Not me.
No, I know how you are.
I am not making fun of him.
No, I don't make fun of this. I was studying because I'm figuring...
How did you make your genitals
how they all
grow?
have, like, 50 feet,
How did you make your genitals grow?
Something in the chicken.
Oh, man.
Oh, you think so?
Oh.
They got this hormone they put in the chicken to pump it up.
I think you hung a weight from it.
Listen, they got this hormone they put in the chicken to pump it up.
Yeah.
Goes right to your genitals.
And that's what you're saying is why black guys are so well hung.
Well, what do you think? Chicken tastes so great?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
Robin knows, see? You think I'm kidding?
Now, what about this Kennedy rape case?
Yes. Now, they're saying there's a witness. So I guess the case is all sewn up. And the witness says nothing untoward happened. Now,
Really?
here's a woman who says she was screaming, she was struggling, she broke
Sounds
a
like
rib.
a good time. I mean,
Now, who is this
when they
witness?
just lay there, it's like,
Why wouldn't the witness
I could have
come
been alone
forward?
over here.
Why wouldn't the witness come forward? Who is the witness?
I don't know. They don't say who the witness is. They just say there is a witness, and they have him.
Guys, this is something you've got to worry about because, you are with many women, let's be honest.
I don't have to worry about it.
You have to worry about
I don't
if a
bang
woman...
nobody.
What?
I don't
Is
bang
this true?
them. I got training,
Oh, that's exclusive now?
It's been for a while. What are you stunned about?
Yeah, you
What are
shut
you
us up.
stunned? What was that thing I told you I wanted to tell Howard last night? With the wife.
What wife?
Well,
I'm married, yes.
And you bang other chicks?
No.
It's not what
But I really don't.
Oh, you heard what? What did you hear?
Well, I'm trying to build your rep. Why don't you
Oh, I see. Oh, you're just trying to build a reputation. I see.
Yeah, you can't say
So
it.
how much did this witness cost the Kennedys to produce? All of a sudden, there's a witness to this rape?
Yeah. Well, there were 12 people at the compound that night.
Well, hey, maybe there was a witness. Who knows?
You know what I thought was interesting? Over the weekend, Teddy Kennedy gave a press conference, and he said the reason he didn't talk to the police was because nobody ever told him they were talking about rape. He thought they were talking about some kind of a sexual harassment thing with Willie, and nobody ever told him it was anything as serious as rape. So in the Maine, I guess you could say, the Kennedys just generally ignore the police unless it's something really serious.
Well, here's Kennedy at the press conference.
All right, you lonely lush. Oh, you've done it now. You've done it now, Ted. Jody, don't get excited. President Kennedy and
there it is.
Yeah, some press conference. So anyway, most people are saying he did himself more harm than good giving that press conference.
He should be quiet.
So anyway, meanwhile in the news, Michael Landon is making medical history.
Guys, too bad you don't have cancer. Our ratings would be through the roof. I can't find any guest with cancer.
But I got a lot of things. Believe me.
Carson got a 10.1 rating with Michael Landon's cancer. He's trying to get Lee Remick, I hear.
Is that right?
Yeah.
He's tracking her down.
He's tracking her down as we speak.
Well, we don't have Michael Landon, but we have Michael Landon's doctors.
Oh, cool.
Michael Landon is the first patient with pancreatic cancer to take this new treatment that's only been tried on a few people. And they're hoping that it will do something for Michael. Here's Dr.
He's going to be fine. Everybody gets carried away the minute they get a little disease.
Oh, really? Here's Dr.
I got light lid to the left. I got a flip back neck.
Hey, downtown Ronnie has crabs. You think that'll help us in the rating? Is that true downtown?
Well, I tell you, the blue ointment's a little rough, but the smell is not too bad.
Hey, we got to get some Earl.
Yeah?
Put a little Earl on it.
I had Joe Ireland about 2 weeks before she passed away, and then she canceled.
We go over there, you hear?
Yeah?
Well, here's Dr. Preston to tell us what this new treatment is supposed to do.
All right, here's Michael Landon's doctor. Everybody listen. Come on. Maybe we'll make it.
Hey, come on.
Mr. Precious. Yeah.
Oh, that's the wrong guy. Here we go.
Michael is active. He's with his family. He's doing some work.
Are you playing these in order?
He is enjoying himself. We're trying to maintain and improve that quality of life that he has at the present time.
See? Hold on. Is there another one?
Yeah, you didn't play the first one.
No, I played number 5 first.
Everything here is done so orderly.
I tell you, I don't know what's going on.
Hey, there's numbered number 5 and number 6. I played number 5
well,
first.
that was supposed to be number 6.
Now, here's Michael Landon's doctor again. Right. Would you pay attention?
Who knows what he'll say this time?
You're a pretty callous guy that you won't listen to Michael Landon's doctor. No, really, that's disrespectful.
I got my own doctors.
This is investigational. It has been received by other patients in the past, but yet it is not yet to the stage where we know exactly how effective it is with any individual patient's tumor.
So maybe he'll live.
Anyway, what they do is they take this stuff and they inject it into your body in fat globules. And then it's supposed to attack your tumor.
Yeah.
So that's what they're hoping it will do with Michael Landon.
I wouldn't let these doctors touch me. Next thing you know, your balls will fall off.
You know what they said to Michael? That no known treatment.
Tell me I can't say that.
I can say it. I know how to do it.
Power.
I have the power invested in me by the FCC.
But they told Michael that he has none of the treatments that usually work for everybody else would work for him.
The bright lights.
He's really out there.
He's out there.
Yeah, he can just about take anything.
He takes coffee enema.
It's like,
you ever see this, Dice? That a lot of these guys who get the disease right away, the doctors start humiliating them, giving them coffee enemas and peach pit.
Let me explain.
Yeah.
Because I just met somebody.
Yeah.
I'm flying in on a fancy airline, the MGM thing over there.
Right. Oh yeah. Boy, you really met.
And you meet a lot of people.
Right. Who'd you meet?
I see Robert Wagner. Yeah.
Right.
I hear you. So I go over. I never met Robert Wagner. Yeah. I hear you. And I go, Mr. Wagner, I'm Dice. And he's looking at me like, who?
Never heard of you.
Well, maybe he ain't into the comedy thing, but he's like, well, nice to meet you anyway, the whole thing there, but. And now the guy's wearing the crown. I got to throw him roses. I'm standing there like, well, I really like jazz. On the teeth thing is Alexander Monday. Yeah. I hear you. And now his wife, Jill St. John over there, is looking at me like, who's this Jacob?
Right.
Yeah. I hear you.
All right, there you go. I got you. All right, listen, let me take a short break, Dice. Thanks for sharing that. And when we come back, we'll get to more news.
I go over. You want to have a drink, this and that.
What, he blew you off
and
is what
he's
you
like
said.
Standing up, and I'm like, sit down, you bastard, I'll kill you.
Hey, listen, don't you understand? Dice, don't you understand what happens? There are certain celebrities, they act like they don't even know what planet we're on.
I'm over there. Yeah.
He could have been nice with you. I hear you.
Eating a little of that Tibet food.
Yes.
And I'm like trying to be nice to the people over there. With this and that. And,
you could have acted like you didn't know the guy.
I'll make it rain in that plane.
You could have acted. Yeah, I got you.
How far you want to take it?
Robin, we'll be back.
Martial law over there.
Right after.
I got to stand over there like a real jerk-off, and he's looking at me like, yeah, I did the thief thing.
Right. Well, you know what it is. He thinks he's a bigger star than you, but...
look at the jokes.
All right, listen, we'll be back right after these words.
I got to put myself through that kind of headache.
Hi there. If you...
Dice's movie opening at theaters this Friday. You can see all the action.
If you missed Dyson concert, now you can see him.
I say this one's going to be in the theaters more than a day.
I never saw you. Oh, this will be in more than a day.
I know, but you know what they do.
What are you saying?
You know the game they play.
What game? Let's be honest. What are you saying?
The concert's great. Yeah.
I've never seen your concert, so I will go see this.
Well, this is where Dice does rule. It's true.
Yeah, this is your forum. Never mind scripts and all that stuff. This is where you go in. This is what you do.
You see the autobiographical part.
It's good, huh? This is your life. Like the first 20 minutes is your life?
It's true to life.
You acting a little bit and doing that kind of thing.
Well, I wanted to show people what I'm really all about. I think it was time.
Let me tell you about LoJack.
Everybody in this room is in that movie.
What is this, Truth or Dare? He's
my
showing
father,
people what he's all about?
Johnny, Downtown, everybody's in there.
Let me just show you something.
Everybody's into that
commercial.
now. Dice, Madonna.
Everyone's into showing their lives.
Yeah, I got to show you my life.
Yeah, but my life's a lot different than hers. Believe me.
Did you see me on TV as Madonna the other night?
Huh?
Did you see me in my Madonna clothes the other night?
No, but I heard it was great.
Yeah, it was good. It was good stuff. Even though you don't like doing our TV show. Dice tell me when I come back, I'm
doing TV, I'm doing you.
He's not doing my TV. He's got something against my TV show.
Forum for me.
I see.
What forum?
Let me see the commercial.
What do you mean I got to set the forum?
You got to set it right.
Well, I'll set it. Tell me what to
Tell
do.
us what to do.
Well, I'm leaving town again.
I offered you. Yeah.
Didn't I say I wanted to come do the truth
It's a bit
thing?
of it. It's an insult.
Did I say I wanted to do the truth
You
thing?
can be honest. You don't like the TV show.
I do like the TV show.
You like the
Johnny
video.
says, don't do that show.
Who says it?
Johnny.
Hot Tub?
Your father says don't do my TV show.
I'm never here to do the show.
Admit it.
Didn't I want
Fred, you tell him not to do the TV show,
let me
right?
explain something to you.
What? Really?
What was
Didn't I want to do the truth thing?
Yeah, you did. You did.
I thought that was an important thing to do.
Yeah.
And that's no bull.
That's all right. Listen, and not everybody has to like everything I do.
They wouldn't let me go entertain the troops.
You don't have to like what I do.
They didn't let me go.
Me neither. So that's why I'm taking it to the troops, the McGuire Air Force.
Suck out the Red Bulls and stuff them in a vent if I meet the guy that did that. Yeah, him or no?
No, listen to me. I hear you.
You see, that's where it goes.
I got you.
The commercial you're doing. Come on.
No, you don't understand it. You don't understand it. This is something new. What's low jack?
It's something Puerto Ricans carry in their car.
No. This is what you do. You put it in your car to keep the Puerto Ricans from taking it.
Oh, okay.
All right, now here you go.
What is only Puerto Ricans steal cars?
That's what you just told me in the commercial.
Hasidim.
Oh, Hasidim steal cars. All right, listen to me. A couple of car thieves in Massachusetts. Let me tell you a story, okay? Maybe this is the best way to go about it.
Mm-hmm. He's a storyteller.
One evening in the town of Northborough, Massachusetts, while let's call him Ken N. and his family slept, a couple of thieves broke into the home.
Say it.
A couple of thieves broke into his house and robbed it. As the thieves were leaving, they grabbed a set of keys to Ken's Nissan, loaded up his car, and sped away. Nothing could be more emasculating than having your wheels stolen. Your car. Your transportation. You hear me?
I thought you meant the
You
wheels.
don't write this stuff, do you?
Yeah. Driving around, they realized they were hungry. What, do I look like I write this stuff? What do you think? I sit at home and write the commercials?
You didn't write this commercial.
I didn't know you were doing slang a minute ago when you said you have your wheels stolen. I thought you really meant the wheels.
Literally the wheels I'm talking about.
Is it date rape if you don't actually go to the movie afterwards?
Robin?
What am I, an authority on everything?
Driving around. No, listen to me.
The whole thing now. All right.
No, wait a second. Give me
But
a
you
chance.
don't sleep with anyone else.
Driving around, yeah, believe me,
My
he does.
girlfriend. The minute
He sleeps around plenty.
I don't know what to think.
You do. I know you do.
I
know you do. And God bless you.
But he
famous.
won't marry her.
He won't marry her.
Number one, I don't wear a bag, right?
Oh, my.
You don't wear a bag, ever.
So I wouldn't take.
You would refuse to wear a bag.
I wouldn't take the chance.
You would.
No way.
Driving around, they realized they were hungry. Soon you'll be on Johnny Carson's show like Michael Landon. You'll see. You better behave yourself.
I don't do that.
Anyway.
All right, tell your commercial. Go ahead.
All right,
go ahead.
all right. Driving around, they realized...
What are they giving you, $25 to do this?
No, listen to me.
All right, go ahead.
So they're driving around in Ken's car, and they reach into his wallet, because they have Ken's wallet. They took stuff from his house.
Uh-huh. Oh, they had his car, and now they got his wallet.
They went to a drive-in window and ordered burgers, fries, and
that's the real
with the Nissan and everything, okay? The thieves were unaware that Ken's car was equipped with a secret weapon, the low-jack tracking device. He called the police, Ken.
Oh, I know. It's a good thing to have. Get the low jack.
Hey.
Let me explain what it is. See, they have this thing that they hide in your car that you don't even know.
Because...
Right? Now, if somebody steals your car, you activate it, and within like 20 minutes, the cops got your car.
It is the greatest thing in the world.
And they got the people who stole it.
Thing.
They got the people who stole it. He got all his stuff back, and his car was in perfect condition.
Me, I'd rather have the insurance money.
Shouldn't you call... Yeah, and you know what they do with the insurance money? Hey,
What?
You're a wise guy, but I'm going to tell you something. When your car is stolen, you don't get back. If you get let's say you have a new car, brand new, right off the lot.
Which I do.
You get book value on your car. You don't get full value on your car.
Don't make no difference to me.
Good, okay. Call 1-800.
I don't need no low jacks.
Call 1-800.
I hate low jacks.
Call 1-800-27-LOW-JACK.
No, it's actually an excellent thing to have in your car. I do have it in my car.
1-800. Do you really?
Yeah, and 5 of them.
1-800-27-LOW-JACK.
How many cars you have?
What do you mean, how many cars do I have? I'm doing a commercial. 1-800-27-LOWJACK. I have 3.
Is that a bad question?
What kind of, you don't want to say what kind of cars you got.
Well, I could care less. I'll tell you
Well, what
anything
kind
you
of
want to
cars you
know.
got?
What kind of cars you got?
I don't want to get you crazy.
Go ahead. What do you got?
Well, I asked you.
What do you got, a Ferrari?
I mean, how
You
far
got
you
the
want
new
to take?
Ferrari?
No, I don't.
We figured out the kind of money you made in the past 3 years.
Tell me.
Okay, last
Let me
year.
explain something.
Don't explain anything.
People don't think I work hard.
No one's putting you down for it.
It took me nearly 3 years to make $27 million.
Okay, all right, there you go.
3 years. You know, that's nearly 100 shows.
That's great. Let me tell you something. That is not far off $27 million.
Yeah,
This
I
guy
wouldn't doubt it.
was the highest grossing.
And now they want me to work more.
He was making $1 million a night.
And how many nights did he work?
27 nights. So there you go. No, am I wrong?
Dad?
Fred?
Dad, you don't have to answer nothing.
We take the, the 9th?
That's a fact. Hey, be proud of it. You got a Ferrari?
Take the 5th and 25th.
Dad's taking the 9th, so we can still question it.
All right, so then we can call you out on the 5th. You took the 9th? You know what the 9th is? That's your right to bear arms. What's the matter with you? You just gave that up?
You make big bread.
You just pleaded the 9th Amendment.
You make big bread.
Fred, what is the 9th Amendment?
I don't know. That's when you shoot people.
I think you gave up. I think you're allowed to covet your wife's neighbor.
Listen, you make big bread.
I do all right.
No,
but,
you make big bread. Come on.
Listen, let me tell you something.
Don't jerk me off.
Let me tell you something. I make a good living, but nowhere near what you make. You make a fortune.
Yeah, but look what you do. I mean,
this is something stupid, right?
No, I mean,
you think this is stupid? I agree.
I got to take buses, planes.
Oh, please.
You get in your car, you come in here, nice, cushy.
No, you got a real rough. Banging all those chicks
you get
backstage.
like $8 million a year for this, right?
Oh, yeah, $8 million a year.
No?
My dreams, What are you, nuts? $8 million? No radio guy makes $8 million a year. Paul Harvey himself don't make $8 million a year. $8 million a year. Nobody wants to pay me for this. And let me tell you something. The radio station makes plenty of money.
So what are you pushing the friggin' New York Seltzer already? You know, leave it alone with that.
Let's get back to the news, Dice.
It's the New York Seltzer guy. He's got bread.
Dice Rules opens in theaters this Friday. Soundtrack about. How come you don't do any endorsements? Does anybody ever ask you? Commercials?
Do they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Who asked them?
There's a few cigarette companies.
Does he do them?
I was offered a cigarette ad.
Not yet. We don't want to do it.
I was offered a cigarette ad in Japan. My agent turned it down, said that he didn't want me with that image. I go, I'll take that image.
Well, I might go to Japan to do a commercial.
Well, why would they have me in Japan? No one knows me in Japan.
That's an interesting question.
They'd like your image.
The image they like.
Yeah.
So why is Dice waiting? Since people are asking, why is he not doing it?
Yeah, why are you not doing it, Dice?
Well, how much bread do you need? You know what I mean?
You're set for life now.
Yeah. What do I need?
Right. Beautiful thing.
Think I should do the garden again? We're thinking about that.
Sure, why not? I'll go to that.
Yeah?
Sure. I hear you. How much money you'll make there? How much money will you make?
Oh, man.
Enough for the cab ride there.
You're damn right. Look at downtown Ronnie. He's ready to put on a shiv in your side.
You want to be the opening act?
Can't believe it.
The featured act?
Nah.
Why not?
Because I don't do that.
What do you mean you don't do that?
Because I could, I sell out stadiums myself, so what do
I
you hear me?
saw the Nassau tape.
Yeah, so? How many people were at that? 20-something thousand?
What was that? Tennis match.
That's what we do.
That's what we do in concert. You want to get a tennis thing there, I'll do it.
One friggin' joke.
I don't tell jokes.
You do tell jokes.
I don't tell jokes.
You
want me to tell jokes?
You want Howard as the opener? Well, he's not an opener. He's a star. So
I don't want to be the opener.
Special appearance.
Why would I want that?
That's great.
I'll go and enjoy you working for once.
But
I don't want
cool.
to. Please.
That would be very cool. What do you think? Jackie and you?
Jackie would like to be the opener.
Yeah?
Why don't you offer Jackie that slot?
Well, Jackie's a great comic. What do you think I want?
I think Jackie'd be insulted if you offered him that. Jackie's a headliner himself over at Chuckles.
All right, so do me a favor. You headline the friggin' garden. Let me go up through 10 minutes and then watch you sweat for an hour going.
There you go.
All right, there's 20,000 people. Now what do I do?
Dice, don't you want to hear what else is in the news? Come on. Come on, we have fun.
He doesn't care that Winnie Mandela is going to jail.
Thank God.
Oh,
now she won't be here teaching our blacks all those wicked things.
But I will because I am black.
No, you're not.
I'm the black man's comic.
Well, then you should
I'm the
care.
black man's comic.
This Winnie Mandela came here and started revving our blacks up and getting them wild. They were going wild when she showed up.
That's the show.
And, Robin, you know this to be true.
You know Winnie should open for you.
Yeah, once you get Winnie Mandela open up for you. Listen, from what I understand,
She can warm up an audience.
what she did to that little kid, she kidnapped him or something?
Well, she was convicted for kidnapping and as an accessory to assault, and they gave her 6 years in jail.
And she comes here, and what was that thing she was yelling out?
Amandla.
Amandla. Well, it wasn't a day later, our own blacks are running around the streets yelling, Amandla. Amandla. No one even knew what it meant. And yet our own blacks are yelling Amandla. And I said, leave it to her to come over from South Africa. We pay $2 million to get her up on a stage to yell Amandla.
What is that, a soft drink?
No, it means squeegee. Amandla.
Oh, stop it.
I don't know what it means.
What does it mean?
All I'm saying is that we have enough.
I know?
We have enough of a racial problem.
Squeegee.
Amandla. Do you understand that we have a racial problem in this city? And
this is what I'm trying to break that.
Why can't whites and blacks live together? What do we need a woman coming over here from South Africa? Over here is not South Africa.
This is why you wanted her thrown in jail.
You're damn right I did.
I'm trying to break that whole
thing.
thing.
It's called civil disobedience.
Racism is no good.
Racism is no good.
Yesterday when Winnie came out of the courtroom, she was...
That's why I only date black women now.
Please, Dice, let's hear what happened.
Greeted by supporters.
I'm over here. You call me up. Come do the show. Now
we can comment.
Shut your mouth.
We can comment on the news.
Complain about black women. I got quivers here. That's going crazy for me, and I can't make a move.
That's why I've locked myself in
my
room.
back. I'm caught between a rock and a hard place.
I mean, we could pick on Cincinnati, man. What a vibe.
All right, go ahead.
The crowd outside the courtroom greeted Winnie.
Let's hear that.
Dennis Office. You know Dennis?
Yeah?
You know.
Dennis Office?
Dennis Office.
What is you talking?
Hey, I might not be the handsomest guy, but I mean, I could pick a room.
All right, listen to the crowd greeting Winnie Mandela.
Boop, boop, boop. I don't hear nothing.
Yeah, me neither. That doesn't sound all that great.
It sounds like a black disco.
Doesn't it?
Put some music under that.
That's right.
So she was still getting a lot of support, and they say you have to look askance at such a ruling from a court, a South African court, when it's Winnie Mandela. But just imagine, her husband spent 20 years in jail. He finally gets out, now she's going in.
Hey, Fred, play some of that disco music. Let's see if it sounds like a black disco. Put some of that disco music on.
That's it. That's it. That's it, money. What's up? That's it.
Hey, do you hear? Winnie's going to jail.
Yeah, my name is Jay Monticio.
All right.
I like big girls.
So anyway, everybody was asking, now what is Nelson going to do? Is this going to really
mess him up?
Make him crazy? Is this going to make him forget the whole struggle to free South Africa?
How's he going to get any gay sheets? You know, the guy gets out of jail, and he can't get gay sheets.
The least he could do is keep herself out of jail for the guy. Anyway, Helen Sussman, who is some government official in South Africa and who has known Nelson all these years, has this to say.
Here's Helen Sussman. She knows Mandela. Oh, come on, Dice, get into it. He gets bored if we're not talking about his career for a second.
No, I don't get...
Just want to know about the news? Want to hear what she has to say?
I'm having a good time.
I hear you under your breath there doing those little voices of yours.
What did I say?
Doing that...
Something about Cucamonga balls.
He was Cucamonga balls and doing the thing about...
How come you never have Jim Barry on this show?
Who?
Jim Barry, the comic.
Who is that?
Not interested.
Oh, okay.
I don't know him.
Oh, what do you want me? How far you want to take it with him?
Nelson, I'm sure, will be emotionally upset about the whole thing, but he's also, very down to earth in many ways, and he realizes that the future of South Africa is going to take precedence over his own personal problems.
Ah.
If my wife went to jail, I'd be out having sex.
Oh, stop it.
Call 1-800-LOCK-MAN.
What?
If you need a lock. Larry Winnicott. 1-800-LOCK-MAN.
What is he doing, commercials?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, he's my friend.
I thought he was putting out a message to Winnie Mandela.
Yeah.
He's the
Call 1-800-LOCK-MAN and...
the first locksmith to ever put up his own billboards.
The big question...
He appeared on Friday night videos. Larry Winnicott. 1-800-LOCK-MAN.
You know, we have enough commercials on this show.
Hey, Dice, you're good at the news. Why are you blowing it off?
I don't know.
We waited for you for the news.
It's the coffee.
And we're never doing that again because he does this all the time.
He was supposed to come in at 7:30. That's why I waited, and then...
Oh, you know, Johnny and me, we're over there.
Johnny and you over there.
I had a show over there. He had to blow out his hair with like a vacuum.
Go ahead, Robin.
Anyway, Jose Canseco is tired of answering questions about Madonna.
Jose Canseco, the baseball player.
Yeah.
Right.
What about Madonna?
He's an Oakland A's player.
She's dyking it up now, right?
What do you mean?
What?
What do you mean?
That's what she said.
No, she's not doing that. She said she had a couple of experiences.
Hey, that's dyking it up.
You ever meet Madonna?
Shut up, Papa's, please.
Did you ever meet her?
No, but I would. You know, she never called me or nothing. That with the whole thing there. But
she would put you down. Though.
You never went backstage to say her concert was neat?
She'd make you kiss other guys.
No,
and pee in the shower.
But see, I'd make it with Madonna. She, wanted to throw it around a little.
Yeah.
So anyway, Jose was seen coming out of her apartment.
I'd probably be too dirty for her. That's how she'd act. Like, oh, he's filthy.
She likes ball players.
Do you get along with Sandra Bernhard?
Yeah.
How you like?
Yeah, I dig her.
So anyway, he was seen coming out of her apartment over the weekend.
Right.
So, Madonna's apartment?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he just got back with his wife a few days ago, I guess. He and his wife were having some problems, but they had gotten it straightened out.
Right.
And then all of a sudden he's tripping out at the Madonna Hotel.
Right.
And they caught him. Some photographers happened to be there, and they got pictures of him.
Yeah, but you know what it is, Quivers? With something like that, it's not like he's banging a stranger. Just bang a Madonna. I mean, I think like wives and girlfriends give waivers on that.
Is that right?
I think my wife should give me a waiver if something big like that ever happened to me. That's what I said to her.
But how big do they have to be?
You got some stuff.
Superstar. Superstar, my wife should just say, hey, this is beyond.
Okay, not just regular star.
This is like you got a few stories to do.
Right, this is good for my career.
But like Trini tells me I could, from the waist up, I could do whatever I want.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Now that's it.
Get her on the phone. I want to hear her say that.
Yeah, let me speak to that, Trini. I want to hear her say that.
She told me she had to do something today.
She's busy today.
I want to hear her say that. Anyway, now when he goes to the ballpark to play the Yankees last night, one of the fans started yelling from the stands, hey, Jose, how's Madonna? How's Esther? That's Esther's wife.
What's that, an impression?
That was good. Hey, that sounded like Dice. That's like a Dice thing.
Hey, how's Esther?
Do that again, Robin.
Madonna,
Hey, Esther.
Hey, how's Madonna? How's Esther?
Yeah, him enough.
Did you ever see her lay out in
the penthouse?
Yeah.
With the scrag pictures? Yeah, I saw that.
The scrag pictures.
I wouldn't touch her with Merv's hand.
Oh, please. I'm
not looking like that.
Twice about it.
Really, now I might touch her. She looks a little better.
Not number Madonna.
Yeah, I'd do her.
I didn't see the movie yet, but I'm going to see that.
I'm not seeing it. You know why? Because she's not so outrageous. Everything she does, she tries to be outrageous.
She takes it from you, right?
Hey, let me tell you something. What? Just because she stands there and makes two guys kiss? Who cares? What, because she pees in the shower? I'm supposed to get excited?
When she does that crotch grabbing.
Oh, come on.
Come on. There's nothing like that.
I guarantee you, if we all went together to the movie to see Madonna, we'd sit there and goof on it the whole time.
Hey,
we'd have a good time.
You know what you could do?
Yeah, oh, please. Yeah. Not that bad a shape.
Come on.
Anyway, Jose
you think
got
she's outrageous, Robin?
Full over the theater.
What, because she sits there and talks
I didn't say anybody was outrageous.
You saw the movie.
I don't think anything is outrageous.
What did she talk to Sandra Bernhard about what? About what? What did she talk to?
Sandra's outrageous.
What did she say?
Sandra talked about this girl.
Pretty outrageous.
What did she say?
Who she's doing.
Yeah.
And she figures the girl is...
No, I wouldn't pay admission to see that.
Yeah, I can pass on that.
To me, that's entertainment. You know what I mean?
Girl is probably cheating on her or something. I forget.
So tell everyone what happened with Jose Canseco.
So anyway, the other night at the game, Jose was upset because this guy was yelling this stuff from the stands.
Right.
And his manager had to go into the dugout and restrain him from going after the guy.
You want to talk to the guy who yelled the stuff out at Canseco?
We got him?
We got him on the phone. He's a fan of ours. Guys, you'll be interested to know that this is... Hello?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Kenny.
You're on the air, Kenny.
You're the man?
You're the guy who started yelling at Jose Canseco?
I wasn't yelling at him.
What is it? You don't have a job? Why are you busy at the ballpark?
Well, I went to enjoy the balls, like the boys this summer. Went down there.
What is your job? What do you do for a living?
I'm a telemarketer.
Telemarketer? So you market, what, television?
No, what else?
Couches.
Various stuff.
All right, so you have free time to go to the ball game?
Well, 7:30 at night. You get up for work 5 o'clock.
And you're not tired from a day of telemarketing?
You don't have to get ready for the next day.
So what did you say to Canseco?
I didn't say nothing to him. The thing was, what happened was all the fans were heckling him, right?
Yeah.
And what got me ticked was they considered me a heckler.
I hear you.
Okay, and that was wrong. So he came over to me, pointed at me, and says, you make any more racial slurs like this, and I'm going to...
Beat your ass.
No, he says, you make any more racial slurs like this, and I'm going to bang you in the head or something like that, he says.
Right.
So, they like to...
Well, banging in the head could mean a whole different thing.
What racial slur were you making?
Huh?
What racial slur
He wasn't saying anything.
Let him answer the question.
Not one word I was saying to Jose Canseco. Everybody was busting about the gun. I go back to Cuba. Madonna, where's Esther? Where's this? Where's that? And all of a sudden, he looks at me because I'm in his line of eyesight, And I was the biggest guy over there, I guess.
What do you work out?
Huh?
You work out
with the Padgett?
For me, I don't work out.
Oh, you don't work out.
No.
You're just naturally
You're naturally big? Like Dice?
I got a big belly.
Oh, well, then you're not like Dice.
Sure, let's get to the point. I mean, I think you're dragging out a non-story here.
What's the deal? Is there
So did he punch you or something?
A little airtime.
No.
Right.
You were ejected. You were the guy they threw out?
Right. I could put his finger on my face.
I hear you.
I just simply said to him, I said, it wasn't me that said this, Then that's when, the fans get on, his case to get on.
I hear you.
So.
All right,
what a
nothing
great
happened.
story.
He's going on 9 Broadcast Plaza with that story.
Oh, man.
That's some story, let me tell you. So what do you do? I heard you retained a lawyer or something.
Yeah.
Well, how could you have a lawyer? The guy didn't touch
What do
you.
you got a lawyer for?
Threaten me.
Get out of here.
Let it go.
Okay, we'll do.
You make a nice living, don't you?
No, don't.
No?
Oh, so you're looking for some bucks?
No.
But what'd you get a lawyer?
Why do you have a lawyer if the guy didn't punch you? Because he said, I'm going to kick your ass? You really think he's going to come after you?
No, I don't think it would.
So what are you a lawyer for? You just like spending money on lawyers?
Yeah.
Hire me. I'm good with my mouth.
Oh, boy, 3 against 1 here. I'm in trouble.
No, I don't understand. Why did you hire a lawyer if the guy didn't do anything to you?
No.
People hire lawyers now for anything.
Yeah.
Well, wouldn't you?
Wait.
But for what?
For what am I going to hire a lawyer for? To take my garbage out?
What kind of lawyer did you get?
No case.
Okay, listen, guys, I got to run.
What kind of case do you have?
You can't talk about the case.
Huh?
What's the matter? You can't talk about the case?
No.
Is that the problem?
Yes.
Do you have what are you filing charges about?
I don't know yet. You know, it's no comment on that, Howard.
They're poring over the legal book.
You lost the case just saying what you just said. Why do you even talk to Howard? He'll destroy any chance you got.
All right, guys, it was nice talking to you.
Are these all people? I don't understand how you have a case. No, wait a second. I don't understand how you have a case. I don't understand the case you have. You've got a lawyer to do what?
This never happened to me before, so I don't know.
Now, I want to understand how people in our society, I know people who sue.
Were you really adversely affected by having to leave the ballgame? Are you suing for the price of the ticket?
What are your damages?
Wait, hold on. Okay, hold on. I'll be right there.
Oh, well, you got somebody over there.
What do you got, your lawyer there?
No. I got a car out there. Wait for me.
What do you got, the Platypus?
All right, guys, gotta run. Okay, nice talking to you. Andrew, God bless you.
All right, thanks. Well, can we see what else?
He's
I got to take a
got
break.
a lawyer.
Hit another button. Come on.
Well, Robin, there's an exclusive.
Let's take
He's
one
got a
random
lawyer.
call.
Well, we'll take a call in a few minutes. Let me just get done with the news and...
Get Gary in here to empty my ashtray.
Gary, empty Dice's
You're
ashtray.
not taking care of the dice, man.
Gary, why is Dice's ashtray full?
Why do I got to be put through this? You know I smoke. They give me a little baby ashtray.
You already had 9 cigarettes.
Johnny's got laryngitis.
You're going to be on Carson very soon if you keep smoking like that.
Hey,
what's the matter?
No, but look what I'm smoking. Carlton.
I can't hear you.
Jane Wheat. Carlton. Ultra low. 100s.
Jane Wheatland's
If you
here?
smoke, it's not good, but if you have to, smoke Carlton.
Dice, please. We got a lot of
He's
things to do.
endorsing cigarettes on our
It looks like she's
airwaves.
ready to show you yesterday's outfit.
Oh, really?
She's wearing a denim jacket that's mostly open.
Okay, all right. Get through the commercials quick. All right, what is this? Dial 1-800-321-THIN if you want to be thin.
Please. There's only one way to lose.
No, please.
Oh,
Dice, let me get
you
through
don't
this.
know.
Please, Dice, you don't know anything about losing weight.
He's
Let me do it.
Dice is eating 1 can of tuna fish a day running for 300 miles. The guy was ready to have him pass out. I know.
Don't listen to him.
Don't listen to Dice.
He misses all of his favorite foods.
Nutrisystem's pretty good.
You know why it's good?
Especially the chocolate pudding.
It is good, and the waffles and the pancakes and the pot roast, and the you know it's good. Robin, you were on it. What was your favorite thing to eat?
Pizza.
Hey, and now they have the No More Excuses offer. Listen to this. Try Nutrisystem for 1 week. If you're not completely satisfied, you get your money back.
Oh, really? I got to call them.
Offer applies to Nutrisystem program services only. Food not included and is non-refundable. Available at participating metropolitan New York area centers only. Do you understand this? Try Nutrisystem.
Did they send us our money back? All right. Try Nutrisystem.
You know you'd lose weight
get
on
your
it.
money back if you don't lose weight.
For additional details, call participating centers at 1-800-321-THIN. But you must dial now. You must call now, and you must lose weight now.
And you really got to stick. See what I was doing.
Don't you want to be thin for the summer?
I would use like their stuff, and then at night I'd have like, I'd go to an Italian joint over there.
But you can have Italian food on Nutrisystem.
Not like the kind you could get in the joint I go to.
Yes, you can. Tell him, Robin.
He's right. It's not like a restaurant.
I didn't lose
Yes, it is. What the hell is going on here?
Stick to
Everybody get out of here. I'm doing the show myself.
Stick to their plan.
Oh, boy.
You can't go to an Italian joint and have 3 loaves of bread.
Yes, you can.
On Nutrisystem, you could have 3 loaves of bread.
Yes.
Oh, stop.
1-800.
Talking about over there.
1-800-321-THIN.
They don't have moose. 10,000.
All right, where are we? What is this? CNI? Let me explain this real quick. You aware of what a beeper is?
Yes, Howard.
All right. I thought you'd gone totally Hollywood at this
No,
point.
Trini got the best beeper they make.
No, I bet you're not.
Matrix system?
No. Let me tell you about this.
What is this one?
This is a text display pager. Do you understand what that is?
Is that where it comes out where you could read?
Right.
That's what she's got.
That's the best one.
It's excellent. Let me read the commercial.
Let me tell you about
Because I got it.
He's ready to endorse.
Yeah, I'm ready to endorse.
All right, go ahead.
All right.
Do a good job.
All right.
Don't drag it out. Do a good job. Because we got someone ready to take the clothes off.
All right. The next generation of pages. TNIS, beepers.
Give me it. Already you're screwing up.
Saves.
Come on, guys.
Time.
He's a genius.
You know our problem is we know how to read. All right, listen. The next generation of pages is TNI's beeper. Tell him why it's good, because if she beeps you, right?
You got one of these?
Yeah.
Why is it good?
Yeah, because you get
What kind of messages you get?
The whole message comes across.
I know that.
So if the whole message comes, and you can store it in there.
What kind of messages do you get on this thing?
Dice, stay with us.
No, I am.
Stop with the card.
Well, let's say you got to be somewhere.
Yeah.
Like at Pasquale and Wong this Friday night at 9 p.m. and 12 midnight to see Michael Wheels Parisi at 521 West Street.
You can put all of that information.
Also go on the...
all the reservations.
But that whole message could go...
Michael Wheels Parisi.
I'm turning off his mic at this point. now I've had it. All right, listen.
But he's right. You could put that whole message on
You could put that whole message. If you want to get into the next generation... Imagine if you're in a business meeting and somebody beeps you and you got to get up from the meeting and make a phone call to find out the message.
Yeah,
you just
you
hit a
want
button.
to stop for Michael's Wheels Parisi?
Then you got to find...
I take an hour for lunch.
Then you got to find a pen and a piece of paper to write down all of these messages, and it just doesn't work that way. This way you got it stored right in your beeper. Listen, it's the same size as a regular beeper, except it has a display where you can read the messages.
Well, you could call in, and it'll like leave you a message, like...
Right, okay, please.
Like
first 500... All right, I'm turning off your mic. The first 500 people who call... The first 500 people who call get a free 30-day trial offer on TNI's offer. Call 1-800-365-BEEP. 1-800-365-BEEP. This is free for a month. 30 days. 1-800-365-BEEP right now.
Pasquale and Wong, Friday night.
Robin, set this up. Were you going to do this in the news about Jane?
No.
Jane Weedland?
I didn't know anything about this till you told me.
Thought you were going to in the news. Jane Weedland.
Of the Go-Go.
Of the Go-Go's. Loves animals so much, like she does disruptive things?
Well, she's a member of PETA.
I like these Carltons. They don't make you choke.
You better quiet your father down. He doesn't understand.
Dad, what are you doing? What did I tell you? Hey, what's the use in talking? You go up and back every day with these people.
Yeah, and they don't understand show business. I like your father. But sometimes you got to get him in line.
My father's great.
If you can't get your father in line, he works for you. You got to get him in line.
No, I work for him.
Do you boss your father around? You ever yell at your father?
You have to
Believe
yell
me,
at
I
him.
work for him. If I didn't, I wouldn't have a dime.
Really?
Like that. I'd spend it all.
You would.
And tell him what I'd spend it on. Sweat clothes.
So Jane really...
shirt? $30. I cut the neck and the sleeves off like...
Who's that big dude with you?
My bodyguard.
Oh, man. Yeah, go sit over there, bodyguard. What's the matter with you?
Yeah, sit down, Janie.
Jane, let me look at you. Come over here so I can look. Come over here.
She is so cute.
I knew you'd want me to do this.
She's taking off her clothes.
Voice is so grating, it just makes the acids in your belly bubble.
You taking off your pants?
Nah.
Oh, come on.
No, I just have wearing a new one.
Can I make out with you?
Later, after the show.
Thanks.
Really very pleasant.
She's cute.
A hard block.
Do you know Dice?
Do you know Dice Clay?
Hi there.
Do you know me?
No.
This is Dice.
I'm breaking.
Do you like Dice?
I mean, I don't know you personally.
I know.
You like Dice?
Him.
You live alone?
Or you have a problem with him?
I'm not familiar.
How can she have a problem with me? She's sitting wearing a bra. How can she have a problem with me?
Are those breast implants?
No.
No.
They're cute.
They are.
They are cute.
They're happy bosoms.
I tell you.
This is
Glad I
Dan
wore my
Matthews.
baggies.
Who is that guy?
Dan Matthews from PETA who took his clothes off yesterday.
Oh, he
did
took
too?
his clothes off too.
You guys
How
are
come
naughty.
he didn't come here with no top?
Let me explain what Jane did.
Oh, Johnny.
He's going to strip
Johnny's
later.
gonna go.
Do you mind taking your pants off so we can see your weenie?
Hey, it's a political statement.
Come on.
You
Dice eats animals, man. I would take my pants off and get him to stop.
It's in the chicken, man. Right? It's in the chicken. Yeah.
Let me understand something, Jane.
Yes, Howard.
Jane of the Go-Go's. Although you guys broke up again, right?
I don't know.
I don't know what's going on.
I know.
You tell me.
Yeah, it's
Tell
a day-to-day thing.
Tell Dice what you did yesterday. Tell everyone. And tell Robin.
We snuck into Oscar de la Renta's grand opening of his new fur salon. No, his line of furs. And then when the show started, we threw our clothes up and then we jumped up on stage with a banner that said we'd rather go naked than wear fur.
But you weren't naked.
Well, we had, like, see-through little things on.
You had bra and panties?
No, it was like a little, ladies' nylons, it was like a little thing made out of that.
Could you see your breast through it?
Yes.
So you would,
what about the panty part? The panty part.
Could you see your private parts through it?
I trimmed my bush.
Oh, I hate that.
Oh, I love that. You don't like that?
You got a bush that will make a chia pet jealous, eh?
Why are you talking about the president at a time like this?
Hey,
thank you, Robin. What do you,
I gotta be careful.
Never trim it. Never trim it.
Are you married?
Yeah, I'm married last time. I'm still married.
Too bad.
Now they don't want to talk to you.
Your hubby would be pleased to see you now.
Guys, what do you think of this whole animal rights thing? Seriously, what do you think? I mean,
you into the whole animal thing? The non-fair?
Do you eat animals? Do you eat animals?
I mean, like I'll go into a restaurant, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll have
I think Dice eats giraffe. You know what I mean?
I think he's eating
I'll
endangered
eat a little octopussy over there.
No, what do you eat? Seriously.
Well, I'm not really into. Did you ever see?
Would you buy a fur?
Film?
Would you buy a fur for Trini? Does Trini have any furs?
Yeah, she does.
She does. You bought them for her.
Yeah.
You have
Well, what am I
fur
going to do? The thing's dead already.
Yeah.
You know what's it going to hang in a store?
No, what I'm saying is,
I mean, I won't go out and kill like.
See, I won't let my wife wear
like
a fur.
A bear and make her like a bear coat. You know.
I won't let my
What
wife.
if he's already? What if a bear gets old and he dies too? You hear?
I understand.
He gets sick. You know.
If you find him dead, it's okay.
He
Is
gets
that right?
a stroke. You cut off the hair.
So you're saying that Trini only wears coats from dead animals?
Roadkill.
Roadkill.
She got roadkill coats.
It's Jane. I can dig where you're coming from and everything, but it's like
save the whales.
Because I won't let my wife wear her fur coat.
Save the whales.
She had one, and I was against it because I said, "How's it going to look politically?
Where's that coat?
If I'm walking around with you with a fur coat and they start spray painting you red
That'd be
and
funny.
stuff, I mean, I'm going to feel like a real jerk."
You like comedy?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're going to be at Pasquale and Wong's this Friday night.
Hey.
Two shows.
I'm going home today.
Where are you going, L.A.?
Yeah. That's where I live.
But you came here specifically for the Oscar de la Renta opening, huh?
Yes.
Where do you live in L.A.?
Well, kind of outside L.A., in the suburbs.
Well, where?
I'm not going to tell you.
No, the city, not the address.
The city? Agura. It's a famous town.
She's got a lot of money. She's in the Go-Go's. She made tons of dough. And she wrote a lot of those songs, right?
Yeah.
And you're the one who broke up the Go-Go's because you thought Belinda was a big pain in the ass.
I did not. I quit, and then they broke up. I couldn't help it.
And what are you doing now?
Taking my clothes off a lot.
Charming.
They make a Belinda Carlisle joke in the Madonna movie,
I
too.
saw it.
What do they say? They're all jealous of her.
No,
You like
one of
Madonna?
Yeah, I love her.
One of the backup singers is singing,
Yeah.
"Ooh, baby, you know
Well,
what,
that's good
whatever."
at getting her
And
woman.
another one is beating on her back, so she has that quiver
Oh.
that
woman's
Belinda
over there.
has in her voice.
Yeah.
Rubbing it
But
around a
those
little.
girls, at least one of them worked for Belinda, so I thought that was kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Jane thinks, Jane was writing all this stuff, and she said, "Hey, I'm going to go solo and dump these broads."
Well, she had a hit.
You did have a hit.
Yeah.
Tell Dice your hit.
Rush Hour?
Ever hear Rush Hour?
Yeah, well, that's the trains, rush hour.
No, I'm saying you ever hear it. Rush Hour.
Yeah, well, when you get on the trains in the morning.
Sing a little Rush Hour. Go ahead.
No.
Jane, go ahead.
No, you
Come on,
sing
do
it.
it.
No, you sing it. You're better than I am. I
No.
can't sing it.
Come on,
No.
Sing a little.
No.
Well, you'll take your clothes off,
You
but you
don't
won't.
shove
That's
cash
right.
down a panties.
That's right.
They do
I don't sing
nothing.
for free.
Well, how much you
Jane.
want for a little rush hour?
Sing or I'll
Take up a
strip.
collection.
I'll take off all my
Okay,
clothes.
here he comes. Come on, Robin, he's going to do it.
I would love to get
Finally
naked
gonna
with you. Look at you. I'm looking at you. I'm looking ready to eat you up. I swear to God.
Oh, not lately, no.
Well, why not? What do you
I got
think
lazy.
you're so perfect?
No, I know.
You're pretty good. You look nice.
Thank you.
Well, that's how I make millions.
Oh.
I don't have to sing a note, baby. Not that I can't.
But
You started out as a tap dancer.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
did you really?
I
Well,
do
tap,
imagine.
ballet.
I
Jane-
never saw that.
Politically now,
Yeah.
Jane, aren't you mad at Dice in some way, or are you into Dice? I mean, you must not...
He's into my you. Come on,
No,
look
you know
at
what I've heard?
Weren't you running around defacing those
About him.
posters?
Weren't you defacing Dice's posters?
Please, no, I have better
What have
things
you
to
heard? Wonderful things, right?
do. No, I mean, you get a lot of publicity.
Yeah.
Mostly negative.
I like him. He's funny.
I'm not saying anything for or against what he does because I haven't heard it. I heard like 10 seconds of a record, and it was something about...
What'd you think when Sinead O'Connor said bad things about Dice? What'd you think about that bald moron, Sinead O'Connor, when she said those things about Dice?
I wasn't really... You know, she was there tonight. Oh, I told you that joke.
Yeah, you did that already.
You know, when she combed her hair and pulled up her pants.
Right.
See, she's laughing. She didn't have a problem with Dave.
She's not bad looking. You know, put a wig on her head, she'll look like a real chick.
Hey, Robin, that guy from the Fur Association was on the line. He wants to yell at them.
Oh, good. Let's talk to him.
All right, here. Watch this. This is always good.
Yellow
Oscar De La
and
Renta?
blue there.
Is this Oscar De La Renta? You're on the air.
Yeah, hi, Howard.
Is this Oscar?
No, Steve Coward from the Greater Fur New York Association, and would like to speak to Jane Whelan about what it's like to break the law constantly.
What is she doing exactly?
Well, she snuck in using illegal press badges and went into a private show and decided to make a fool out of herself, her and Dan Matthews.
Yeah, so? Well, you don't like chicks?
You don't like seeing a naked chick?
I like seeing a naked chick, but
what do we gotta take?
Personally, I think with her body, she'd look much better with fur on.
No, she's got a great body.
Hey, come on, don't lie about that.
Well,
come on.
You're being a bit of a crybaby.
You left one in the sink last
Shane, let him have it. Come on. Yell at him.
Personally, I'd like to ask Jay and first off, Howard and the Diceman. I know both you guys wear leather. So what's the difference between wearing leather and wearing fur?
And wearing feather.
They actually have 1,200 leathers.
And he goes out, but he makes sure they're from dead animals.
It's not like I go to the cow and say, look,
Jane, what is you always clam up?
Studs in your ass.
What?
Hey, Jane, you always clam up during these things.
I do?
Yeah. Let this guy have it.
You're against wearing, like, leather and stuff?
No, Jane is.
Jane is definitely.
You're against it.
Jane's against eating meat, and Jane's against wearing leather, and Jane's against eating chicken.
Well, what do you have against wearing leather?
So what? I just don't want to wear dead cows. I think it's gross.
Well, what would you want to wear? Like,
She wants to wear plastic that pollutes the atmosphere.
Oh, Mr. Environmentalist here.
Well, tell me about it,
What are you,
Jane.
Mr. Earth Day?
Jane, let me ask you something. What about when Peter killed all those animals at its sanctuary?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Save the seal, baby.
Please,
Save
fill
the
us
seal.
in.
Jane, you know all about how Peter decided to kill animals that they couldn't fit into their sanctuary in Maryland?
Do you have a day job? I mean, what do you do to make
Look at what he's tracking down.
Oh, man.
What does this guy do?
Hey, the guy's in the Fur Association. He's got to defend fur.
Oh, so he wants to sell fur.
He's getting upset. The industry is getting hurt.
Can you give me, like, a discount?
Definitely, Diceman.
Jane, don't put your jacket on.
Yeah, just hang it up.
Oh, good. Jeez.
Because we're a responsible industry that really cares.
All right.
What do you care
but
about?
you killed, like, old fur, right? You don't take, like, a brand new,
I want to ask Peter and Jane
rabbit
what
and,
she'd like to do about putting a whole bunch of people out of business. I think she cares.
No. I have the utmost faith that you have other talents besides making coats out of
Jane, what would I do for a living,
We'll
Jane?
start wearing human skins, okay?
Yeah.
Well,
Jane, what's he supposed to do for a living? Can he tour with you?
You want to
Or?
wear plastic and you want to wear synthetics, right, Jane?
I just think there's other alternatives.
All right, I can't take it anymore.
Yeah,
Not
what a
everybody's
great
got that
debate
kind of
that.
talent, Jane.
All right.
You know?
Hey, Jane, can we make out during the commercials?
Yeah.
All right. Who are you married to again? Some rich guy?
His name's Jed. He's not rich, no. I'm the rich one in the family.
She's got tons of... Are you a millionaire?
Oh, give it to me, Jed.
I don't know. How do you qualify that?
I mean, you have over $1 million.
Cash?
Yeah, in cash.
No.
Jed.
Do you have $1 million worth of assets?
Yeah.
Wow.
No, more.
More than $1 million.
My go.
That's a girl. And she's good looking, too. Is your husband real good looking?
Yeah.
Better than me?
Jed.
Where's Jed from?
Different. He's from Scotland.
Boy, I'd love to have a
Oh, with
woman.
an accent and everything.
Yeah. Robin, you love that. All right, let me take a break. Dice is here. Dice Rules opens at theaters this Friday. The soundtrack's available. Jane is here. You want to finish the news with us, Jane?
Sure. What's the news?
Oh, Robin has the news. I don't know what it is.
I thought we covered the news.
But we got a couple more stories.
Oh, what is it? What's the big story?
We already did the big one.
You're still talking about the cuticles?
The cuticle.
You ever cheat on your husband?
No. Not yet.
Liar.
Not yet. He's only been married 4 years.
Come over here. Just come over here for a second. Come over here.
All right.
Come over here and sit on my lap.
No, wait for the commercial.
Come on. What are you so uptight
Come
about?
on, go over there.
Come over.
Come on, do me a favor.
What are you uptight about?
Come to me.
Oh, you come over here. I can't come to you.
No. I'm not the submissive type.
Playing games here or what? Dice, is she playing games or what?
Give a little smack on the ass.
All right, we'll be back right after these words.
Lend an ear to them.
All right, what is this? Good. I want to talk. This is what I've been waiting to talk to Dice about the whole time. Look, Dice, I'm going to tell you something. That cigarette smoking, I'm worried about your health, quite frankly. I know it's a macho thing with you and all that, and you think it's the greatest. But you know you want to quit inside, and one day you will want to quit. And I know you will.
That's why I smoke Carlton now, because Carlton has only 1 milligram of tar.
Yeah, but you smoke 900 of them.
Smoke Carlton.
You have about 900 milligrams of tar a day.
Not with Carlton.
What, are you trying to get free cigarettes?
Well, maybe a commercial for like $1 million.
You realize Diceman made about $27 million last year? Is that amazing?
And I don't think.
And that's being a comic. It's very hard to do.
Howie, that's what you ought to do.
Was it a little more?
But be a comic?
I think it was 27.5.
Jane just got wet.
Yeah, but that was, I nearly did 100 shows.
She has 20, yeah, he had to work 100 nights to get that $27 million. It's not like he got that one night.
Jeez.
Right, Robin?
Now we gotta go do it again.
You hear me?
I hear you.
Physician Smoke Stopping Group. Why doesn't Dice quit smoking? Dice, I spoke to these guys.
Because I'm smoking Carlton.
I spoke to the doctors over there. These are medical
Why don't we have the doctors in? We'll tie Dice in a chair.
Yeah.
Well, what's a doctor supposed to say?
An MD? No. He teaches you how to quit smoking. Let me tell you something. It really works. 85% success rate. Fred, aren't you worried about your son? What?
Don't you smoke too, though?
No, I don't smoke.
Oh.
Are you worried?
You're not worried.
Do you try to get him to quit, or at this point you can't talk to him anymore because he's a big star?
Yes, we do. Now we can talk to him.
And what happens?
And he listens. That's why I'm smoking Carlton.
When did you realize Dice was smoking? What age did you see that?
When he was about 4.
No, come on, really. How old was Dice?
21.
Really, 21?
Really?
Yeah.
You waited all that time?
In fact, he couldn't stand the smoke up until then.
He couldn't stand smoke.
Couldn't stand it.
Why did he start, do you think? You want to look more happening?
No.
I'm asking your father. Why did you start?
Well, how was he? He wasn't in the bathroom with me lighting up.
You started because you thought it looked cool. That's why every kid starts.
You want to be a tough guy.
I'm not saying it's a good habit.
Right, but why? You wouldn't do it.
You have a child now,
Smoke
Dice.
Carlton.
Dice, you smoke with your kid?
Don't smoke.
The kid don't.
Do you smoke around the kid?
Mm-hmm.
You know, he used to smoke Michael Landon. He used to smoke cigarettes with his pancreas. And now look at him. I swear, he used to stick them right in there. It's true. It's true. Fred, you have no influence in this area?
There's nothing. As long as you got good bowel movement, that's all that matters in this world.
You get upset when I talk to your father about this, don't you?
No.
Come here, I'm going to smack you on your ass.
No, you're not.
I was going to say,
I was talking to Jane. I'm talking to Jane. Dice always said, no, you're not. Dice, I don't want to smack you on the ass.
I'm here with Ronnie. He wouldn't let that happen.
Downtown Ronnie?
I'm here.
Fred, you can't get him to quit?
Yeah. I hear you.
Would you?
Don't try to get him to quit.
Can I say something to you, though? As a parent, I think
you got to do the commercial.
I think you should be responsible.
All right, tell us about this big thing. What is it?
Hey, let me talk to your father. Why is he uptight when he stops me?
I think that he doesn't like anybody to tell him. I guess he hears all the time he should stop smoking.
Yeah. No, I want to talk to your father for a second. Can you mellow out?
Yeah, I got a grandmother, 120 years old. She's smoking 90
You don't
years.
You should quit. You don't feel responsible in any way that you should say it to him?
Not at all. No.
Really? Well, I wish you were my father.
Your father wouldn't let you smoke.
That's why I don't smoke. My parents won't let me. I want to smoke.
What? What's your vice?
My vice?
Oh, dear.
Don't say,
That's right. Come over here. Let me do some stuff to you.
Do me a favor.
Let me do some stuff to you, Jane. What do you care?
Go over.
Your husband's not going to hear this.
She's a hot little number for a kid her age.
How old are you, Jane?
32.
Jesus.
You're jerking me off. You're 32.
Oh, no, I'm not.
I'll do that, please. Oh, I'm sorry.
Actually, 33 next week.
Ah, you really look a lot younger.
How old does she look?
Thank you.
I'd say about 26.
I'd say 23.
No, she don't look 23.
Jane, take off your bra. Take off your bra.
No.
Come on. Give for those animals.
Just for a goof.
All right, anyway, for a goof, take off your bra so Fred can see. I bet you if you guys weren't here,
If you
she
do
would.
it, Robin will do it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Robin will do it. She'll flip this room, man.
You look 23.
She's unbelievable.
You look like a much-used 23, but 23.
Oh, man. What's wrong with you?
She's been around
You've
the
been
block.
very cruel today.
He's such a
Before you were
gentleman.
married, did you throw it around a lot?
Oh, yeah.
Oof, she had a lot of sex.
Dice, you missed it.
Yeah, Dice. Did you have a lot of sex before you got married?
Yeah.
You really did?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, lots of sex.
Like the
Anybody
one-night
famous?
stand type of stuff?
No, usually like 2 or 3 nights. Yeah.
Anybody famous?
Oh, yeah.
Like who?
I don't want to tell.
Oh.
See,
You know
now I
what you
respect
missed out,
that.
Howard? last time I was on the radio in L.A., I took over a show for the evening, and I was a DJ, and I played a whole set of people I had slept with.
Really?
Oh,
man. I'm sure they were so pleased.
Don't tell me who they were, but what was the set? Please, tell me. Oh, come on, Jane, don't clam up on me. Give me, please, come on, just this one.
Why would you do that? Why would you tell?
Come on, I love animals, too.
Why would you bang and tell?
No, I didn't, because if it's just, a band, and
who was
don't
it?
say...
Just tell me one group.
Tell us the band. Actually, I said they were gentlemen friends.
What group? All right, what are some of your gentlemen friends? Don't say sex.
No.
It doesn't mean you had sex with them. They were friends. Come on, just tell me two.
No.
Oh, come on, don't make me beg here. I'll come over there.
Just tell us the band. No, it's too much like showing off.
Just one. Just tell me one.
Showing off like she's the only chick that could do it.
Right. Stephen Stills?
They all know how to show it around.
David Crosby.
Was it?
No.
Hard to get that out of her.
Gary Lewis? Gary Lewis and the Playboys?
Oh, no. Come on, I'm not that old.
Jose Feliciano? Eminem? Richie Havens?
Julio Iglesias.
Julio Iglesias? Who did you have?
Julio.
Who did you have?
No, not...
Name one. Just one.
No. Howard. Jesus.
Tom Jones.
Was it Tom Jones? John Travolta?
No.
Tony Orlando?
No. Yeah, wait, who is that? Oh, from Guns N' Roses.
All right.
Yeah.
Let me just tell you
about
about
how she made like she didn't know. No. Oh, yeah.
Physician Smoke Stopping Group. This is a medical approach. This is medical doctors, Robin, teaching you how to quit smoking, getting you to stop smoking, and they have an 85% success rate first time around. Why don't you try it, for God's sake?
Dice just doesn't want to admit he would like not to be addicted.
Because he thinks his whole personality is that cigarette, and it's not. You're funny without the cigarette. Put out the cigarette.
I don't feel like it.
Go ahead. Make me. Put it out now.
Hey.
Yeah.
How come?
It's Carlton.
How come if Dice is a character, Andrew smokes all the time?
Yeah, explain that.
Dice is no character.
I told you you're not a character.
Well,
people, they break my chops, Who's Dice? Who's
Let me tell you what happened with Dice.
Who's in between?
Yeah, right. Let me tell you something
I'm over there. Over here. They get together and they curse.
Let me tell you something about Dice. I have talked to this guy extensively on the phone, several hours at a time.
We're personal friends.
Right. Several hours at a time. But he doesn't break character, so how could it be a character?
Guy, huh?
So when he was going on all these talk shows saying he's a character...
What, do I curse on the phone?
Well, no. We don't curse on the radio.
That's what makes the character.
You know he's a fake, is a hot tub. Hot tub's a fake.
Yeah?
Where is he? Is he done?
Is he a big baby? Pinching a loaf?
Oh, no.
Physician Smoke Stopping Group. A medical approach to quitting smoking. Locations in New York, New Jersey, if you are trying to quit smoking, unlike Dice.
What did they do?
When Dice is laying there in the cancer ward with the tubes up his nose, we'll go,
You'll be alive.
Hey, I better, give me a cigarette.
No, you'll be, give me that number for Physician Smoke Stopping Group.
He'll be putting his little finger over that hole so he can still get the cigarette.
He'll be talking with that with a cancer kazoo. He'll be like, hello, this is Dice. How are you?
Another bit I did.
You do that.
Wait a second, I don't understand. I don't understand what happened. My grandmother lived to 150. She smoked every day. You'll see.
Well, women do live forever. You know that.
Jane, did you like when I did that?
Yeah, that was
See you realize how talented I am? Come over here. Come on over.
Go over to him.
Come on. What's the big problem? Let me kiss your stomach. Come on over and let me kiss your stomach.
Go ahead.
What is the big deal?
Oh,
Let's do a walk. Do a good walk.
Come here.
Do a good walk.
Step right over here. Lady, ready?
Wait,
I'm not done.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
Well, how involved do you get on a stomach?
I didn't think you'd let me do it. I hate belly licking. Let me try it again. Where are you going?
That's what chicks do all the time. They belly lick. What's belly licking
about? Hey, be quiet.
I don't know what that is.
Hey, because you get a lot.
And then they got to suck your toes.
You like that?
What are you wearing?
Yeah, I wish I had a boot on.
You wearing a perfume?
Yeah.
What is it?
Taylor?
They gotta like do detail work.
Can I kiss your neck? All right, don't go away. Wait, need your stomach.
What's wrong with you?
All right, just
Well, you make out with her, I'll take over the show.
Hey, Dice, be quiet for a second.
Neck?
All right, just trying.
This is a Dice talk show.
Tell me what you feel when I do. Talk and tell people what you feel when I do this. Ready? All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I do that to my 8-month-old kid.
What do you think? What do you feel?
I'm nothing. It just felt weird.
Let me kiss your neck.
No.
Tell me what you feel.
Howard,
Oh, please, come on. What is the big deal? Come on, honey. What is the big deal? What is the big deal, Robin? Give him your friggin' neck.
You're a married man. Why are you kissing women's bellies and necks?
Oh, that's not like cheating.
Oh, yes, it is.
My wife told me anything above this above the waist.
Isn't that a thing?
Howard, I guess they spell things phonetically for you?
Yeah.
Is it that hard to remember Weedland?
He doesn't speak English.
That's Darian spells that. He don't know how to spell English. Go on, give her a kiss. Jane, come on your neck. On your neck. Come on. Please, come on. Right now.
God, can't believe the things I put up with.
I'll just do the sound effects.
Wow, you stay.
Why do you smell good? Thank you. That's the showers. Hey, kiss it, Dice. After I make Let Dice kiss your neck. I don't want to make out with her. Come on. Smell on her. Father. What a stink on her.
Oh, dear.
It's fabulous. I love your smell.
Thank you.
Dice, kiss her.
No, would you quit?
You better let me kiss you again or I'll kill a giant panda. Hey, Fred, kiss her.
It turns out to be the same animal.
Dice's father. Go ahead, Fred. Kiss his stomach. Well, kill Mom is not doing nothing, Mom. I mean, we don't play. You let Fred kiss you, or I'll have him kill a giraffe. And endangered species. My dad's not good enough for you anymore.
I like your daddy's too.
Well, so let's talk among the balls.
Howard, let me give you a tip for the girls.
Go ahead.
Shave more, because it hurts.
Who cares if it hurts? It didn't hurt me, I'll tell you that. Let me tell you, some of these hoes love it when you don't shave. That's right. Then go brunch Fred, or I'll kill a dog.
Go brunch?
But she's a lady. She wants the clean shave. Jane, you're fabulous.
Thanks, Howard. You still didn't read the commercial. This is what drives me crazy.
Let me give you the number for Physician Smoke Shopping. It's got a style. That's what it's called. 212-794-2200. 212-794-2200. Jane Weedland's here. She loves animals. Dice is here. He loves his movie. Dice Rules, opening at theaters this Friday. Soundtrack available. Mm-hmm. Jane brought by a little music she put together. Soundtrack's doing very well. That will play. Is it? Yeah. How many units have you sold so far? How many, Daddy Boy? Units.
You're proud.
160,000 in 3 weeks. Wow. That's pretty hot. Jane, you ever been romantic with an animal? You love them so much?
Oh.
Would you ever get romantic?
I already told you I never kiss and tell.
Hey, let me tell you something. Yeah. The way you love the animals, that shows me something about you. It shows you got some compassion. Great. You're a hell of a woman.
Thank you, Howard. You're a hell of a man.
Thank you. Robin, you want to finish up with some news?
Are we sure the president is all right? He took an extra day at Camp David this weekend because he was tired.
Oh, let him rest.
I just want to make sure.
The president's back in my act now, you know that.
Is he?
What do you say about him? When he went into the hospital, he said, they should be allowed to do his act and not be bothered. And then what happened? Well, he didn't actually say my name. Right. He said, the whole freedom of speech thing, what's wrong with you idiots? Exactly. I want to get him something.
What are you going to get him?
Something nice,
Well, let's
I'm one of those,
Just hope you did that. Oh, stop it. Just hope that that whole thyroid
He'll get her over there. She'll be like, Hey, do you think Johnny Carson would be interested in him as a guest? He only has a thyroid condition.
Well, he's drinking that radioactive iodine.
Yeah, that's that. Hey, Johnny Carson might want to speak to him. I hope someday I get cancer so I can go on the Tonight Show.
Don't say things like that.
Why not? It's the only way to get on.
Come on.
Johnny got a 10.
Hey, you get Cop magazine covers and everything.
Yeah, Michael Landon got on the cover of People. It's worth it. I'll take a little cancer. Yeah, just something I can beat, like uterine cancer.
So anyway, I just wanted to make sure the president's okay. I did see that he took an extra day there. You called him?
I hope everybody. Hey, Bush is drinking.
Is in town.
Bush is drinking that nuclear medicine, Robin.
Did you read that thing about her carrying a kid-skin toilet seat with her, the Queen?
I didn't know it was kid-skin. Are you upset about that?
What do you mean kid-skin?
I think that's bizarre.
What's kid-skin?
Who's
kid?
Yeah, and they have baby children. I don't know. Skin toilet seat she has to carry with her.
Yeah, but that's the Queen's ass you're talking about. Can't just go on.
You can't sit on a wood or plastic seat.
That's horrible, right, guys?
Yeah, I guess you couldn't sit on plastic.
What, are you trying to get the kiss, Jane? Against me like rat poison. What? No, I like that.
What do you?
Oh, Jesus, yeah, I gotta build up my show. He's got to pick on you.
Rat poison, write that down.
Go ahead.
The Tylenol case has been settled already, Howard. Yesterday I asked you whose fault was it that some maniac tampered with the Tylenol and put cyanide in it.
Hot tub, Johnny. Yeah.
But the case settled. They decided not to go to court and fight it out.
Johnny, crazy. How much money?
They won't say. It's a sort of seal. They sealed the
Let me ask you guys a question.
Settlement.
Yeah. Don't you think
it's not the fault of Tylenol that some imbecile is going around tainting the Tylenol? Why is it their responsibility?
Why is it always Tylenol, too?
Right.
Yeah, so that happened years ago, you know.
Bayer or Buffer? Maybe it's a competing company that's doing it.
Shut up when I'm talking.
Big man.
Oh, now you got an argument going. I'll give 5 minutes. We're having a fight. Oh, now she's got to open up her trap. When I'm talking.
You're trying to say something?
And then she's into it, you hear? I mean, I'm over here. You hear?
I hear you.
And then you back it up with, why is it always
Jane, it's true.
Like she wants somebody to poison Bear now.
Right.
Now
Yeah,
you
that's
give
not-
some idiot
Yeah,
the
why are you
idea,
making
yeah,
this suggestion?
I'll be the bear killer.
You know, that really is kind of a dopey statement, Jane. You got to admit that.
Dumb like... No, she's not that dumb.
No, she's cute and smart.
She's
She
cute.
makes a good
What were
point.
you going to say, Mr. Clay?
Well, you don't poison anything.
Right.
Unless it's like your girlfriend's dinner. You know, then you're hurting the one you love. That's all right.
You always do.
Oh, me?
I mean, in general, people always do.
Why, have you
So
been
they
hurt a
say,
lot?
Oh, you always hurt
You
the one
think
you love.
Jed'll hurt you?
Nah.
Jed's a very lucky man.
Damn right he is.
Sounds like a real idiot.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I don't know how to
I mean, how can you lay there? Oh, Jed, give it to me. You know?
Right.
You know, do you have like, you know, do you have...
What, dice is easier? Oh, dice.
Come on, Dice, slam it in there. Come on, bang it out. Come on, rip me to shreds.
I don't know. I think
You know, Jed, that's the thing with guys. You know, guys are too macho. They're always like,
But you don't know, Jed. You know,
guys
he
are
didn't
always
name
like,
himself.
you know, guys always think they like hurt the chick. You ever notice that?
Right.
You know, it's like, are you okay? I always,
Yeah, right. Are you okay? Yeah, they think they're recovering pretty good.
triplets fall out of there. 20-pound triplets fall out of there, and guys think they're doing damage.
Yeah. I know, because sometimes my wife will grunt, and I'll go, yeah, are you all right? Right?
She gives you the show.
Right.
You know, that's that thing.
Jane, you put on a show?
You know, they start in the G-spot. My whole friggin' arm's in there. There's no G-spot. You know, because sometimes they make, like, maybe it ain't big enough. I got everything in there ready, you know?
Is that true, Jane?
You got a
There is no G-spot.
There's no G-spot.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
Yeah.
Robin, you got a G-spot?
I don't know what that is.
Black women have G-spot.
Oh, stop
Oh, come on.
Well,
Yeah,
black
we're
women have a
different. We're
sensuality.
What are you saying? Their ankles are weak and they got
and a
G-spot?
warmth that no white chick could even
We're
approach.
different. You're right, Dice. Okay.
What are you running to the head of
Genetic
CORE or NAACP?
I'm telling you, you know, this is in my studies. This is what I have found.
Robin, let's finish up the news here.
Madonna's Truth or Dare opened big, Howard.
Wow, more money for her, huh?
Yeah. So, well, before Dice Rules comes out and changes the lineup.
Go ahead. That's good.
Did you see it?
I saw, yeah, the Madonna.
I wouldn't go see it
Why?
because I think it's stupid.
Why?
Because I don't think she's doing anything so outrageous. Oh, she's running around. I'm so outrageous. What's so outrageous? What, she pee in the shower?
What, you go to see her be outrageous or you just go to the movie? That's
I'm not
what-
going to that. I don't think it's so outrageous. All she's doing is trying to shock people.
What, you think that
What's so outrageous? What did she do? Talk to Sandra Bernhardt about some lesbianism?
Did you think that was shocking, that movie?
No, I didn't think it was shocking at all.
Maybe I missed that.
What, to see what? She forces two guys to kiss? What do I have to see that
She
for?
didn't do that.
She didn't force any kiss.
Press has made it sensational.
Yeah.
That's
I'm not
in the
going.
movie.
Baby cake. You ever go with a chick?
Yeah, all the time.
No, this is just
Oh, yeah.
fun.
No, yeah, all the time.
Did you ever go with a girl?
Linda, right?
You actually made it with another girl?
And Liz
Did you ever make it with a girl?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Lot. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Just to check it out.
Which is better?
Which
What
is
does
better?
Donna
What do
use?
you think, Robin?
I've never done it with a woman.
Is it better with a woman?
Nah.
No, it's not bad.
You did it with another woman?
Oh, yeah, a lot of times.
What do you do?
Yeah.
Does Jed get to watch?
No.
Come here. Come over here again. Now I realize I was too delicate with you. All of a sudden, I'm just kissing her
Come on, I'm
stomach.
getting pins and needles in my foot already.
Come on over here.
Oh,
Really, this
goodness.
It's getting old.
Get back.
What?
Over
So
here.
when was the last
Get out
time you
of
did it?
town. Well, you know, years ago when I was wild and young.
Really?
Yeah.
That turns you on, huh,
Is there
Dice?
more than one girl?
Oh, yeah, a lot.
My dad
At
always
what?
asked me about this.
You know, Pigpen pilot.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, is that great?
Oh, what I would pay to see that.
But, getting...
Guys, does that turn you on?
Have a lot of that
Entertainment.
stuff.
Are you getting aroused?
Huh?
Are you getting aroused?
No. No, but...
I am. Robin, anyway, you're saying so Madonna's got the biggest film?
Well, no, it just opened in New York and Los Angeles last weekend. It opened this weekend in the rest of the country, but it broke records in those two cities.
Wow. Why isn't it in all the other cities, Robin?
Well, sometimes they have a limited release and then they go...
Why would they limit something like that?
That's what they're doing with mine.
Really?
Biggest on the coast.
Where is yours limited to?
They do just a certain amount of screens, rather than like opening in 2
Yeah, but then you can't announce like you made $10 million the first weekend.
And you can't be
but they
in
can
the top
announce that it
5.
made a screen, and that's the important thing.
Okay. What do I know about it?
Every show is sold out.
I don't know anything about the film industry, so that's out of my area. I'm a big star in television and radio.
I try to make you movie star. I'm going to keep pushing for that.
Guys,
right.
I'm going to do it. Don't worry. You wait and see.
Let me just tell you what the
I'm gonna
lineup
make
of
that
number one
happen for you.
films was.
Good idea.
Because I see it.
You see me as a big movie star.
To be or not to be.
I'll talk to you. They can talk to each other.
Go ahead.
FX2 was number 1.
FX2 is no good, I hear. Did you see it?
I haven't seen it.
Reviews.
Yeah?
Terrible reviews.
Hey, sometimes reviewers are wrong, you know.
I guess.
Switch with Ellen Barkin is number 2. Now, I thought that was terrible.
You told me that sucked. I won't go see it.
I'm friends with Ellen. That's one of my Hollywood friends.
You know her?
Oh, really? You know celebrities? Who else do you know?
Tell us who you slept with.
No, not sleep with. I'm just friendly with Ellen.
I meant,
Jane. If she was disclosed, then you could tell her more celebrities.
Barkin's a hot number.
Did you do her?
Hey, Howard, tell him how you don't think she's sexy.
I don't think she's hot.
She's married.
She's got a bad face. Looks like she ran into a wall.
Married. You know who her husband is?
Gabriel Byrne.
Looks like she did the 100-yard dash.
That guy, huh?
She's got the man I want.
Never mind.
Everybody's having a different conversation.
I know.
I can't get a word in.
Quivers, you don't like me now?
All right, I don't know what's going on.
My whole life I turned into a black man, and now Quivers don't even.
But guys, you got to let everyone talk a little.
Forget, I'm going Puerto Rican.
Top 5 was Oscar
Picking up a switchblade and a hubcap the minute I leave.
One good cop was Michael Keaton.
That sounds like it's bad.
And The Silence of the Lambs.
So he's method.
That was good, Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah. Still
was
making
strong.
money.
That was strong.
I can't take my eyes off
Another
James.
low-key movie.
No offense to anybody in the room, but I'm not going to stare at Diceman.
There are a lot of people in the room today.
It's kind of light, though, you know?
I love that. I love the skinny. Robin, I love the skinny.
That you hear.
I know, Howard. You told me too many times.
Oh, my hip.
Nah.
Got to go with a real tub.
How tall are you, James?
Oh, yeah, Dice. Like, that's what you're with.
Yeah, we see what you're with.
Well, Trini ain't really skinny.
Trini ain't black and she ain't fat.
Yeah, well, what am I going to do?
Is she a model? Is your girlfriend a model?
No, she ain't a model.
She's a model. I see the picture of her.
Not my chick. I didn't get my chick out
You
there.
see, Ed Begley
I got her
Jr.
right here.
Ed Begley Jr. is marrying a penthouse
Right in
pet.
New York. I ain't going out with no dimwit actress.
He's the one that rides the bike around, right?
Yeah, Mr. Bicycle.
Ed Begley's at every function ever.
Right. He's one of those guys.
You know.
No, that's how she
He's
met
like
him.
at pet shows. Oh, and there was Ed Begley.
Pet shows.
With his bird.
Robin, anything else?
Oh, I'm looking. You
What
guys
about the
keep
Winnie
talking.
thing?
Oh, we talked about that already.
What thing?
The Winnie Mandela thing.
Yeah, we talked about her.
What is all that about?
Thank God they're locking
You go
her
to
up.
South Africa and investigate.
I mean,
I'm
Robin,
You got all our black people mad.
But you got some meat to you, right?
What?
You're pretty thin.
I'm
But you got some
okay.
meat
I'm
to you.
okay.
You got
You know
some
what I
meat
mean?
to her.
See,
Yeah,
that's
she
what
got
I
meat
like.
to her.
You know?
Yeah, right, sure.
Yeah.
She has meat to her.
You can feel that, that amp,
What?
that slap, you know what I mean? I like to put an amplifier, like a microphone, when I'm doing that. So kids outside go, oh, there goes Dice. And you hear that, cage, you know.
Hey, Jane, now, you're pretty wild
Echo
yourself.
on it. Me and Robin get along, see?
All right.
This one don't want to know from me, you know.
All right, listen, we got to go.
Where?
We got to leave because I got to go to a meeting.
Mm.
But yeah, I just want to remind everybody to watch the Donahue show today. We'll find out which is better, making love to a man or a woman.
Well, Jane won't tell us.
You know, all those shows,
Yeah.
every one of them do the same show over and over again.
I know, it's unbelievable. Oprah does it, then Phil does it, or Phil does it, then Oprah does it.
Now, Oprah's a chick.
You like her.
There's a woman with a little meat on her.
How bad must she smell?
Oh, stop that.
Oh.
She don't smell Oprah.
Why do you
Why?
Not that I know.
Oh, she's fat. She got the folds
Hey, babe.
with the cheese.
Is she fat again?
Yeah.
I really got to keep up.
I think she's got a beard.
She said she'll never go on a diet again, and you see that I respect.
You respect that?
What, you wouldn't sleep with Oprah?
No. No way.
Please.
I don't think I could get aroused for Oprah.
Oh, come on. You kidding me?
No way.
You kidding me?
With Jane, I can be aroused.
When she was skinny, did you think she was cute?
Oh.
You shave, Jane?
No, see that depressed me when she lost weight.
Really?
The minute she pumped up again, I was there.
You see, I know you're lying, so I ain't listening to that.
Yeah, I don't know why he tells these
Don't I
lies.
like them big and sassy?
Big and fatter, the better.
Where's the picture of your girl?
I don't have one on me.
Come on.
Oh, she's heavier than you.
Well, that's not saying much. I only weigh 95 pounds.
How tall are you, Jane?
5 feet.
I love that.
Well, no, you couldn't be seen out in public.
No, but I would
not tall enough.
I would just have her in my bedroom, and I would have sex with her a lot, but I would never be seen with her.
I see.
Because she's too small.
Skinny girls just look good when they're dressed like this. That's it.
Yeah.
You know.
No, I've seen her in other outfits.
I'm just regular, normal.
No,
bra.
You're very skinny.
Can you come over here and take off your bra?
That's too much
Come on,
weight.
lose the bra. Come on,
No.
do me a favor.
No. Take
Come
your
on.
pants off.
All
Yeah,
right.
but you're the chick with the boobs. You follow?
All right, listen, let's round this thing up. Anything else, Robin?
Did I tell you I met Robert Wagner?
Nothing else.
Dice Rules
I
opens...
really like John, the thief thing is Alexander Monday.
All right, I'll do the plugs. Dice Rules opens
Try,
in theaters
I
this
dare
Friday. I know, it's on track available.
Uncut, uncensored, unbelievable.
Jane Weedland, any plans for solo album, Jane?
Not right now. No.
Michael Wheels Parisi, Pasquale and Wong.
Jane Weedland, who cares about animals, took her clothes off at the Oscar de la Renta Fur Show. Is that it? Oscar de la Renta?
Mm-hmm.
And, hey, you struck a blow for animal rights.
Yahoo.
How about caring about some people once in a while?
Yeah.
Jackie Penthouse, Joke Page, Mark. You know what? That kills me. Hey, you guys into that dog? Some dog got hit by a subway train. The people suing over it.
Well, what did she think about the guy who was using his dog as a weapon?
What?
Yeah, what about that guy?
It was a robbery.
Yeah, what about him?
On Long Island over the
You're
weekend.
funny?
Where this guy was just having his dog attack his victims.
Yeah. They're him enough.
Now the dog's in jail.
I hear you.
No.
Jackie Penthouse, Joke Page, Martling tomorrow
Poor
night.
doggy.
At Rascals by the Shore in Ocean Township, New Jersey. For information, dial 516-922-WINE. Next Thursday, May 23rd, it's Zodiac in Allentown, Pennsylvania. Go try and stump the Joke Man. Don't forget Boy Gary this Saturday night at the Supercross Motorcycle Championships at Giant Stadium, the only Supercross event in the Northeast in 1991. And find out how to order Josie Sang tapes and T-shirts by calling the Josie Sang hotline at 516-826-SANG. Don't put that code on yet. Go see Scott... Jane, don't you put your shirt on yet. Go see Scott the Engineer Friday and Saturday night at Jib Lane's Rock'n' Bowl, and if you need a mobile DJ, call Rocket Entertainment at 718-BAG-5040. Jane will be nude wherever there are furs.
He's doing
Go
this.
see her.
I'm getting out of here if he's going to do this.
Look for her, wherever there are furs.
And what is it? What?
Oh, he's still on?
Anybody else want to say anything?
Yeah, we want to say hello to Al at the Fantasy Cut on Avenue T. Al
Fancy cut. Now we're doing barbershop.
Him and all.
I want to thank Fred for coming in, Dice's father.
Get the door, TK.
Very nice meeting you, Fred. You're a good man. Believe me, you watch out for your boy. I like that.
Fully at the plaza. Yeah.
Dice, always good to see you. Jane, I love you. I really care about you. You and your big animal friend there. What?
The next time they'll be French kissing.
It could be Heineken the best, too.
Oh, tell her I said hi. Tell her I said hi. I keep getting all those wacky women up here with the anti-fur stuff. I
Fur
like
people
that.
love you.
Bye, Jane. And she's just leaving. Goodbye. She ain't going anywhere. She went the wrong way, Robin.
She's locked in the... Bye, Jane. She's at my door.
Yeah. I'll leave you with a song.
I was going to tell you a story about MC Hammer, but I can't find it.
Well, where's my song?
What do you mean?
You were going to play my song.
Where is your song?
It's on the album.
Is that it?
What?
No, that's not Dice.
Nah, you
Give me Dice's album.
DK, get the door.
No, can I tell you about this woman who's,
You never even heard the song,
suing
did you?
MC Hammer?
Yeah.
Because she was in his troupe, and one night she went to sleep, and she woke up, and there were all these guys in her room, and a couple of them were related to MC Hammer.
Yeah.
And because she was afraid of what they might do, she allowed them to have sex with her.
Brooklyn Bad Boys, the last thing.
Wow.
And
You're
now
kidding.
she's suing.
Everybody's suing. I wish I could sue somebody. I got nobody to sue.
If you sleep in the room where MC Hammer people are, maybe you'll have one.
What track is it?
The last one, Brooklyn Bad Boys.
All right, track 40. Gotcha.
Song dedicated.
Hey, don't forget about us, all right?
Who are you talking to?
Dice.
Oh.
And he goes off to Hollywood. He forgets, and then he goes on Arsenio.
Don't I call you?
He does that. He does the Dean show.
Yeah, you
Why are
do
we
Rick
talking
Dees, but you
to-
don't do my TV
why
show. That
are we
hurts.
talking to him?
Well, listen, everybody's got a right to do what show they want. But
Am I here?
Rick Dees.
Am I here?
Yeah, I do. I love you for
I
that.
think we do better talking to each other.
Rick D. What about Rick?
You like Rick?
You should do it with me.
Oh, no way. Oh, okay, I'll do it with you.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'll come on with you.
You come this week.
Oh, I'll come on there with you.
You want to come out
You're
there?
going on that show this week?
Yeah, Friday.
Why do you like that show?
Oh, he's a very pleasant young man.
I don't get it. He's so bad. There's no way you should be doing that. Hey, Fred.
Well, that's the beauty of Rick.
Should he be doing Rick? Fred? Yes. Why? I'm not?
Yes, you are. You're a whole different vibe. You and Rick are no competition. It's
I know.
a different thing.
Arsenio, though. Arsenio's a dick.
Anyway, let me just say they raised $4 million in the Kurd.
Hey, forget about that. Let's hear the song.
Hey, Robin's saying something.
$4 million for Kurd.
For the Curdles. All right, terrific.
For Curdle.
Only
My kids got turtles.
178,000. Stop that. Only 178,000 came from the U.S.
How much?
Yeah, we're really
Not a bunch of people that'll come here wearing laundry on their head. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Kurds will come here.
Now, personally, I don't know if he ever said a fucking word about me.
Yeah. Well, I got the names of a few lawyers who ought to be shot.
Yeah, me too, but I never...
Hey, it's Dice. Jeez.
What is this?
Hey, man. How you doing?
Look at the hair.
What's going on, man?
Dice, you look different.
I told you when I'm done, I'll be here.
Well, he's here.
I just got finished.
Oh, well, I'll
There's
stop
Dice.
calling him names.
Cologne on it.
You better stop bad rapping him, Robin.
Sure.
Hey, we got to go. Dice is here.
Okay, Howard, one thing before you go.
What?
I just want to tell you, just for the future, if I ever have a chance to call you again, I used to double date with David Brenner, and I had some very interesting information on him from way back.
When did his pantyhose come out?
He used to date my roommate, and it was very interesting. This was back right before he got onto Carson and after his first shot on Carson.
Hey, Dice is raping Leslie as we speak.
So if you ever want to call her or me, we'd love to give you some
All right, well, I'll put you on hold. Gary will get
Maybe
your number.
we'll have a reunion one of these.
Yeah, hold on.
She'll faint. She'll be so embarrassed.
Hold on.
Okay.
Wow, Leslie West and Dice Clay in the studio.
Wow.
When it rains, it pours. What?
It's very exciting.
All right, let me take a break and we'll be right back.
Yeah, the first time I met him was he was impressed with Joe Franco's teeth.
We're still on the air.
We're still on the air, Leslie. We're waiting for Fred to get the commercial.
The classic rock station, 92.3.
Hey, about the power note. Hey, what is this?
Because, me, I'm a different way like that.
Hey, we're on the air.
Oh, wait.
They're moving closer. Here, Les, come on down a little bit. And Dice, get over here so I can see your face.
All right.
He looks great, man.
Man,
That image is clean.
I can see you. Anyway, let me just tell you about the power note.
Test. Johnny, I'm at the Stern Show.
Brother,
so don't bother calling the house.
Brother, the people who brought you P-Touch, anti-curl faxes, and the most innovative word processor now introduces Power Note.
Wait a minute. We're still going to do what we got to do today. I just had to come here for a few minutes.
Wait a second.
What do you mean?
Let me just get through this.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I hear you.
The first truly usable notebook work organizer. First of all, for those of you who don't own a laptop computer or have no intention of buying a computer because they're too difficult to use, but you need the full function word processing, a complete organizer, a calendar and scheduler, the ability to create spreadsheets and send outgoing faxes, Brother presents Power Note. You got a Power Note, right, Dice?
No, I wouldn't know a Power Note if it hit me in the ass.
Don't you take your Power Note and smack Johnny over the head with it?
Yes, I do. All
right.
If it's going to help your show, all right.
All right.
That's what it's good for.
This easy-to-use portable notebook-sized work organizer weighs under 5 pounds, easily fits into a briefcase, yet it has a full-size keyboard, backlit LCD display with a standard 3.5-inch disc drive.
It really is amazing.
It really is great. It's not a computer. You understand?
Yeah, my dad will buy it.
Leslie, you know what this is.
Yeah, I got one, but it's not that.
No, it's a Brother Power Note. And it's under $500, and it gives all the...
Just calm down, Leslie.
And Leslie, you don't have to use... You know how hard computers are to work? This you can work in 15 minutes. It's called the Brother Power Note. It's available at Staples. Nobody beats the Whiz J in our music world. And Tops.
Still trying to figure out how to use a phone.
Tops Appliance City. You follow?
I hear you.
I bought the wrong one.
Yeah, that thing sucks.
But it's a printer. You see the size of the printer?
That's a printer, but it doesn't have a keyboard.
Yes. Oh, yeah, it does.
You can't type on that.
I don't type. I can't type.
You can't type, but I mean, you can't even see the letters on that. This is a full-size keyboard, the Brother Power Note.
Howard, if it was full-size, it wouldn't do me any good. I can't see.
But you can't see that at all. Look, forget.
You can't see
this? You did the commercial. How far are you going to push it?
How much did that cost you?
What's the difference?
Yeah, exactly.
A lot more.
That's right. And the Power Note's 100 times better.
That's a lot more, too.
You got to see the Brother Power Note. Hey, Dice just dropped by.
Yeah.
Leslie West is here.
What a
Very
surprise.
excited.
It's like a Merv Griffin show from hell. It's like...
Did West play it all?
Not yet. We were still doing the news.
That's a build-up thing.
So where the hell have you been?
I've been around town, hanging around, walking around, you know.
He was putting together an HBO special.
Is that right?
I get a
Yeah, it's
message
all
from
done.
you on my machine. Howard, I want to use you in the HBO special. I want to tape at your show. Then you don't call back. I don't know where you're
You were
staying.
at the show. You were taping your TV show, so
Yeah.
it was too late.
It really was too late.
You know, I do things on short notice.
Yeah.
I just wanted to come in here with a camera and shoot you for a few minutes.
Yeah, but who can get in touch with you?
Well, I was out in Jersey.
But how do I know that?
Well, this is what I'm saying. I spoke to your wife. I gave her the information.
You didn't give her your phone number?
Well, I was at a hotel, and I was going to the show.
Yeah.
And she said you were at your show, so it was like, forget about it.
It wouldn't have happened anyway. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, exactly. We were going to film you, too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't want to be on it anyway. That's your special.
Well, you know, it was like a thing. You know,
Oh, come
Well, you don't have to do anything like
I
that.
still feel bad about the movie thing, and I said, all right, well,
I
now
don't
that-
want to be in that movie.
Well, the movie's over, so I figured, all right, now we're
Right.
doing a special.
I know.
You hear?
I hear you.
How? You hear?
I hear you.
I have a confession, though. I did tell Howard you wouldn't be in here until we had decisively beat Mark and Brian.
Yeah, you were really on the fence.
No.
Because Dice was like, hey, Howard.
Wait a minute.
You... What?
I don't think he's on the fence. This guy digs you, man.
No, I know. But seriously, Dice...
On the fence.
Dice got a call from Mark and Brian.
That's just a tight... Look,
Will you
that's
say
your
Mark and
battle.
Brian suck?
You know,
Will you
I
say
got
they
to fight...
suck?
I got to fight the rest
Will you
of the
say
world.
Mark and Brian suck?
You got to say they suck. That's
No, let's hear you
that's
say
your
it.
fight.
For me, you say it.
Hey, look, anybody...
You're not a big pussy, are you?
No, I'm not a pussy.
Yeah. Wow, man.
See, I knew you were going to pull this, too, you know, but that's your battle.
That's it.
See, I got to fight every comic on the universe.
All right.
So you fight every DJ.
All right.
You know.
Okay.
And we'll win them all.
All right.
We'll take them all down over
So you
there.
like those guys?
Do I like them?
I think they're cool guys.
Is it fun to do their show?
I'm not here to be interviewed about Mark and Brian.
Yes, you are.
I'm not here to be... Hey, what are you...
You're the closest we've
What, are
ever
you going to
gotten
break
to them.
balls over here with this?
All right, then you say...
I come over here to talk to you, to visit,
Right.
before, you know, like a pre-Christmas thing. 'cause
Right.
I would speak to you on the phone, and I say, well, how?
Right.
How? You here?
Yeah.
I'm going to
follow.
get down there before,
But you got to admit those guys are bad for your image when you go on two pussy boy stations.
Well, maybe that's bad for your image.
Two guys who are busy almost humping each other in their promotional
Thank
things.
you.
Who flunked their television show.
Well, what's going on rating-wise? Tell me.
You tell me.
I don't know. I've been in New
You
York.
checked it before you came in.
I'm always checking ratings.
He got the printout.
What, Mark and Brian, or is it you that's 96? It must be Mark and Brian.
Right.
They didn't put Sweet and Low in here. You know, I gave a direct order.
Did you?
Yeah, but I'm going to let it go. You know, there's enough going on in the world today.
There's some Sweet and Low. Jackie has Sweet and Low.
But, no, you know, I listen to you out there. I listen to you here.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I appreciate
I think
that.
the show's cooking out there. I think people dig it.
You know, I'm just always worried about your image. I don't want to see you going on some show that really is lame.
I don't even know what my image is anymore. You know what I'm saying?
We know your image.
What is it?
Don't change
Can you
your
explain
image. Because what's the deal? You're changing your act?
Well, I changed material.
Just be Dice.
Well, the show's done. It is Dice.
It is? I heard it was good. Someone told me it was good.
I got bored with bashing the chicks. Now I bash the guys. You know, it's got to be equal play.
But, so your new act is you bash
You know,
the guy?
it's like here, Leslie's got, what do you got, red hair? You know,
We're not sure.
I'm 46 now.
You know,
it's starting to turn
like I'll
everything.
pick on guys with red hair.
Right.
Because I like a chick with red hair.
Right.
Because to me that's sexy. But a guy with like red, it's like, well, what are you banging? The cover of Mad Magazine? That type of thing, you know.
So in other words, you don't want to get up. But seriously, it was kind of weird that we didn't hear from you when we first went to California. And those guys did call you and said that they called your agent and said that you should not go on my show.
Yeah, they didn't want me doing the show while I was in L.A.
And I never
figured,
said.
all right, when I come to New York, that's my turf there.
I've never said to you. I've never.
You
said
understand
to you,
that, right, Jackie?
But
you
have
look good.
Have I ever said to you don't do another show?
What's that? No, you never did.
No,
you don't
I never
care.
will.
You know, I mean,
I never will. I always say, hey, if an
Do what
artist
you
wants to
gotta do.
will you do what you got to do to make your career work? But I will always recommend you go on some pussy boy station. You look like a big pussy boy. That's all I'm going to say, right,
come
Leslie?
on the show. The minute I say
I agree.
a half-foul word over there, you know, and he's a pussy boy and this and
You
that.
just want to see you make you look like a pussy boy.
Yeah, but I didn't know you could say pussy boy.
You can't.
Is this the conversation on the phone when you guys speak to each other?
No, we have these long conversations.
Yeah, they're like almost intellectual.
Yeah, right.
And then you come and do this.
I know. How did Hot Tub Johnny advise you? What shows does he tell you to do?
Johnny's...
What's Johnny's feeling? Where did Johnny
right
stand
now,
on
Johnny's going through a whole thing. He can't think. He's got a nauseous ball. You know, I told you about that whole thing.
Yeah, I know.
Right now, he's sitting on his toilet, filled with ice.
Yeah.
You know, because his ball swelled up, and he can't figure out what it is.
Well, he's rectal.
I told you about
Yeah, but
that.
I don't know if we want to talk about that.
Penis, the
I don't know
whole
I
thing.
want to talk about
With the
that.
pouch. I told you.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is...
You ever meet a guy with a pouch in his penis? I mean, that's kind of, you know.
I had my own problem.
Yeah, Leslie had his own problem.
And a fistula, man, sort of a pouch.
Leslie, should I tell your story?
Which one?
The one about how you thought you were dying? Just a good
go ahead,
all right.
man.
Leslie called me,
Let's
right?
tell that.
Yeah.
Listen to this. Leslie called me and said, something's wrong. I'm losing tons of weight, but it's not like I'm changing my eating or anything. I feel sick. I'm nauseous all
I
the
didn't
time.
tell you that. I told you I hadn't seen my mom in a while.
Right.
And she saw me.
Right.
And she said, you look good. Now, she doesn't see
That's
me
what
too
mothers
often.
always say.
Well, I lost 100 pounds in 5 or 6 years. And I thought, well, wait a minute.
Yeah.
It's got to be from the diabetes because I had complications from it. So every night I'm saying to my wife, what do you think this is? I got a headache. You think this could be? She says, go to the damn doctor, take the test.
AIDS
no,
test.
I'm not taking the test.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Leslie was afraid he had AIDS.
I didn't want to take the test. Me and my brother decided we don't want to know.
Right.
So after a month of every night, I would say, well, what do you think about this? I got a little pain in my leg. Yeah, what is
So
this?
Leslie got so crazed, he went and had the AIDS test.
Wow.
But I told
And
the
you know what they
doctor-
found out?
Wait, let me say.
No, don't just take an aspirin.
What?
Before I went to Japan, I said, I don't want to know till I come back. I thought this was the memorial vacation.
Right.
I'm planning how I'm going to tell you.
Right.
So I called the doctor up the day before I'm leaving because I needed a prescription.
Go ahead.
And I forgot to give him a number on the vial. So I called back and she says, oh, by the way, your test came in. I said, no, I didn't want to. She says, it's negative.
Great.
I started
Tell him what you had.
I had Lyme disease for 7 months.
Oh,
A
God.
tick bit him.
Where do you
7
live?
months.
Up
He
in
lives
Westchester.
up in Westchester. That's where they got all the
Lyme
ticks.
country.
7 months. I thought it was like
Just
80.
me, I should get a mort. That's unbelievable.
But thank God, and everybody...
Dice, what about you? Will you have the AIDS test?
No reason for it.
No reason for it.
No.
You've been living clean.
Yeah.
I disagree. I think there's a reason for every guy to do it. Now that I'm...
Yeah, but Dice was saying he hasn't had sex.
Yeah, I mean,
now I can feel real courageous.
But wait, Dice was
Unless my
saying he...
chick is out there banging around.
Well,
that's
how do
no
we
reason.
know? That's
Hey, you don't know my chick.
Oh, okay.
She's very loyal to you.
Mm-hmm.
But what about before you? 15 years this thing can go back.
Yeah, well, it didn't.
Oh, doctor, okay, thank you.
Well, he's right, though.
At least you know that when they do take the test, they take that specimen and send it to 2
Go
labs.
preach in the street. Do me a favor.
Well, what is with this, Dice?
Hey, you go to a doctor, whatever's wrong with you, they go, it's either stress or gas.
Right.
Or
You walk into an emergency room,
Yes.
you walk into an emergency room, your heart's pounding, there's intense pain, they go, take an Alka-Seltzer.
Right. They're never...
Greatest
they're never
cure in the world, Alka-Seltzer.
Well, Dice coming out against the AIDS test.
And medical
Well,
doctors.
it's not
And
against
medical
it.
doctor.
If you're out there, you know,
I'd rather ignore it. Hey, I wouldn't have rather.
if you're out there drilling holes every night, you know, go
I
take a
got
test.
Because I said to Dice, every woman we meet says she's had sex with
Yeah,
Dice.
what is that all about? Because we know tons of
Well,
women
you know, who
say
wouldn't
they
want to have
slept
sex with
you.
me? That's what you got to think about.
Well,
you know,
you're a good-looking guy.
I got the
and-
looks, I got the charm, I got
Right.
the moves.
Right.
You know what I mean?
The Schwanz.
I know what to say to him in a
Schwanz.
bar. You know, I come over, hey, how you doing, baby?
You got all the
I
moves.
buy you a drink, a screaming orgasm. Oh, you know, I know.
So
what
these
to
girls...
say.
No, please. Hey. All right, let me take a break. I'll explain the rules of broadcasting to everybody.
You can say pussy.
All right, okay. We'll be back right after these words.
20-song music marathon.
Dyson Leslie could sing. You guys know? You guys know the Singleodian?
No.
What?
When I see a great Christmas gift, Gary, get in here and set up the
Is
Singleodian.
that the karaoke thing?
Karaoke.
Karaoke.
10 minutes and they're doing
That's all they
commercials.
have there.
What?
Nothing. I say nothing. You know.
I got to do commercials, all right?
So do it.
All right.
All right?
All right.
Hey, I got to do commercials.
All right, do it.
Your commercial. Stuttering your dice.
Where's Gary with the Singleodian?
He's singing along to you.
He's probably busy. You know, he's working. You gave him a project to do today.
Yeah, it's tying him up.
he is.
Oh, here he is.
Charlie! They took my thumb!
I love that.
Are we on the air?
Yeah.
Oh,
no.
Get the Singleodian.
Happy birthday, Butch.
He just comes on here to do personal messages.
I don't even know who Butch is.
There's got to be a Butch out
Just
there.
the name that comes to me.
All right, turn this off for a second.
Is it really Butch's birthday?
All right, Dice, you know, we always...
Are we on the air yet?
We know Leslie can sing.
Butch, where are you? At the Patagets?
What song do you want to do? Spinning Wheel?
Oh, no.
Piece of My Heart? Johnny Be Good? Nowhere Man.
Johnny B. Good's
Queen.
Johnny B. Good's a good one.
All right.
You know the words?
Do I know the words?
I'll give you the words.
We got
I got
lyrics.
the words.
Give
me the words.
This is what's great about the single. See how we're having fun? This is how you could have fun.
Well, I'm a professional singer.
I know the words to nothing. That's a great gift, man.
Yeah, give me this.
Yeah.
Let me see.
No, wait for the music.
Oh, I got to sing to this.
Here's his microphone. And we can put echo on you and equalizer because the Singleodian has.
All right. Oh, wait a minute. I should walk over. I should walk over there?
No, you got it. You don't need to walk over.
Well.
Whoa. The mic.
Hold on.
Well. Ready. All right, take it up, baby. That's too fast. What are you, an idiot?
At the right speed?
Real idiots he's got here.
Come on, Gary. Don't make Dice think you're an idiot.
No, that's not the beginning of the song.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
That's not it.
It's got to be a count.
Close enough.
I got to fit the words in.
Come on, here we go.
Come on, here we go.
Damn. What's that word? Louisiana? No, it's supposed to be without the...
It is. I'm just giving you a place in the song.
All right, let me... Never learned that one, but he can play the guitar, just a ring a bell. I say go. Go, Johnny, go, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go.
Intellectual.
Johnny be good. So I keep going.
All right, go, man. Let's hear it.
Used to carry his guitar in a dirty sack and sipping at the tree beside the railroad track. Oh, and every day he would sit in the shade, strumming to the railroad in the driver's maid. People passing by, they wouldn't stop and say, oh, but my little country can play.
All right, very good. All right. A little too into
Solo album, man.
Why don't you pick up a Singleodian if you want to be like Dice? You like that, don't you?
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah.
I ain't get I warm up my voice. You got to understand.
Available at consumers.
I do a lot of singing in my new special. I got to prove it. It's like the Willie Manoli thing.
Hot Tub Johnny just drove into a tree.
Bring up the pot.
But explore.
You've got to nutricize your body. You've got to nutricize your mind.
Oh, your mind?
Working out is very important, too.
Working out is important, and in fact, they counsel you over Nutrisystem.
Well, that's why Nutrisystem is a complete program.
Absolutely, Robin.
I don't know if there's working out in there. You work out, right, Robin?
Yeah.
Where's the pat again?
Go, get it! Here he goes again.
Nutricize now for a complimentary consultation at Nutrisystem. Call 1-800-321-THIN, and the secret is they make all the food for you. You're never hungry. I like that.
Yeah,
you get your desserts, you get your pancakes, you get waffles with syrup, and you lose the weight easily. Yeah. That's a good way to lose weight. 1-800-321-THIN. Thank you. Sitting here with Andrew Dice Clay, the Dice Man.
Did you do Snapple yet?
Not yet. We're getting to that.
Because that's my fave.
But
a Snapple freak.
Dice got an HBO special that will be on the air in February.
Okay.
It's a brand new one.
For ladies only, it's called.
For ladies only.
Can I listen to that?
And then New Year's Eve, you're playing Rascals.
Yeah.
And you'll be doing
2 shows of Rascals.
2 shows of Rascals New Year's Eve.
Dice always works the New Year.
He always does.
Other than that, I'm banging around the clubs.
That's a good
till the
paycheck,
special airs.
What they call that, working your chops?
Yeah, working on new stuff, getting ready to go into concerts.
So this is all new material. If I went to see you at Rascals, I would see all new material.
Basically.
Wow.
But not New Year's. New Year's anything goes.
This is a very rare appearance for you in the sense that people can see you in an intimate setting?
Yeah, in clubs. Yeah.
Right.
Well, have you ever gotten in front of a group of people and nobody laughed?
Yeah, most nights.
Most nights.
No way.
See, then Jackie shouldn't feel so bad.
Jackie's freaking out. Well, they had a roast. They had a roast for me, right?
Yeah.
So Jackie did like 30 seconds and didn't get a laugh. So now he's moping and
but Jackie's act calls for laughs.
Oh, I see.
That's why,
so he should
I was upset.
I
see. So you're saying Jackie should be moping?
He does one line after one line, and it's if the crowd isn't going, I relish it.
Whoa! Oh, you relish it.
What'd you say?
I was wondering why you were having this.
Yeah, what are you bleeping? Relish?
Relish.
Or should be, pussy. I understand.
Right.
You could say pussy boy.
Right.
But
wait. I want to end this discussion right now.
Relish.
I mean, you talk about.
I thought he said something.
Really? I'm trying to figure out what that could have been.
I'll tell you afterwards.
Okay.
What?
Jackie, did you think that he was saying a dirty?
No, I know what you thought he said.
Jerking off.
No.
Jerking off doesn't sound like relish. I mean, jerking off, it's my bread and butter,
Where is the delay button?
Yeah.
Over
it's my life's blood.
I still haven't figured that out.
I know.
It works.
It's weird.
I mean, you talk about the whole AIDS thing, right?
Yeah.
Don't you think masturbating is more popular now?
Well, absolutely. I know it's popular in my house.
Don't you find it respectable?
Yeah.
People are coming out of the closet about it. That's true.
Did you ever tell me your theory, how it's going to back up the stream of urination?
I don't know that we want to get to the rest of the news. Hey, let me mention Leslie West has a brand new guitar out that he designed.
Oh, really?
And it's a beauty.
It's called the Steinberger.
Well, it's been out for years without a header, but because a lot of guys were uptight that it had no head,
right?
They came up with this head that all you have to do is open these gears, put the string in, and lock it.
You're killing me. You're killing me. You're killing me.
Every day I listen to it.
You're killing me. No. I got to cut him off. I got to explain the rules to him again.
All right, I won't say it no more.
All right. Come on.
I hear it every day. You bring on these guys. Penis extension, penis width.
All right, but you just, I know how to do it. You don't. You don't know how to handle yourself.
Penis. Say, Schwanz is okay.
Yeah.
Schwanz.
Penis is no good.
I thought it was fun.
It is, but
it's not Schwanz.
I don't know where Leslie's been.
All right, now wait. It's me, more. It's unbelievable.
Summing up beats.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Cut it so good.
All right, Leslie, you guys. All right, come on.
If you could speak Italian, I think you'd be bleeping.
I know. All right, Rob, we're going to take a break.
You know what that means? No, I thought he was going to play the guitar.
He is going to play guitar.
Me.
I got to take a break first, and then you guys can do a number. We got to talk some more news. What are you in a rush?
Well, Johnny's waiting.
Johnny,
screw Johnny. Tell Johnny to come up here.
He's got an audition's ball. He can't make a move.
All right. We'll be back right after.
What are you going to help him do?
Yeah.
Find out where he is located.
The Dice is awfully close to that hot tub, Johnny.
We don't know what to do with it already.
Let me talk to you about Butterbud Sprinkles. You would really like this.
I don't know what to do.
I don't know what he's saying.
I don't either. But we can't be responsible.
He says to me on the phone the other night, there's a lot of times I've been on your show, I got away with saying the C word.
No
way. I said, no, you didn't. He goes, you don't understand it. Whenever I talk that mumbo jumbo, I'm saying the C word. I'm not finding it funny today.
Trini, you really look cute laying in bed this morning.
With Hot Tub's face in your lap. All right,
come on, I got a kid now.
All right,
my kid does is spit at me.
Let me tell you about Butterbud Sprinkles. Have you tried
Give Daddy a kiss.
Leslie,
I use them, man.
Leslie.
I really use them. I'm not kidding.
Use what?
Butterbud Sprinkles. Get close to the microphone, then.
Butterbud Sprinkles. I use them.
And why do you use them?
Well, when I first wanted to lose
Never
some
heard
weight,
of them.
They're great. 4 calories, and you get the rich taste of butter.
It tastes like butter. It really tastes
like butter.
Carrot.
And guess what? Made of real butter from which the fat and water have been removed.
Yeah, sure it has.
How many calories are in margarine?
70.
I know it's too good to be true, but it is true.
It's true, man. It is true, man.
It's like putting rubber in your belly, all these things you're talking about.
No. This is real
butter. Did you ever read a book on nutrition?
Oh, man. I tell you what, Dice.
They recommend Butterbud.
They recommend Butterbud Sprinkles. Read Fit for Life or whatever. What was the one we read?
Yeah, Fit for Life.
Yeah, Fit for Life.
Shutting my mic.
I'm shutting off your mic because you're embarrassing me.
What, am I getting punished?
Yeah.
In the corner with a hat on?
That's right.
All right, put the mic on. I'll behave.
Yeah, keep saying pussy. All right, anyway. Yeah, just come on.
Hey, me cats, we have to get them on.
Oh, man. Listen. I don't know what he's saying.
I think it's Italian. I don't know Italian.
My friend taught me that.
I can translate that word.
Believe me, I know what he's saying.
What, it's unbelievable.
All right, listen to me. Call the Butterbuds toll-free hotline if you don't believe me at 800-231-1123 for recipes and healthy eating tips. Just put it on anything hot and moist. It's great. Butterbud Sprinkles.
The classic rock.
Dice is here.
I'm in a very good mood.
Pleasant surprise. Leslie West. Pleasant surprise.
Push that button.
What button?
That delay button.
Yeah, come on, guys.
No, I'm behaving.
Try to work like within the broadcast standards.
On your show, I don't know what it is.
Because then it sounds weird.
You're outrageous.
Just talk like you're on Merv Griffin. Right on Merv.
I never did the Merv Griffin show.
All right, pretend
Another
you're
guy that won't put me on. Rap. Where do we stand on that?
You could say it.
Well, now it's delayed. Rap bastard.
Rap bastard.
Yeah, I used to call up his talent guy. I go, well, why can't I do Merv?
Yeah.
You go, you're not his type. Oh, Jesus!
Hey, what about the...
Marvin Grimm.
What about Johnny Carson? How come you never did that?
I don't know. You know, I feel I should. And, you know, his talent guy's a jerk-off also, the guy that books the show.
Right.
Now, if I could talk to Johnny directly, I'm sure he'd want me on the show. I mean, how would you want me? I'm wonderful.
Right.
I'd love to hear that conversation.
Well, I would be, you know.
And Letterman, forget about it.
I mean, that would be an honor to do Carson,
Arsenio you do, but Letterman you don't do.
Letterman I haven't done.
I was on Letterman, and I
Leno, you know.
Leno you won't do?
You know, he don't like me either.
He doesn't?
And he's scary.
Why is he scary?
I mean, just his look. You know, it's pretty frightening.
What do you mean, like his chin or something?
I mean, when it was just a chin, you know, I mean, the thing's expanding. The thing is growing. You know, it's like a friggin' anvil. It's not a chin anymore. You know, I mean, the guy's a freak of nature. I mean, number one, you know, he's comfortable now, so he put on about, I'd say, 80, 90 pounds in the last month and a half.
I think because he's, like, relaxed.
The guy's got a head, you know, the human head.
Yeah.
The normal size head weighs about 15 pounds, an adult head. I'd say his head weighs 60, 70 pounds.
You think Jay Leno...
I'd love to weigh it.
You think Jay Leno's head weighs more than any other person's head?
Definitely.
Wow.
What a great paperweight that would make.
His head.
Oh, he's like, it's stupefying to look at. I mean, this guy, Anvil Head, you know, I mean, his jokes, but that's good, because comedians are supposed to be ugly like him.
Right. I got you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, comedians years ago weren't this good looking.
Yeah, but maybe you're just upset because he won't have you on the show. Maybe that's why you're bitter. If he had you on the show, you wouldn't feel it.
I'd want to do it with Johnny, you know. Right. To me, Johnny's a pro. He knows how to, you know, but...
Johnny could kiss my ass.
Jay's a jerk.
I don't like Johnny.
You know.
I like Jay. I don't like Johnny.
That's like legendary to sit with Johnny. You know, that would be, you know, to sit with Jay, it's like, all right, Anvil Head, ask me why I do the things I do, and, you know, why I bash the, you know, like, what am I going to talk about already? My mother?
Let me ask you something. Why do you do the things you do?
But Arsenio, you're still on...
It's like even when I got the show for HBO.
Yeah.
You know, they go, all right, Dice, look, we want you to do the show, right? I even did this in the special. I go, but what we don't want you to do is talk about the gays, the blacks, the Puerto Ricans, the Jews, the Italian, the urine coloreds, you know, the Japs, the Chinks, all this crap.
Essentially, you're
I'm sitting there like, well, what am I going to do?
Yeah, right.
What do I talk about? How my dog took a piss on the friggin' carpet over there? You know, what am I going to talk about already? People is what I talk about. You know,
right?
And they're like, you know, we want what should I do? Silence, like I told you to do.
Right.
I'll just stand there for an hour, wear a nice jacket, and go. Hey,
Dice calls me up one time. He says, "You know what you ought to do in your TV show? You and Robin go on.
Not a word.
You don't say a word for the whole hour.
Yeah.
You just sit there and read."
I go, yeah.
Yeah, you're waiting for the punchline.
I said, Dice, why don't you do that on your HBO special? Why don't you just be quiet for an hour?
Well, I got my own sense of humor. You got to see what I injected into the show.
All right.
What was that?
I'm telling you.
But, I mean, what are you going to talk about? You know.
So Arsenio, though, you go on his show.
I'll do more 7-Eleven stuff. Jay Leno, I'll keep it safe. I'll just talk about the 7-Elevens. I won't talk about the gooks that run it, but I'll just talk about the, you know.
So what about Arsenio? That show you do?
Yeah.
And the gooks.
He's a jerk off too. I mean, every time I do his show.
Yeah.
You know?
He's an idiot.
Yeah.
He's an imbecile. You don't need him.
I want to come out. I want to make people laugh. It turns into an issue. It turns into like a,
he's gonna defend
a Koppel interview.
Right.
There, you know?
He's an annoying guy.
You know? But when a chick comes on the show, he wants to jump on her and squeeze
melons.
A melon.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I'm the bad guy. Yeah. I'm the bad guy, huh? Check that out.
So, in other words,
I'm the bad guy. Look at me. Go ahead. Look, I'm the bad guy. Everybody look at me. In the meantime, he's trying to bang chicks on the couch over there.
Right.
I can't make... I got calluses across my belly from standing against the crap table for 20 years, and you want to tell me how to throw a roll? I mean, what are we talking about over there?
So what you're saying is...
What I'm saying is it's like they go with the wind. You know what I mean?
Right. So, in other words, you don't even like
the media don't like them. I won't like them. It's like I don't got my own set.
So for a while, Arsenio would have you on, and all he'd do is discuss whether you're good or bad.
I'd come in there. I took a move with the last time I come in there. He's got like a tent with a bunch of gays sitting in it on one side, and on the other side is the feminists. It's like, battle of the, things.
It's like wrestling.
And I'm saying that I don't even talk about the faggots anymore,
Well, you're not supposed to say that. You're supposed to say gays.
Gays, I don't know what they want to be called. I don't talk about The same sex that just wants to make love to the same sex.
All right, that turns you off.
What are they doing here?
Right. But you don't care if somebody makes love to...
that two-faced jerk-off.
Who's that, Arsenio? Yeah, well,
I'm talking about my friend Joey. Who am I talking about?
No, what did I tell you? That Arsenio is a jackass.
Yeah,
he's an idiot.
To come out, be a gentleman thing over there.
Yeah.
Wherever I go, it's like people give me the attitude.
He's not good.
I'm
He
on
has
the
no
plane
talent.
coming in, right? Did I tell you this with Robert Wagner?
No. Oh, yeah, the Robert Wagner story you told me. But the point is that with...
I'm over there, now he's wearing the crown.
Right.
You hear?
Right.
I like John. The deep thing is Alexander Monday. You want to have a drink? No, I don't drink with you. You don't drink with... Whoa! Whoa, sit down, you bastard. I'll bang your head through the back of your shoes over there. You know what is
Robert
that?
Wagner wouldn't have a drink with you.
No. I didn't ask him.
Right.
You sleep with his daughter?
So, in other words, what you're saying is you're on the outs with Arsenio.
I wouldn't say I'm on the outs, but you go on to do a show. I want to come on and be funny.
Right, you're not going to sit there and be challenged like on...
like here, we have fun. We laugh.
Have a good time,
it's not a serious thing.
Right.
I'm a comic. I promise I ain't running for president.
Right.
Besides I make more money.
There is no worse dresser on television than Arsenio Hall.
Well, you know what it is? Why would that guy... First of all, isn't he a lousy stand-up comic?
He doesn't do comedy anymore. Right. You bring up like the old days, Tim. It's like, why don't you want to hear it?
Yeah.
What's wrong with the old days? What's wrong with the struggle? What's wrong with telling jokes?
Well, Letterman, I thought you were going to be on because
he's got to ask me.
Well, no, the problem was
I called him a jerk off.
Right. Big deal.
There was a reason for that.
Why was he a jerk off?
Well, I was sticking up for other comics that would come to me.
Yeah.
I'm going to get somebody in trouble.
Go ahead.
For a change.
Yeah,
comics that were opening for me, that are just straight stand-up, not dirty comics, just real...
Regular comics.
Regular comics that would audition.
Right.
That I knew were good, they couldn't get the show.
Right.
But comics that were like garbage go on a show, they bomb, and I'm thinking of the guys that are telling me, they audition. I'm going, these are good guys.
Right.
These are guys that, so why wouldn't he put them on the show? He's a jerk off.
Right.
That's what I was thinking about.
So how did that get back to Letterman?
Well, I said it on Arsenio.
Oh. Okay. So you sort of burned that bridge.
Well, no, if he's going to take jerk-off as somebody says to me, you're a jerk-off, I go, yeah, 3 times a night.
Right. It's no
to
big
me, that's
deal.
a compliment.
Right.
It's my life's blood.
Because I was on there with Letterman, and he says to me...
especially this time of year.
He says to me, I like
You know what
dice.
I mean for masturbating, Jackie?
He says he likes
cool
you.
weather, you get that whole new zest for it.
He says he likes you.
Warms you up.
Who, Letterman likes me?
Yeah.
So I'll do the show. There's no problem.
All right, you want to do the show? Let me find a date for you.
All right.
We'll book you. Now, Robin, we were in the middle of news.
I'm
Dice,
a
Leslie.
genial type of guy.
Dice, Leslie, would you like to join us in the news here?
I fear.
You fear doing the news?
Doing the
news already.
Well, if you got anything you want to rap with, Robin, before we get into the musical...
I didn't get into anything.
I know. Well, it's impossible with these
How's
guys.
your life, Robin?
Just fine.
Manhattanite.
Robin moved into Manhattan.
Oh, you really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Broke up with your boyfriend?
Oh, that was a long time ago.
Oh, yeah. She's got... You know who's her date? Her date is Michael Swan
here we go, here
from the
we
soap
go.
opera.
You don't know that, do you? You don't know
I didn't hear
anything
that.
about that, see?
Have you ever taken a test, Rob?
Here. Now, you go with this Michael
An
Swan.
HIV test.
Have you taken the HIV
What do I
test?
need an HIV test for,
You mean you've been with
No, but
nobody in the last 10 years?
But I'm saying, now if you go with this Swan guy, you're going to swing it around a little for him?
What are you talking about?
Once. Michael Schwartz.
Well, I can't say the P word. You told me.
No. She,
Like, if you dig the guy, right? You're going to dish
If
it out?
I dig a guy.
Yeah, you're going to dish it out?
Well, the Swan guy.
Did you dish it out to the Swan guy, he wants to know?
No.
Did you make out?
Yes.
What is
I can
this?
answer that, yes.
I am a
Was
news
the tongue
person.
work?
Yes.
I asked the question.
4 million people can answer that.
Yeah.
What?
Talked about that on the air.
She made out with him, yeah.
She didn't make out with him. So if that's tongue
See,
work,
you didn't
should
remember
take
when
the
you
test.
took your pantyhose off. She doesn't remember
The
me.
guy, she has 3
See,
inputs.
it's all about secretion. It's all about bowel movements today. It's not about the actual sex move.
Right.
Oh, dear.
It's bowel movement.
You better change the subject
I'm
quick.
telling
Yeah,
you.
please.
Speaking of AIDS,
A lot of brand.
Howard,
A lot of brand.
Kimberly Bergalis,
Yeah.
that young girl from Florida who got AIDS sitting in a dental chair,
See?
died.
This
guy-
I can't make fun of.
I'm not making fun of it. The dentist.
Imagine that.
And she was a young girl. She never had sex with anybody. She never did anything.
How did
she
she
never
get
blood
it from?
transfusion. He had open sores on his hands.
And he didn't wear gloves and all that stuff, and he didn't he might have not
instruments
sterilized
weren't
his
Now, I
sterilized and-
can't tell you. They got to start getting some kind of AIDS test for doctors.
I agree with you.
Well,
Mandatory.
Doctors now wear the gloves, too.
This guy didn't wear the gloves.
And the mask they have to wear now in the emergency room from blood
See,
shooting
Dice,
out all the
you could get the AIDS from your dentist.
Well, I haven't seen a dentist in 6 years.
Is that right? Is that what you're doing to avoid AIDS?
Aren't you afraid of going to doctors and stuff now? I didn't even want to see a doctor anymore.
That's right. Dice won't go to his dentist in 6 years.
George Bergalis, her father, said that she was down to 70 pounds of skin and bone.
Oh, boy.
She lost even more weight, became confused, and had difficulty speaking and breathing. And then she just said, I don't want any extraordinary measures taken when I just sort of drift out of here. Just let me go. I'm tired of this mess. So that's what happened this weekend.
So she looked like Leslie.
Oh, dear.
Down 70 pounds.
Oh, please.
Leslie, thank God you don't have the AIDS.
Well, let's listen
Let me tell you, thank God.
There you go. So.
40 million people by the year 2000 they expect to have.
Well, you won't be one of them.
Don't be one of them. That's all you got to do. Keep out of that count.
Dice, you better stay away from your groupies.
I'm moving.
No spanking.
Where are you moving to?
A quiet place.
Yeah, Times Square.
Kimberly Bergalis, please.
Oh.
Just to remember her.
Rest in peace.
Okay. Hold on. Whose handwriting is this, Robin?
Ida's.
Ida?
Yeah.
Man,
Ida got to write a little bigger.
2 people a week.
Can't see a thing here.
Famous.
All right, listen, this is the woman who just died, huh? How about letting her talk a little?
I did nothing wrong, yet I'm being made to suffer like this. My life has been taken away. Please enact legislation so that no other patient or health care provider will have to go through the hell that I have.
Jackie, sounds like you at the roast, no laughs.
Oh, dear.
Only you.
Jackie had the same thought.
Hope God's on your side, Howard.
Also, I'm
saying she sounds like Jackie at the roast, no laughs.
I didn't do anything wrong.
I didn't do anything
That was
wrong.
one of Jackie's delivery.
Yeah, it was. That's why he didn't get laughed. He was off that night.
Well, anyway, I was talking to you about Robert Maxwell.
Yeah.
He embezzled a lot of funds, stole money from the pension plans in his organization. And you were the one. See, this guy I like. He's a socialist. He's a this, he's that. And I said, how can he be a socialist?
Socialist? I don't like him because he's a socialist.
A yacht.
No, I never said he was
and then you explained to me, well, Robin, he says he has to have those things because other rich people have them.
Get your head together. Get your head together, please. I like him because he's a socialist.
This is what you
I am
said
God's
to me.
greatest capitalist. I'm the biggest capitalist there is.
You bought his story hook, line, and sinker.
So did you.
This was a great guy.
Why would you attack me? So did the world.
I'm just telling you, you shouldn't be so quick.
Why? He saved a lot of jobs for people in New York.
For 3 weeks. Now they're in bankruptcy.
Well, they still have the job.
Until they go out of business.
They find that $1 billion, they'll all be swimming happy.
His son.
So Robin she's doing a shtick now where she thinks like she's trying to talk about that I'm some kind of dope.
Oh,
some kind of
no.
Who falls for people. And she doesn't.
You're putting words in my mouth.
Well, that's what you're implying. You were the one.
I'm not saying you're stupid.
Guys, isn't she trying to say I'm stupid? Great.
He's got the unmitigated goal not to shake my hand.
Who?
Arsenio. I'm sitting here. I'm thinking about it. You know, because when I sit here, I like rewind the tape.
What are you talking about?
You know what I mean?
What are you talking about?
He wouldn't
and I'm
shake
sitting
your
there,
hand?
and when you leave the show, you hear. I'm like, well, you normally shake hands. Like, nice man, kiss the baby. You know, that's like without shaking the hand. Because what kind of crap is that, huh?
Hold it.
I'll bang his head through his shoes next time I see him.
Hold it a second. You're being serious,
I don't go
right?
for it,
You're being serious. You did Arsenio. And then you went to shake...
goal.
Wait a second. You went to shake his hand after you were
he
done.
normally goes to shake you. I mean, he's the host. Well, they're doing the show. And now I'm sitting there and you don't want to shake my hand.
What
Did
happened?
he talk to you after?
Talk to me. It's like...
Why? Because you're not politically correct. He used you up.
He's sitting on a show like, I'm going to make this work in between. You know, during the commercials, like he's going to destroy me. Yeah. Nobody destroys me.
Oh, boy.
I'll do my own talk show. I'll wipe the floors with all these guys.
See?
This was your friend.
I told you Arsenio was an a-hole.
That's for sure.
I don't even know what I'm thinking about him. He's in such a good mood.
He's a bad dresser, that's why.
You know what I mean? He don't know what to dress. He don't know how to cut his hair.
I never seen anybody...
Well, go ahead, Robin.
He saws off the back of his hair, the top of his hair.
Right.
You know, he's got like a racetrack going through his head already.
Right. Well, there's not much you can do with
Come on,
Arsenio's.
number 3, out of way, yeah.
Well, anyway, Howard, what I was going to say about Robert Maxwell before you got so sensitive about
I don't know, Maxwell, coffee, what are we talking about?
On his side.
Yeah.
That makes a buck for himself.
I was just going to say he was not such a great family man. Now there are women coming forward saying that they had affairs with him, or he offered them cars and other things to have dalliances with him, and then when they said,
let me tell
you didn't come up with the car, Bobby.
The minute you
he
make more than
fired them.
$50,000 a year, every chick says she bangs you. That's the bottom line.
You have that problem, right?
Yeah, I got
Seriously,
that
there's a
problem.
lot of women
who is all over this city.
Right.
Said they bang me.
Right. And you
bang nobody.
And you were saying that for the last 5 years.
I won't even bang my chick on principle now.
No, I'm saying for the last.
Wow.
Hey, come on. All right, look, you've gone way over the line.
You want us to put your mic back up?
I can't say that word. That's one of the 7 dirty words.
Well, that's what you would tell me. Above the waist.
All right, wait a second. You were saying that for the first couple of years in your relationship with your girlfriend, you could go out and go to second base with a woman?
No, she was teasing, though.
All right.
But I took it serious.
So you did some stuff, but you didn't do a lot.
No, I didn't do nothing.
All right.
Tula's getting married.
I am.
Hey, guys, Tula's getting married. The transsexual.
You know that woman who was in Playboy?
I saw that. Yeah, isn't that special? No, that doesn't screw up the world.
You wouldn't do it
then
with
my
her?
kid's gonna have to look at freak of natures like this and go, "Oh, what a pretty girl, Dad." No, you don't understand, Max.
She's beautiful.
Well,
you don't
she's off
understand.
the market now. She's
Pick
getting
up a
married.
dress. She's got a tree trunk under there.
She's
You're allowed
marrying.
to say tree trunk?
Sure.
She's marrying a 27-year-old Canadian engineering
Well, what
student.
kind of idiot is he?
What's his problem?
I mean, what's he gonna turn into?
Well, what is he?
You know?
Well, I heard that now the most amazing thing about this.
Oh, you're going to tell?